Oh, shit.
Wow. That was wow.
In the house we got.
You starting off already.
Nikki Pam, a.k.a. Scrambled Eggs and Pam.
Oh, I forgot, Pam. You got. I don't even have to do that. No
I thought I was feeling myself like I'm.
I can do like this. In the house we got.
Nigga, that shit's
Watch
so.
this. Watch this. Turn it up, baby.
Yeah, turn it.
Let it happen. Hold my hand. Hold my hand.
Okay.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Okay.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Now you gotta go up high.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Now bring it down low. Bring it sexy and low.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Shit, nigga,
Why
that's
not sing the
motherfucking
show?
time.
Y'all
That shit's
got
on fire.
themes.
You ain't seen shit yet. In the house we got.
Tangy Ambrose, Heaven. You know, D-Cause, can I have some words in my song?
No, you
got
a
a
whole
song.
fucking segment.
Greedy ass. You got 2 songs.
And the motherfucking song long. That's what she said. It's long as fuck.
How long is FUCK, Speedy?
How long you fuck? Look here.
That's how you say that.
In the building. He's avoided us for weeks.
No.
No, let me get it out. It's my shit. I have called him. I personally called him. Text him. Emailed. I even sent a pigeon.
Oh, you said a pigeon, Speedy?
A pigeon.
Did the pigeon
And
come
the
back?
pigeon came back, said he coming.
Oh, wow.
No.
And the nigga didn't show up. Now, I can't get mad because he's a black belt.
Well, yeah.
I can only take my anger to a certain level.
Right. Oh, okay, y'all.
But no. I did contact you, didn't I? I did.
In the house we got.
Yes.
In the house we got.
What's up? This is Shang, everybody.
Woo-de-woo.
He didn't send a pigeon, okay? It wasn't a pigeon.
A parakeet then.
It
was a parakeet.
It hit the window. It had no note on it. I was like, what the fuck is it? Oh, that's Speedy.
Right.
My anger level can only go so high with you.
I
I can only go, please come.
No, I like that. I ain't like that.
Look,
I don't do that.
motherfucker, please come.
Yeah. I don't do that. Yeah.
Because if I didn't know you was a black belt, you'd have got all of it.
Yeah,
Nigga,
all
fuck
of
you.
it. All day.
When I see you, it's on.
All day, nigga.
When I see you.
On your face.
On your yeah, nigga, get him up.
Put your face up.
So for those who don't know, Shang, angry.
Shangry.
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 One of the original angry light-skinned comics ever hit the stage.
I'm actually the original.
Yeah, I don't think nobody else can do it.
No. I think Paul Mooney's always been dark skinned.
Yeah.
And then who else? That pretty much it.
And what's the favorite line?
Dick
Don't
Gregory.
let the light screen fool you, nigga.
Yeah, because
I'll be outside.
Yeah, I'll be outside. You can get these paws. You can get these paws all day. No, back
You get
before.
these jokes or you get these paws?
I'm telling you, I used to threaten when people would heckle me. I
Yeah.
did it to J. Anthony Brown. First time I got out here, he said some funny shit about me. I'm like, you uniroll tire ass nigga. When I get outside, I'm gonna beat the brakes off you.
Woo! Literally.
I really seriously was like, but now I'm like, you know what? I just want some Cheerios and want to watch TV.
How do you control your anger?
Oh, I'm good now. Before
back in the day.
no, yeah. But I mean, the wild shit about martial arts is they teach you to be calm.
But you know. Yeah.
No,
What made you take it up? And how old were you?
I was I was 9.
It's in New York. What part of New
Yeah,
York?
9. Brownsville. Yeah, I was 9
You
years
was
old.
light skinned with. The
I was light skinned.
And they running up on you. They running up on Shangri.
No, they didn't run up on me. It was something I was always interested in, and then I took it real serious. And once I got into it, I just went crazy. That's why. I mean, I was a nigga that went to movies with like the gi on, like.
No.
I swear to God.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Chopped up your mother's broom?
Yeah, my pops would drop me off because they had the Enter the Dragon thing all day, where you could watch martial arts all day.
Yes.
That was way so he could go mess around.
Yeah.
And no, that's the truth. And he would drop me off at like 11 and pick me up at 6.
And you had the karate shoes on.
I had the karate shoes. I had the gi. I had the.
You tied with popcorn in your hand.
Yeah, but like when you see the Last Dragon, I know a bunch of niggas like that.
What?
But they can like Ty-Mac. People didn't realize Ty-Mac could really fight.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. And he has anger problems.
Yes, and I seen him kick a dude into the middle of the street from the sidewalk in front of a place, the Pink Taco or some.
Oh, in Century City?
He literally
No,
the dude.
that's-
The Pink Taco is
something like that.
No. It's
You don't
Yeah,
forget
you're
it.
right, you're right.
Yeah, it's you right.
I'm right.
No, I'm just saying. Somebody was trying to like, you can't really fight Last Dragon. Bring the glow, and that nigga, he said, "Bring the glow," and this nigga kicked him. I'm not
Into the
bullshitting
glow.
you, from the sidewalk. I'm talking about middle of the street, and he just laid there breathing. He hit him with a horse kick, and a horse kick
See,
is like a horrible kick to get
This
hit
is why
with.
I don't know martial art. Because I'd have went in the street. Are you glowing now, nigga?
That'd have been hilarious.
I'm that.
You got the glow, the glow, the
You
glow,
got
the
the
glow.
glow now, nigga.
But no, like,
Breathe.
but
Motherfucker,
now
breathe.
I know some cats now, man, that I met that is just monsters. You know who else is? What's the cat that played Spawn?
Oh yeah,
Michael?
he'll be.
He is the.
John
I'm
White.
scared of him, dude.
Really? Well, he did that
heard he
thing
was
where
He is
like you can see he know when somebody's gonna punch
He got-
because the shoulder moves first.
No, because he's the best. His twitch, it's called muscle twitch.
That was so
His
cute,
muscle
Speedy.
twitch is faster than everybody else's that I've seen.
Tell her what I'm talking about.
No, it's cute how you
He-
said it. He know it sounded like me talking about sports. He know what he's gonna do because his muscle twitch first.
No, what he does
He's
is
so cute, Speedy. That was good. That was good.
he's looking at you like, really? Let me tell you
Do
something.
you want to see the
heifer.
glow, bitch? I will let you see.
I will kick you into the middle of the street. I usually don't
Wait
kick
till
women.
look at that. I will kick you in the middle of the street. Try it. Two more classes, nigga. Two more classes.
But no, he's one of the he's one of the best with just his hands and just like amazing. He's like, I don't think people realize how good he is. People don't realize how good Wesley Snipes was.
Really?
Oh, Wesley can go.
Was
Wesley can go like for real, for real.
So the
Really?
blade shit just wasn't blade?
The blade was him. That's him. I'm telling you, this is some
Even when
cats.
he went to jail.
I mean,
That's
I don't know
what I
what
was
he did.
thinking. Did he have to?
I don't think he had no problems in jail.
No.
I'm telling you,
wow.
he's that. Yeah, some cats that you don't
Wow.
know. Like there's some people you look at them and go, that motherfucker can't fight.
Like
and you
Speedy.
people walk up on him and say, look here, you little bitch ass nigga, give me your lunch money, and then
Here's what I
then
got.
they punch your asshole through your eye hole.
This is what I got. My first punch is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's
Classic.
Because it's a run- a punch
Because
and
I know
run.
how far I need to be from you. And anybody know, and I taught my son, don't never let nobody walk up here. Because usually they go, what you say, nigga? And if I get here, I
It's
got you.
you got you.
If you haven't moved, I'm like, what? Now I've already picked out what side of the eye I want. I'm like, nigga, what you say?
What
And
part
then-
of your head
yeah.
I'm gonna hit?
And then they'll go, nigga, you bing. Then you got to hit
but
them in.
but I'm gonna tell you right
And
now.
then my backup game is nice.
Yeah, but see,
I'm
when
right
I back
there,
up.
I'm right here now. I oughta.
you're lucky I ought to smack it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there's some cats that I know now that you would never like. Little tiny dude.
Who? Name one.
There was a dude named Black. Well,
No, that we would know.
No, you would know.
Okay, cool.
All right, y'all would know. No, his name is Black Magic. I'm serious. Well, he's in jail now. He killed a motherfucker.
You think?
Yeah. Well, he really did.
If he walked to me and said, my name is Black Magic, you know what?
Yeah. No, his name was Black Magic, and he was like tiny, but he was a murderer.
Wow.
Do you think that marshals, or at least defending yourself, that women shouldn't learn this?
Absolutely.
Women shouldn't.
No, should.
Of course, Speedy. Ask
No,
me
because
that
I have
question.
daughters. No,
Yes.
No,
I'm saying
that's the
because
truth.
Some moms may not think it's important for their daughter to know how to protect themselves.
Yeah, we need
I
to
do.
know how to do it. I want to
think-
take my son takes kung fu, and the class that he takes
How
is
old
the
is your
class
son,
that
nigga? Who
12.
takes kung fu?
And that's the class
thought you
that
take
that I
martial
would
arts.
take if I took
Who
it. And
takes
I
kung
want
fu?
to take it, but he
Yeah,
tells
he
me
ain't
no.
know.
I want to take kung fu. No, nigga. You
He
really
didn't
don't
want
wanna
to.
learn.
I
No,
kind of
but
made him.
kung fu is,
That's entry level.
kung fu is.
I like doing
So
later.
I
have
need to
to-
get him in something else.
The commitment of kung fu is you'd have to be like, nah, you should get him into taekwondo because
Yes.
Okay, let me write that down.
No, I'm serious. Taekwondo teaches you kicks to keep distance from people, where you can take out their legs, hit them in the ribs. You want to hit ribs. You never want to go for the head because a high kick, strong dude catch your leg, it's a wrap. So in the street, you want to go after the legs, ribs. You want to go after shin. And like areas like that, Taekwondo is best. Aikido's best if he's a smaller kid. Aikido, Taekwondo, and Shotokan.
And then for girls,
He's tall and
For girls,
slim.
Aikido.
Aikido. And what does that teach?
Aikido teach more like using the person's strength against them. Like,
Oh,
whereas
so I could flip Speedy by using
well, no,
his
yeah,
own
but no,
strength.
it's
You
just
ain't gonna be able
teaching
to flip me,
you
nigga.
can't.
I'm not an easy flip
No,
right
but
here.
women. No, I'm saying women, Aikido, and also there's some other stuff where they teach you specifically how to, if a dude's grabbing you, trying to fuck you up, places to hit him. Like people always think smack him in the face. I'm
I
like,
thought, like, isn't it right here? Don't I go up in here? And
here, yeah, here, the throat.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, this works. This
Yeah.
is stronger. That's why you see in MMA they use hammer fist instead of your fist. This works. Like this is stronger if you
Speedy,
hit
let
them
me
like
try.
there. No, no, hammer fist. I'm hammer fist.
I
Actually,
will hammer fix your ass.
why? Yeah, we can turn this shit into a.
And when I walk to the car, I hold my keys, like, in case I have to.
But no, like mace. Fuck that. Use mace.
I got mace.
I don't
Yeah.
give the biggest nigga in the world.
Somebody,
You mace him.
Ernest got me some mace.
So, a lot of people don't know. Mace ain't no joke.
Mace will
I
take
got
out
a
the
can of
biggest
mace
dude.
and I shot it across the room, and everybody in the room. I didn't shoot at nobody. Everybody in the room like nigga,
Yeah,
as if though I hit him in the face.
yeah. No, mace is. I would tell women always had that shit. Yeah, my lady,
Get some in my car.
my lady has one on her keychain.
Yeah, I
You
used
know?
to.
No, I'm serious. Like everybody think like because women. I'm telling you right
Well, I
now.
think you might get by the time you go.
No, there's one where it's just ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
What if
ready.
you
Usually
accidentally hit it? Is it a lock on it or
No,
something?
you turn like this, like on the top. You turn your finger and it's on.
Oh, okay.
Bam.
That's what I need.
Finger turn is on.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Let me see your finger turn, fam. No,
No.
You already got. I done rape you 4 times. I done put my dick in you. Step back. A step back.
Look, you still trying? Hold on, nigga.
Step back. Waited for you. Then put my dick in you again.
Pam needs
Now you
something
like
else.
it. Okay, fuck
Good,
it.
All right, fuck
Teasy.
it.
That's excellent.
After the second rape, you with it.
Too soon. Way too soon.
Way too
Way too
soon.
soon. It
Is that sexual harassment? Is that?
A little bit.
Little bit.
Speaking of, okay, it is Talent Tuesday, but before we get to Talent Tuesday, we got a letter
Yes.
directed toward our very beautiful and Heaven High, who's very nice,
Me.
sweet, lovely.
She's a sweet, lovely, evil.
Sweet, lovely, little evil.
A little evil.
But she'll make the best out of whatever. She'll find this silver lining in whatever it may be. And so we got a letter from one of our fans or someone who watches the show. And we don't, whether you like us or not, for you not to like us, it takes effort to do that because you have to watch us all day and go, I hate them, but you watched us.
Right.
So we got a letter from one of our fans, and go ahead and read it, Tangy.
I'm kind of excited because about a month ago we asked them to write in letters for me to read. I didn't know the second one was going to be about me.
Right.
But
right.
I'm glad somebody
Heaven
wrote
high.
in.
What
Heaven
you think
high.
it was gonna be, baby? What you think? Didn't you see me?
Take
I
this
watch you
hammer
all the
punch.
time.
Okay, here we go, y'all.
All right, I'm listening, baby.
Asking women every day to stand and turn will get you a case on air.
That's a little bit.
Yeah, that's
We'll get you a case. Now, Tangy should be sued. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what
You
they
need
said.
to proofread this one?
I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm gonna read
It's
it.
two parts, Tangy.
I'm gonna read it exactly how they wrote it.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
okay.
try to make it grammatically
you have to,
correct.
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Asking women every day to stand and turn will get you a case. On air is at work. Now, should Tangy be sued, fired, and have her show banned? That's
show.
the issue.
Right.
My show.
It's Speedy.
It's Tangy and
Roll out
friends.
Speedy.
now.
Apparently.
Right.
But hugging her can get you sued. Is that the change you want? Calling it a joke won't change the lawsuit. People are dry, snitcing.
Snitching.
People are dry snitching to see if they have a case. Tangy,
Did you just spell that?
Yeah.
but it doesn't say, it's not snitching, it's
I was still trying to read it. Look.
It's SNITC.
I erased it. I know.
Okay.
ING. Because it might have been trying to say something
Function,
else.
junction.
What's your function? Hooking up.
phrases.
Okay. Okay, so people are dry snitching to see if they have a case. Tangy and the elevator story is to scare those in the elevator.
Yeah, I don't even get that.
Remember the guy
No,
put the
remember-
backpack in the elevator? And
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So he
Oh.
combined. Yeah, he's
Okay.
all over the place.
Okay, for example.
She told
But
the story.
Oh, she
But-
told the
They're
story.
saying she's dry snitching, like she had an experience, or she just saying like, you were saying on air you had an elevator story.
Oh, I had
Oh.
somebody
You
try
were
to get me
dry
in the
snitching.
elevator.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I don't even remember
Yeah.
that. Okay.
So
Oh, so
you-
dry snitching is
you
when you
remember
tell,
that
but you
time.
don't tell who the person
Right,
was.
like you're scaring them. If they're listening, you're scaring them. Like,
Oh, did I scare somebody with the
No, no,
elevator?
no.
Oh, okay. So, bill
Tell him
collector.
to call back.
Okay.
Look, 888.
Here we
No,
go.
no, no.
Okay, so Tangy and the elevator story is to scare those in the elevator, for example. That wasn't to scare nobody. I
Don't-
wasn't scared. Okay.
Focus,
Just
focus.
come on, Tangy.
But Tangy, Heaven High, can have women show, guess, stand up, and turn. Speedy is the deep pocket. Rethink your speech and your actions, T. It's all on video. Think about the speech you gave and apply it to yourself. Speedy don't ask guests, but Speedy will be sued for it being done on his show. That's the pimple that's gone pop. Even though you don't ask them to stand up and turn around,
it's still your
you'll be
show.
the one that'll be sued. So it's my show.
It'll just be practice.
But it's Speedy and Friends. Okay.
Really?
That's the pimple that's gonna pop. Don't be mad at me for saying what is obvious. Is Heaven High the show's evil little secret? Ooh. Oh, that gave me some texture. I like that. Okay. Good men will be
What?
taken down along with good women. Now see how it works? Sociologists see a problem but have no answers.
way too deep.
You figure it out.
Yeah,
We
they-
want to see Speedy win, right? Okay, let me check this. Let me
Who
tell you
wrote
this.
this? This bitch wrote a novel.
I don't know, but
Somebody.
but can I
The
speak
dude?
first since I'm Heaven
I
High?
said this bitch wrote a novel.
oh, yeah.
since I'm Heaven High, I want to speak first. So
Okay, you go
I
ahead.
really do appreciate you writing in. Thank you very
Taking
much.
the time.
That made me feel special because, you know, I'm ignored here oftentimes. You know,
Oh, impossible.
so yes. So thank you.
You are the N
But
and Speedy and Friends.
but
Oh no, Pam.
yesterday my girlfriend was on, and ironically enough, we talked about this afterwards, and she said, "Oh, it was cool, you know, because you know you did it. It was fun." She said it would be different if Speedy said, "Oh yeah, stand up and turn around." Then that would be a problem, you know. And his Speedy was like, "Ooh,
never
damn,
do.
that look good." Yeah, you don't. And then, or if I didn't ask men to stand up, it's just the men got to be looking like something that the women on the show.
why you
wanna
never
look-
asked me to
That's
stand
why I
up?
never asked
Yeah, that's
Speedy
fucked up.
to stand up.
fucked
Let me
up.
see,
Get my
Shang. Shang, will you stand up so I can let me? Because I didn't get a chance to see it.
Not no more. But
Oh,
if
Shang.
30-year-old Shang stood up and yeah.
They
But
did all this.
look at the 6-pack. Now it's like no.
Until these lights go off.
The lights go off. Yeah, but
You sound like Speedy.
And when I ask, I always do it in a respectful way. Now I must admit, Okira came on and Tammy came on, and they've been my friends, my sisters. So with them, I might lift up their jacket so that the fans can see, or I'll, you know, turn them around more because they're my sisters and I can do that. But when the regular guests are there, I don't touch them and I ask them very politely. And so, how you know I don't get them to sign some paper saying it's okay?
Yeah.
I don't.
And
Yeah,
we
but, you
asked-
know-
and like Tantisi pointed out, we asked Mr. Marcus to stand up
Sure
when he
did.
was.
I asked Mr.
Anybody
Marcus.
fine, do. We're gonna
Anybody
ask stand up.
fine.
But okay.
yeah.
Sorry, Shay.
Today was
No,
I ain't wanna leave you out there,
I
though.
look like if a pumpkin fucked a human being. So I ain't gonna act like, but I got pussy at the crib, so I'm good.
Are you saying you a punk?
No, not like that, bitch. Oh my God, you so. What happened with you, Speedy?
Oh my God.
Let me tell you what's wrong with you, okay? And you women. All right, listen, you women. You shut your mouths. I'm fucking talking. All right? Half the shit that you put out there when you put the pictures of your ass and everything like that, you're constantly throwing your sexuality out there. And then you surprise motherfuckers want to see you rock your sexuality. So when you do that, when women go, I was offended that you made it. Shut the fuck up. Stop it. You know you got nice ass. You wore yoga pants are to show nice asses.
Yes.
Then
If
wear
you didn't
some
want me to
fucking
see you, you'd wear some baggies.
Exactly.
I just say
gym.
thank you. But before we leave this, could y'all call in 747-888-3082
No, what are you looking
and
at?
tell me
Is the
tell
camera?
me if you want me to stop.
No. Okay.
Do
yeah.
y'all want me to stop? Do y'all think it's wrong? Or do you want
Yeah,
me
let's
to
have a little
continue?
debate about it.
I would like to know, do you think we're going to get sued?
No.
If I was feeling all on the women and, you know, and grabbing them and all this other kind of stuff. And
What are you over here?
You know what? You are sexist. And I am
You're violated.
offended. You know what? I'm writing a letter. Human Resources is getting a letter about you. Little heaven sent whore.
I was sue the motherfucker on my show. She touches me all the time. And now I have to go to
I know.
court. So what happens?
You have to start crying.
I sit next to her. This is unwanted touching. It is unwanted touching.
I didn't tell her touch me.
Okay, my thing is we always ask. Sometimes what you guys don't know in between, they're asked in the break if they're going to have a problem with it. So that is consent. Okay, so it's not like we just throwing motherfuckers on air and just saying, "Hey, stand up and show your ass," and they have the right to say no. If they say no, we're gonna let it go.
And that's the same thing with the women that are filing cases right now. If they said no and the man kept going, bam, he's wrong.
Right.
But if they say no, I'm not going to be like, no, stand up. Get
That's
up, get up.
bullshit. Listen.
Why do you have to keep
If
pushing
you,
me?
I know. You are so violent.
over there.
Learning
No,
your
if
first
a
day
woman's
of
in a
karate.
room with a dude and he pull his dick out, and
can
you
walk
don't
up-
immediately get up and leave, it's kind of
I
you.
might
If he pulled his out, I'd take a picture,
If
Pam.
Harvey Weinstein,
Wait, no, you hear Pam
Pam,
go,
I'd take a picture and
I at
then
least
I'd
got to see
leave.
the tip. Let me see
Hey,
what
I
this
mean,
no, come on. If you're sitting there and he pulls the dick out like, "What's up?"
Right,
You
Jane,
should
you're right.
leave.
We got.
You should leave immediately.
We should leave. Jane said pretty soon people are going to start suing Santa for asking kids to sit on his lap.
true that.
Hilarious.
Do
Well,
you guys ready?
If you don't have
If
his,
Santa got a big heart on, yeah.
yeah, if you don't have his Santa pants on,
Yeah, like, why you naked, Santa? Ho, 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 nigga.
you ho ho ho. All right, it is Talent Tuesday. It is shit that going on. This is fucking great. So call in, let us know what you think. I'm gonna just give my opinion, which
Go
I
ahead.
did before we started the show, which is I don't think anything's wrong with it, because if it was me or one of
Charlie
my
Earl?
male guests or Charlie Earl,
A vacuum?
that would be a creepy situation. So go on, stand up, shut that ass.
Yeah.
That would be
yeah.
wrong. And I never told Tangy to even do that when she does.
Right.
it, she
I
does it.
will.
Because the
The
fans.
chat room seems to do it, actually.
Yeah, the chat room. And
Is
originally,
that what they
Tangy
said?
was the
Yes,
first
yes,
one they asked, "Can you stand?" They never asked Pam.
Because
Look
they know
here.
they didn't have it.
So and
That's
again,
why.
she also asked the guys.
Yes.
And the guys who come in,
The fine ones.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
We asked him.
The ones
ain't-
that I would
yeah.
want to see stand,
said
I
no.
asked to
No, no.
stand.
And so, but we did want to address that because who sent that? Do we know?
Yeah, get the name, Speedy. I mean,
I was
Tangy.
messing around with whoever it
We
is.
We gonna dry snitch.
Yes, we are.
Did you just say we
I don't have a name
I have
at the.
Dry snitching for those who went to colloquial school or you went to private school.
They from Oakland though.
Meaning
Oh, shit.
You told on somebody, but you didn't do it
In
on
a-
the slide. You just
under-
said it. I'm
yeah.
dry snitching.
All right, we have a call too.
Uh-oh, here comes
Again?
trouble.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Hey, caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, you guys, it's Tantizi.
Hey, Tantizi.
Tantizi.
This money bees girl.
Yo, this,
We missed you yesterday.
That's a
Was it
dope
yesterday?
name.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
who is this? You got a dope ass name.
Tantizi.
Yeah, it's a dope name.
You guys sound far away, but I'll turn my volume up. But anyway, my suggestion is maybe you guys could just ask the guests before
We do.
they sit down,
We do.
We do.
and then if they're not cool with it, just ignore the Hateful Eight's request.
Girl, I got you. You know you know that I'm respectful of y'all and the guests. So if they say no, I won't even ask. Or if they tell me they don't want to do it, I'll say, well, you know I'm gonna mess with you anyway because I got to do it for the
Well,
chat
see,
room.
then you need a lawsuit.
but still, they have the option. They can still say
Right.
no.
Right.
They can always
You're
say no.
absolutely right.
We're not gonna get mad.
Thank you, Tantizi.
You're welcome. Bye, you guys.
She's at work.
Okay, so the person doesn't really have a name. It says and then it says Oakland, California in the 80s and 90s. That's the name. that
Oh,
it's
so
under.
now you hiding yourself.
Yeah, it's no real name.
That's
Dry
not like
snitching.
that's really
Dry
that's dry
snitching.
snitching.
Yeah.
you
But do you
exactly.
think that men care? Do you think men care like this?
No.
No. I don't think men-
I'm not gonna say what he like, but it would sound like a guy who's not really. Because how do you say, oh, that's wrong? He's making those girls
ain't even
stand
you.
up,
Yeah.
unless
Unless you like,
you don't like girls. Anyway, not saying.
not saying,
Did
but you just said it.
Right.
But
It
you,
sounded
yeah,
like someone who got in trouble for something like that and is angry that she's doing it
And getting
it's
away
like-
with it.
And getting away with it. Like
Right.
it's not fair because men can, if they do this, we get in trouble. But if women
Well,
do it, it's okay.
It's
Right.
very
That's what
rare.
it sounded
If
like to
you
me.
put 10 guys in front of me, one guy would probably have that view, and that one guy would be someone who doesn't date women. I'm
Right.
just gonna
Yeah.
just be
If-
real. Because there's no way a man watch our show, which a lot of guys do,
Yeah.
and they have never said, I don't like it when Tangy tell them to stand up.
yeah. What's that?
What's up with
if,
that?
If a nigga do that, his name is Sugar Smacks. That nigga's name is Sugar Smacks
So that's
or
his name.
Sparkle.
Hey, Sugar Smacks, thank you for the email.
Right, and they're right. I ask Pam a lot, and Pam always says no.
No, but like, okay, but you know,
But that's my point.
But I'm
though.
saying, but
Pam
you know
can
what? A
say
lot
no.
of people
Right.
watching the show actually like that kind of thing.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's
fun.
like it's fun. It's like flirty, but it's
It ain't like
fun.
we said, show you a penny.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. Or show your
I think
boobs.
I think it's like for people it's like, oh, that's fun, it's like cool, and they keep it
Yeah.
moving. People who take that shit like this dude or whatever that is,
No, you called his name.
this glitter, that nigga glitter, that nigga glitter. No, I'm saying they take it too serious
Yeah.
like that. To write a letter that long, something happened with
Yeah.
him.
When's the last time you wrote a letter? Even dudes, even them texts, we go, yeah,
Yeah,
or,
all right.
cool.
Yeah,
And KOO. That's
If
what I
your
do.
man,
KOO.
if your man is texting you a paragraph
My
after
man
paragraph,
will not.
then he's
and
got
it's Sugar Smack.
He got too
a
much
lot.
time.
He got a lot of time.
Right.
No dude, and that's at least a 2-page,
It's yeah, and you were reading it and go, wow, this is.
and he misspelled. And
Yeah, it was.
he didn't
It's
take an
extra.
English class.
But no, like I think that there's a double standard too. When women do something sexy, say something sexy to a man and tell him do something sexy, you know, it's like, you know, men don't get upset.
No.
They really don't. I don't know no dudes get upset. And then women, when a man do that to a woman, there's a lot of women that actually think, oh, that's kind of cute.
Well, remember when Donald worked at 24 Hour Fitness? So I used to go, Magic Johnson. So I used to go there all the time. And there was a young lady there who would come every single day with all the cleavage. I'm not saying some of the cleavage. I'm talking about cut right above the nipple. So that was her shirt, and she wore these tight pants. And she would work out, and then she would complain because men are staring at her. So my son was like, ma'am, do you see what you have on? It doesn't matter. But you come every day with this same shit
It does
on,
matter.
and she complains every day that they're staring at her.
But she complained to the management?
Yes.
So I was actually the manager there.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
So she would come through in the morning and she would oil her joints up.
Yeah.
You know, she would have a small bra on, tight pants with at the back showing.
Oh.
And she would just do the same workout. She would just go do her arms.
So she knew.
So it's all
And then
that.
she would come complain to me every morning about dudes looking at her, staring behind her.
But, I mean, to me, that's you. Come on.
But she didn't want to see that. But
And
she wore it for the attention.
And we still
Yeah.
had to go tell the men they had to stop or leave.
And I would have been,
No matter
tell
what.
me I have to stop.
No matter what, really?
Watch this. Nick, tell me I have to
Like,
stop.
hey, you got to go over there.
Why?
Because you staring at her while she working out.
Do you see what this bitch got on?
And then this is my response. I go,
So you were like stuck. You couldn't even,
That's it.
man, not only would I watch her, I was staying right next to her. Like,
You're not doing it right.
hey, you got to move your titty to the left.
Let me hold this side.
Yeah.
You move that side.
But like to me, if a woman wears a very sexy outfit, I mean, come on, she knows what she put on when she left the house. That's just.
But I'll say this
that's
much.
denial to me.
I'll say this much. You can wear what you like.
You can wear what you like, but
and
you're gonna get
we should
attention.
respect that. But it is a but. If all your titty hanging out,
Yeah.
Let's ask Tangy, okay, at the show on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
She had on the hottest, sexiest dress in the room.
I've ever seen.
With one of the best bodies in the room. I'm gonna give my girl props. Would you be mad if everybody was ogling you pretty much? I mean, you had that on.
And you knew it when you put it on,
Were
right?
you offended or did you like, I don't want,
My feelings would have been hurt if nobody looked.
Exactly.
I can't wear stuff like this no more.
Somebody would do like this. Excuse me, baby. Let me get over here.
Yeah, that's when they say, yeah, that's nice. Okay, hand me my Coca-Cola.
Right.
Get the fuck out the way. I need it.
But I would have had a problem if somebody had gone through my skirt and grabbed me.
Well, so that happened to.
But that's
Nobody,
different.
but everybody respected me. But let me tell you, now Audra got more feels. I didn't get all those feels. But guess when I did get the feels, it was so funny. In the dressing room, I changed before I went to the car. And when I walked in with my skirt on, the girls, and they were like, can I just touch it? I'm talking about my butt. Is it firm? It's firm. Look at it. I want to, so that was, but that didn't bother
Sound
me
like a
because
white
they
girl.
asked.
It did sound like
The white girl.
It was a
That
whole
was serious?
room of women. I was in there too. I touched it too.
No, you
You're
didn't.
the star.
No, you did not
No.
just say that.
Yeah, it was everybody. I didn't say it first, but when everybody was touching Tangy ass, of course I wanted to touch it too.
No, look,
I want to find out what's going on.
Look, Shay, I was in line too. But is it my turn yet?
But it didn't bother me because the ladies asked and they didn't palm it. They were just like, I want to see what it feels like. But the guys were very respectful. And I really shouldn't have had on anything underneath it, but I did have on a G-string just to be safe because I would have felt like.
Appreciate the vision.
Yeah. No. Hey.
Now, like I said on Friday, Sky had the little outfit and the little side piece was showing.
Yes.
And I
her
messed
stage
around and I
outfit.
walked to the side. I was like, oh, let me get back on this side. I was trying to go her like that. I said, let me look forward because the side piece was out. And I was like, oh, no. And she was like, doing her thing. I said, now put your arm right there. Leave it there. Leave it there.
I was thinking that too. I was like, I don't want the baby to move too much.
I didn't want to see her be rapping and be like, yo, titty out.
Yes.
You don't want that.
I mean, but you
I
gotta
just
look.
wanna start rapping
What's the
Cardi
chick?
B.
Cardi B.
Cardi.
Cardi B. Part of her thing is, other than her being buck wild, is and even the comic Tiffany Haddish is the sexiness, and they
Tiffany's
put that
sexy
on.
as fuck.
But what I'm saying, they put that on Front Street, and so to me, it's like part of it. So if you're a performer or whatever, man, I actually used to be kind of like, nah, don't do that, because I used to be all, I used to wear turbans and shit. I used to smell like black love incense. I used to, I was all like, yo, the conscious black man is supposed to have the black woman, but the black man and the black. Now I'm like, show all that titty. The fuck is wrong with you? Put that ass out there.
So when you with your girl now,
Yeah,
if she got half the titty hanging out, no problem.
I
And
mean,
y'all going out.
if we going out and I'm with her, I don't care. If she go out by herself,
But in your conscious days,
in my conscious day, no.
you wrap that up.
I'd have been like, listen, you need to put that back in the holster. You need to put those titties. But now I'm like, my girl got big titties, so I actually like it. So
And dudes staring, they don't trip.
Huh?
You don't trip when guys.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like,
I'm
I'm taking her to the crib and gutting her out. So I don't like I don't care. Like no, I'm saying that sounds bad. You know what I mean?
No, way too soon.
Way too soon.
Gutting her
I mean, I'm not gutting her. I mean,
no, you said good.
no, not
Now you
gutting her.
getting a letter. You finna get a letter.
I'm getting a letter. Now you're gonna get a letter from Human Resources.
Oh, you like this?
Please let Shang know that gutting out is very inappropriate.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
No, I mean like.
No, we're just kidding.
So like if you're in a relationship and you're with somebody and you know that like I'm going home with them. I don't like my lady knows that I'm going home with you. I'm not
right.
so. Plus she ain't worried about me.
You going home with her to gut
Her out.
That's the word of the day.
I should have not said that.
He said Shang gonna
Hash-
kill her.
No, I didn't mean like that. What the fuck? I meant like,
You're better.
like I know, like when you're on a show with Speedy, you cannot slip up
No.
because he's going.
So we'll take a quick
Gutting
break
her
while we
out.
gut out this program.
Yes.
He's going to hashtag that shit.
So today, every Tuesday, we do top 5, your top 5, whatever. And Shang was like, God damn, I came on this day. Yeah, you came on this day.
Yep.
Today, it's the top 5 Caucasian artists that you
Why you got to be wait? No, I'm just kidding.
Songs.
I don't
You
care.
didn't have their songs.
I don't
though.
care.
Their song.
Song.
Yeah.
So, now, this is how it goes. We rate the fans. They'll put
They'll
their
put
5
theirs
on
in.
there, or they'll call in, and we'll rate them or whatever. But if they mention a song that you have on your list,
You can't
have
say
to-
it.
You have to.
You got to
have
kind of
somebody.
take it.
You have to
Okay.
remember.
I know my
Every time.
list. I know my list by heart.
Fuck.
Oh, look at you.
I do. Well, I know my list. You said
You got
white.
the songs too.
Well, you might need to go
I got the
first.
songs. Yes, and artists.
All right.
Retired players
All right.
sent me 5 solo artists and 5 groups.
Wait a minute.
No, they have to be one.
There's one.
No, because
No,
when you
listen
said it,
yours.
I thought about. I know my
I
songs.
just told you.
I know, but I'm telling you, I know the songs. You said
I will gut you in this.
I will gut you. See, I know I shouldn't have said that. I knew now, like it was coming out of my mouth. I went, "Oh, please stop!" I couldn't stop it. No, but what I'm
Gutting
saying is,
her
if you're saying
out.
white, like it doesn't matter what genre of.
No, it doesn't matter. You
Like I know, because I mean, I have a lot of. I listen to some real weird shit.
I have a nice plethora of music.
I don't just listen to R&B.
Should we make him give
Don't
us
ask me
his
to spell
5
it.
now?
Look, plethora.
But no, Speedy,
Should we ask for his 5 right
No.
now? Put your money where your mouth is, because now he has time to think.
No, I know.
Tangent,
For
read
sure.
the motherfucking
But
board.
did you read the letter I just wrote? I can get my show. The red I just. I can
I
get
really do know my
show
5.
canceled.
But you're not. The audience ain't gonna know my 5, and y'all probably won't know my 5.
When we come back,
I got a nice 5.
You got a nice 5?
I'm in
Can't
the
fuck
middle of
with
mine
me.
now.
Because I have a whole in this tablet. This one here.
This
now
one.
this look like it ain't shit, but this motherfucker here,
You got a lot of music in there?
I got over 5,000 songs.
I got over 10.
I got 15.
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
ain't got no
I
10,000.
do.
You got 10,000 songs.
Yep, and over like 15,000 pictures in my phone. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
Wow.
10,000 of my dick, but that's not the point.
I
Well,
hate
you scroll left and her motherfucker. You talking about gutting? This nigga gutting.
Speedy, you have 10,000.
No, at 5,000.
5,000 of your dick? In
No,
your
that's
own phone?
10,000 pictures of his dick.
Oh, wow.
But wait a minute,
Yeah,
in
it's
your
a-
own phone?
In his not his own. But he don't dick pic himself. You're supposed to dick
Wait a
pic
minute,
other
wait a
people.
minute, wait a minute.
No, I said Pam. She said she
Pam has
10,000
pictures of his dick.
songs. I said no. You had. Tandy fucked the joke all up.
Completely.
Oh, you be walking?
Is that like a...
That's why don't you
Just dry snitch the joke
That's your thing now. You are the dry snitcher
of jokes.
of all
I'm
jokes.
the dry snitcher.
No, okay, so like I can tell you just said so I won't have to think about it. I can run my 5.
No, don't run.
I can even run one of them.
Don't run.
You ain't gonna know it. You ain't gonna know
Yeah,
it.
don't
Okay.
run. Don't run.
You ain't gonna know the band.
Now, if you want to
will
get
give you time.
high scores, now you could say a group. If we don't know the motherfuckers, you getting scores from us.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
You fuck around and go,
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
we'll be like,
Cat
crickets.
Stevens 75. Whoop de whoop. And I'll be like,
Cricket?
No,
You
it's
said Cat Stevens.
okay.
Do we have a cricket sound? We gave it yesterday to that guy. but
That
do we
is
have
so
a button?
wrong.
Ooh,
They
what
used to
is
do
it?
that on Comic View, where comics wouldn't do good.
you know who did that?
They used to put like crickets if the comic didn't
That
get a
was-
laugh.
Yeah, we needed
That's the
that
truth.
yesterday.
That was D. Militant.
Oh.
When D. Militant was the
That's the truth.
He was one of the producers that year when he was doing cricket. He put and it was so weird because the way they cut it fucked up that year. So he gave crickets to somebody that was on stage, and then when they went to the audience, the motherfucker was in the audience because
Wow.
they had cut it wrong, and everybody was like nigga, and then cricket was fucked up. It was
Yeah,
funny.
but I mean, we never had to worry about that.
No. I never worried about whether or not I ain't gonna get no fucking crickets. I'm funny.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
I'm funny in the moment.
Speedy, I must say, I have never heard you get crickets. You are funny.
You funny as fuck.
No, I mean, like,
Yeah.
real recognize real. Like, you.
Thank you, Karen. Karen is here with her
No.
camouflage. I've never seen that version of camouflage.
I have. That's
like it.
dope.
What she got on? Oh, her fan.
It's
Yeah.
like,
I like it.
yeah.
I could go in her closet and go, cool.
You do got
Wait.
the pants. I would wear those.
As soon as you took them off. Where'd they go? Got my pants on?
But I would definitely rock it. No, like, okay, so I can't tell you this song because I mean, okay, let me just ask you something. Let me ask you something. You know who Linkin Park is?
Yes.
Okay, good. So,
You have pre-cup.
no, some people did I? No, some people don't know. I say Linkin Park. They go, "Who's Linkin Park?"
Shang, let it go.
All right, woosah.
Cut yourself. Cut yourself.
Got yourself.
Cut yourself.
Got yourself.
All right, cool. Shane, you're a fuck. I'm glad you came, man. I was a little
too.
worried.
Me too,
No, I made
Shane.
it. I was trying to. No, there's
My wife
trees
said,
cut down.
my wife did like this. Shane's supposed to come again. I said, he ain't coming.
No. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you before because he didn't ever let me explain. I don't. The school lets out. He knew more than I did. The school lets out
He got
early.
8 kids. I mean, 11 actually.
14.
No, the school
Impossible.
on certain days I have to. School lets out early, and sometimes I forget, and then I'm like, oh shit, I got to be there at this time. So it's like if you come up here, I got to be there.
But you know, if he at school, it's okay for him to chill for a minute. If he's at, let me finish. If he's at the daycare, because they charge you. The school ain't gonna charge you if you late.
Oh, wait a minute.
Your
If
son just
they
gonna
have
be like
an
this.
after-school program.
No,
Yeah.
even if they don't, he just gonna be looking because he's sitting in the office. He's gonna be like, really, Dad? Hey, nigga, I got here when I got
It
here.
depends on the school. A lot of schools nowadays. Let me see how you.
They'll
handle it.
call you.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
okay.
schools now
You can call
be
me.
like,
I'll say I'm on my way. Tell my son to have a seat. But if you at the daycare, they charge you.
Yeah.
So if he at the school, he can sit and chill. He be all right.
Yeah, I got
He
it.
can gut the system.
look.
I knew he was going to hit me with that again. Oh.
M. Alexander says Shang used to be all conscious and shit back in the late 90s. He
Sure
got
was.
old, found Viagra, and now he's like, show that monkey.
Oh my God! Well, no, I just wow. Whoever said
Damn,
it,
Ted,
that's
you-
wow. That's
you in
crazy.
class.
No, the reason is because
that
it's a
was
certain
funny.
point
I
where I
love
just
Shang.
thought I'm trying. You got to pick your battles, and I'd rather pick my battles on a political front and the stuff that actually going to affect people than hey, looked at a girl's ass. I mean, that's so what? So what? I looked at a girl's
So
ass.
when,
Right.
as opposed to how you were when I first met you, and now, what is the difference? Is it just you don't speak your mind?
I speak my mind completely.
But
No,
I mean,
no, I just
conscious things.
No, on the conscious thing, I think some conscious people have gotten crazy and they just everything's a problem. And I just think no, the shit that's really a problem.
Oh, I
how
got
the white
you.
man makes you breathe.
Yeah. Look how you breathe.
Why you breathe through your nose, nigga? When we came on this earth, we breathe through our ears.
Boom.
So basically, what you're saying is the world was a little simpler. I don't know if that's
Right.
the word back then. So you could talk about those things, but now so much.
There's so much stuff you
gotta
have to
pick
pick your
your-
battles. There's
Yeah.
fucking slaves in Libya, you know?
Yeah.
So I mean like there's shit that is other that I'd rather address
Yeah.
more. And a woman wearing something sexy and feel like, oh, I feel like you're looking at me. Well, really,
Yeah.
That's what happens. I got eyes. That's how the fuck it happens.
If I was blind, I couldn't see. Look
There
at
you
it.
go.
Stevie can't see. And is it too soon? That's
It's too soon. Too soon.
We take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to want your top 5 Caucasian or whatever you want to call it. Not 5 groups, 5 feet. It's all together.
Yeah, 5
10.
songs.
Good, because I have 5.
artists.
Yeah, so.
I have 1, 2,
And remember now, we're going to
7,
grade
just
you,
in
so
case.
make sure it's right. Yeah, you can have a throw in.
Yeah, I have 7.
I think we
just
should
in
have
case.
a third?
start
I have
on this
backups in
side.
case somebody mentions it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, it goes from left to right. We should probably start on this side.
Why you always like to go first? Because you don't want to redo your list.
I know. No.
Tangent get locked in, and then if I say they did that one, and then she here for like 20 minutes going. So what?
Does it matter if it's old school?
No,
it can be
but
anybody.
I don't care if it's from the 40s. You know.
But we at least need to be like,
No, you'll know. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, because you're gonna get rated. We're just saying.
yeah, you don't want to
It's
post.
fucked up. We gonna give
1
you
out of
4.
10.
Damn.
Yeah.
She's like, if it's fucked up, we gonna let you know.
Absolutely.
If you hit us one and we go,
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
All
I
right.
mean, there are a lot, but I was really trying to find somebody that I would actually play in my house.
Okay. So you dug deep.
I dug deep.
Okay.
I gutted it.
You gutted it out? I was just going to say that, damn it.
What if a woman told a dude, I'm a gut you
I'm a
tonight?
gut you.
Dudes be like, huh?
He be scared. How?
I think you need to leave now.
Yeah, this is my house, but
I-
somebody need to leave.
You're making me feel dirty.
But it would it
Or
dirty.
she come in and go, I want you to gut me.
right.
I don't know why I like that.
But,
You don't like this, sweetie?
I
but
like
if a woman
that.
walked in, my white way like, Speed, I want you to gut me. Now? What gonna be doing now?
No, I don't know. I think that. I mean, there ain't no.
Now, man, you want me to gut now?
Not right now.
I'm not in a gut mood right now. Maybe tomorrow I can gut you out.
Got you.
But then dudes' egos be like, you better get in and gut.
You better get
Then you
it
gotta
in.
walk in and go, you want me to gut you out? That don't sound sexy.
I don't know. But how do you feel about that, Tangy? I'm trying to think if
No.
Sean said that to
You want to do this?
No, I don't want you to gut me out. I need my insides.
No, it's
mine
just
are gone,
a.
so-
That ain't cute.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Shang, you made him feel a little.
Because the visual I get is him just ramming in and taking everything out and ramming in and taking everything out. And
God
But
damn.
I
They
but
got
I
a
don't
shovel
get that
on
like that's what it seemed like. You know, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be like a.
Well, sometimes you want aggressive sex, right? Sometimes
But
aggressive
I
sex is
don't
good.
know. Like, well, my
Well, on
insides-
Fridays you do. Fridays.
No,
Look here.
Aggressive sex can be hot.
Anyway, so hell.
Wow.
They are.
Pam,
What did she just say?
it's not even a Friday show.
Repeat that
Pam
for
just
me, boy.
shared a lot of
Did Pam
shit I
just
didn't
say her
know.
insides are gutted out?
Yes, she did.
That's what she said on the air.
Yeah,
On air.
All her baby making things are gone.
Okay, and she said that.
Yeah.
I'm honest.
So a baby go in there now, you're like, where did I go?
So then you can't.
Oh, he
Nobody
had
to attach to.
the baby going there.
Y'all wrong.
Mommy!
Mommy. Is that an echo? I'm sorry.
And all you hear is,
Yes,
follow the
Jen,
light.
it is.
This little bee do be swimming. It's got to be somebody attached to it.
It's gonna be somewhere. No,
Where
I'm
are the
sorry. You said
ovaries?
it. You said it.
Ovaries.
If I said gut it, you said
means,
it.
and that means gutted out, right?
No, gut it.
She don't have no
You really don't know what gutting out means?
No, I do. Pam just said it.
No, that's not gutting out.
No,
Does
no.
anymody know what gutting
I
out
get it.
means?
Yes,
Shit.
all get
You
it.
know we
Shang.
get
No,
it. We
she's
get it,
acting
Shang.
like brand new.
We get it, Shang. We get it, Shang.
You
I
already
get it.
acting
Okay.
real brand new on me, baby.
Let me explain who this is. Anything we
You know
say,
me. You know me a different way. Shang.
Yeah, I
anything
know.
we
That-
say, she goes. And when she does that, she has to have clarity. We can't move on to the show. And she'll go, and she'll pull her phone out and go, okay, I looked up the word gutting. It
Yeah, let me look up
has to
gutted.
do with fish.
Right.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. It has to do with fish.
Yeah.
It's the same
Cut a
thing.
fish out. But for Pam, that means she has no ovaries.
Yes.
They're
Or
all gone.
uterus
So
or
when,
whatever.
yeah, whatever the egg
Whatever they
attached
took
to,
out.
he just in there hanging out now like this. Is bullshit.
Right.
So you could
Oh, I'm about to
just,
get flushed out.
so you could just bust in you and then be,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That was the pro of the
That is the
Look,
shit.
long as you ain't got no,
24/7.
Absolutely.
look, long as you ain't got no bump on her lip, it's cool.
Yes.
No,
Usher has one. Why can't you have one?
I'm just saying.
If Usher can have a bump, everybody get a
I
bump.
hate this show. Fuck.
Usher's very popular.
We
But
gotta take a
Usher
break.
didn't actually have a bump.
What he had?
That's why they got it, because he didn't have the bump, right? They didn't see the bump.
Well,
He just.
It might have been
it's
dark in the room.
Every 3 months.
Okay.
Every 3 months. Anyway, anytime you don't see him, that's a bump day. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I would take a
So
quick
you will
break.
get sued.
They be just practicing around this motherfucker. We ain't got shit. You
They're-
had these microphones. That's all you had. We take a quick break. When we come back, we got the. Shang. What you doing?
Are you rapping the Shang?
I can't. No.
I feel a little sissy
Turn this
sticky.
mic up.
Did you say I felt sensitive?
It's no sissy sticky.
All right, here we go. It is the Rollout Show right here at RolloutStudios.com. It's your boy Speed Dog, your dog in the building. The funniest motherfucker you gotta meet. Yeah, you gotta meet me. In the building we got. Really, what y'all
We got Nikki Pam, aka Scrambled Eggs and Pam.
In the building we got.
Tangy Ambrose Heaven High.
Pam, I'm sorry. Do it again. In the building we got.
Nikki Pam, you got out. Nikki Pam.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Hold on. They gonna love this song for us over with.
What is this?
Watch it. Stay focused.
Eggs and Pam.
Now you gotta be sexy with it. Here you go.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Stay woke.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Stay woke.
Now you gotta get sexy. Get sexy.
Scrambled eggs and Pam.
Okay, you gotta play the whole thing. See. Well, it's only 2 seconds, so.
But it's a good 2 seconds.
No, what'd you add in? What was it?
Stay woke. That's my shit. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. That song.
You first, or you just want
Oh shit.
In the house we got.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Tangi Ambrose, Heaven High. I thought about all the names I could call myself for making the people stand up.
Tangi from the back.
Tangi from the back.
Tangi Ambrose.
This is such a different
Heaven
Tangi.
High from the front and Tangi from the back. Heaven High.
Boy, if you ever
Yeah, I
meet a
was
nigga,
thinking
he
I
gonna
was
be like,
conscious comedy. It
look,
wasn't something
You ever
like
meet a
that.
dude? It ain't Friday, but I gotta do this. Yeah, she gonna meet a dude. He gonna get behind. He gonna go. Should I say it? Fuck it. Tangi from the back. Turn around.
You gonna get it.
In the house we got.
Yo, what's up? This is Shang. Everybody, check me out on social media.
For what?
Fuck it, because I gotta tell them. If you got Twitter at comedian Shang and the Instagram at comedian SHANG, make sure you check me out because that apparently is the way you get on now. Social media. Fuck, you got to be funny in jokes. You got to have 1,000 million followers because you stuck your finger in a cat's ass.
Oh wow!
Yeah, now say he angry about it. See what happens.
No, I'm
every
just
time
saying.
I mention that, they like, "Well, Speedy, sound like you hate." No,
you.
All I said was, you bring the internet nigga to the club, and I will show up. I don't want nobody saying no credits. Just bring me on, and I will set that nigga on fire.
Right, like just hilarious is getting a lot of play. And you think she's good?
I think she's funny.
Okay, whoever said that, do me a favor. I want you. No. I want you to put a bullet on the ground, fall face forward on that. No, she. All right, look. She pound for pound, stand up wise, she's not a strong stand up. She is a funny celebrity ish person, but stand up wise, I know too many people that Coco Brown. I can name females that'll smoke her.
Yeah,
Dominique's funny as shit.
Yeah,
and. No, she's not even close.
It is Talent Tuesday.
It's not a hating thing. It's
it
fact.
is. We got talent in the building sometimes, and we got my man Shang here who's hard to get.
We have talent in the building sometimes.
Sometimes.
And the last clip we played was from one of the things I thought Fox had, and we may not embraced it like we should have. We should have kept it going. I got bruh.
I didn't know I had to wear these.
Bruh.
I got reading glasses.
You remember Red Fox?
Yeah.
The drawer? We thought that was funny? No, I have that drawer around my house because I never know when I need my glasses.
Yeah, I got
they in the car. Anywhere, I got look. There should be some.
I'm serious. People make fun of I didn't know I had to.
You can make fun. I go right here. What you say?
Yeah.
And then I show my age and do this.
Yeah. I'm 55.
Shane. Okay. Then I show my age and I do like this.
I know. I went to the eye doctor and they said, well, you know what? The reason you can't read stuff is you need reading glasses. I went, no.
We all had that talk.
But then I'm like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it.
But what you don't want to do when the girl, she says, hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
What's that?
See, that makes it different.
Yeah, that does make it different.
Gotta shut the whole I'm cool. All right, I thought you was on something. Anyway.
Wait a minute, Shane. Do you love yourself?
Sometimes.
Okay, well, the ladies in the
be
chat
truthful.
room are hoping that you love yourself today because they want you to stand up.
I'm not. Yeah,
You know he ain't gonna do
I'm
that.
not doing that
See now, and the ladies
because I really
that-
don't have it like that no more. I mean,
And you can admit it.
yeah, but no, I mean, I know
You've
why.
seen yourself
But
in the
can
mirror.
I? But can I tell you something?
I'm built like a top.
This.
There's a string in my head. You pull that bitch, I will start spinning. No, like I'm seriously. I fell off.
They were playing.
I'm gonna tell you when I fell off. I had surgery on my groin, like tore my groin muscle. I chipped my pelvic bone. Apparently, Master Gold didn't know he's supposed to not turn me that direction. And this dude 69 years old. He flipped me over, and I was like, chip. So after that, I said, you know what? This whole
stop.
So you still like work out like that? Or
not no
train?
more. I
Not no
can't.
more.
After that.
I'm too beat up. My hand, look at my knuckles. They're all. Look at the whole. You can put your finger.
No,
in
that's
my
good
knuckles.
because you light skin. We need that.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, my son
I'm too
likes
beat
it.
up.
Yeah, you need
I
that.
Yeah, wait a minute.
No, I got.
He's a little darker than me.
I got
Yeah,
a
you
younger
need that.
one that I got to get him.
You got a hot yellow?
Because I keep telling. I said, Brooklyn, you know how to fight? He's like, yeah. I said, anytime they tell you they can fight, you
Yeah.
better.
Not no
pretty
more.
much.
One little dark skinned dude going two-piece.
But
you.
whoever the ladies in the chat room, hey, you know what?
They
Not
get-
gonna happen.
They can get your neck
Well,
of jokes.
one thing
Yeah.
one thing that's good though, I know for me, like Speedy often says that women that are powerful need men. And that's right. And he always says, why you need? I was thinking about it one day, and it's not just to change the light bulbs and take out the trash and stuff like that. But I know for me, I like to feel safe. And it's something about y'all big old juicy.
Me too.
You know
I'm with you, Tangi.
that's comforting.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want chisel.
Don't want no little skinny tight.
But no, I know most women
See,
don't.
we have a reason to want to win.
Yeah.
I'm already fluffy. I'm gonna fight you till I win.
Until it's over.
Yeah, till it's over. You want to turn your ringer?
I didn't know it was on.
Yeah, this nigga got a real ringer.
No,
I thought you had a phone with a cord on
Rotary.
it. Hello?
I found it online, the little ringer.
The rotary?
The old school
what
one.
it is, yep.
But nah, like to me, like
Remember the phone would ring like that at your house? Don't answer my phone.
no, I think the ladies in the chat room, I'm stunned that anybody even notices that. Like,
you're still handsome.
No,
because
funky
I've been
brother
with
still
I've been
gets
with,
some.
yeah, but I've been with the
And you
same
like
chick
skin.
for a long time though.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I got the same.
Does she ever say, "Come in here and gut me"? You don't really get that. You have to say it.
Yeah, I have said.
Yeah, it's like you want to get gutted.
Yeah.
Sleepy.
I'm sleepy.
But I tell you, that's an L nigga. When you turn on, you go, all right.
Did she start chewing gum? I'm good. Thank you,
Break
though.
out with a book. Gone with the wind, bitch.
Did you just?
Gone with
Are
the
you
wind.
catching up on Game of Thrones? We supposed to be gutting right now. But no, like, and it's funny, the people that person that hit you, I'm still on stage. I still say a whole bunch of political shit. I just almost got in a fight with a Trump supporter at a show.
Really?
I'm no bullshit. He's like, man, we're gonna make America great again. He's gonna put people like you behind the wall. And I just, it still goes on. I just did 3 shows in Georgia. And Valdosta, Georgia, these white folks lost their mind. So,
wow.
But it's still like that.
Did they know you was coming?
Right.
No, I think because they saw a short clip of me on, like, I did the Late Show, and they saw that clip, and they thought, oh, he's going to be like that. And then
Now, before we move on to our Blue Sky report, along with Laugh-A-Palooza that you've done, that was one of the most successful things.
It was
Fox
great.
Did.
Yeah.
From Laugh-A-Palooza came Corey Holcomb, D. Ray Davis. Came a lot of talented people.
Earthquake got a bump up.
Yeah.
I got a huge bump up from it.
I had a great time on the show. I was fucking.
Wasn't it fun?
Yeah, it was off the chain. So
Comedy Central hadn't done shit like that since.
Yeah, and you know we paired up with them. I want to make sure I get this out. Now, a lot of comedians hopefully are listening, or you want to be a comic. Shang was the original before when internet first dropped.
Oh yeah, he was on.
You were
point
one of
with
the few comics that knew how to navigate through that,
right,
and make it work for you.
Yeah,
because you would. I remember we would do a show, and Shang would be outside. Most of us out there selling T-shirts. He was getting names and email addresses.
Oh, good.
And we were like, "Fuck, you ain't selling nothing." Shane was like, "Nah, I need these emails because what it did." Well, explain, please.
Nah, like I remember, what was this cat's name? He's real popular. G-Thing.
G-Thing
would give me shit and stuff, and then I mean, really give me shit. But no, what it does is emails are the center of all social media. You can't sign up for no shit without an email. You can't sign up for Facebook or Twitter or nothing. So I made sure I got that on lock first, and then now I'm fucking with the Facebook and Twitter.
But you knew you could always reach that.
You can always reach that person, and especially older demographic responds to emails more than they do Snapchat.
I used to get emails from you all the time. All the time.
No, so like
I've known you for years. I've never gotten one.
Well, you changed it. Anyway.
But you used to be different. I got to do the Paul money. But nigga, now you're different. No, I like now I'm at 3.6 million. So I got
emails?
Yeah.
So you're able
Sign-ups.
and you're able to tell the comedy clubs, look here, these are my people that live in your area that I'm going to reach out to, so I should get this amount of money because they're going to come out.
Oh,
and, or I'll do what I do is a bonus thing, like, and it fucks their head up when you walk out with like 7 racks. And they didn't like, what? Like, you didn't know this many niggas lived here, did you? Well, you know what I'm saying? You know what else people forget about? I know this sounds corny as fuck. Black Planet, Asian Invasion, shit like that still exists. Black Planet was the first.
Does it?
Yep. Black Planet is number 4 in making money on social media.
Really?
Because it has a target demographic. That's why. No, I'm serious. Like, if you want to sell something, they go to us first. Like when it comes to cars, shoes. I'm serious. Like Ciroc.
So we need to be on Black Planet.
Black Planet.
Roll out show.
You can make fun all you want. They got 40 million people with 38 million people active. Now that's not even close to the Facebooks and Twitter. They're way billions.
So we should sign.
It's
Tangia.
huge. I got a no, I'm serious.
So now we pimping Tangia.
Yeah.
Look, I'm with you.
y'all sleep. I got 250,000 motherfuckers on there.
Right.
Really?
Because you know why? Like they don't. There's nothing else for us. An Asian invasion. There's one called Mi Gente. 200,000. No, it's called Mi Gente. I'm not making this up. Mi Gente. It
We got a phone call.
No, look it up. It's got
Mi gente.
200,000 people adding on that.
Hold on, me
A pop.
Turn that mic down. Bring it down. Bring it up. The mic. Yeah, you go.
Okay. Hopefully it's somebody nice.
All right. We have a call. Caller, what's your name and
Oh,
where you
God.
calling from?
Oh God.
Hey, caller.
Speakerphone.
It's on. We're
Hello?
waiting.
Did you
Caller?
drop? Are they there?
Caller.
Caller. Hey, caller. Oh, are they there?
They're gone.
They must
We're
have
going.
gone.
Anyway, so it is the talent shoes and all that good stuff, and we want your top 5. We'll come to that in just a second. But now it is now time for.
I'm gonna give it to you.
This is a light skin over there.
The other light skin.
Did you just say light skin over there?
Our second light.
He just called you just light skin.
Second light. 7 light.
So you just
Now you think you Shang angry?
what a guan warrior? Why your boss curry Ross crush? These batty boys don't know how crusher you are. You're a crusher.
She crushed.
She's a beige crusher.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say this, Beige Crusher. I'm so proud of you from last night. Like, she finished her first song last night.
All right,
and,
hold on.
And he will be here a little bit later, and we're just going to do a snippet, even though you can go to any of our social media, and we did do a preview
That's
last
dope.
night on social media. But she is working hard in the lab, and
Can't hear you,
and Jovan thinks she is the most talented MC. Because let me tell you, Sky got bars like a mother. She be saying deep shit on in the record. I be like, damn, what she mean by that? I have to ask her, what does that mean? I mean, she's so deep.
So you blazing bars? You want to do a cipher?
She could. She really could.
You want to?
Oh shit! She told you.
Oh yeah, wait a minute, hold up.
Shane got a note. Let's let him read it first. We don't want to catch him off guard. Did you grab your glasses and put them on?
Yes, I did put my glasses on.
I always play mine off. I do like this, Shane. I go like this. Okay.
I put my glasses on. I didn't know I couldn't see it first. You stupid. No, I mean,
What you got for
we
us,
can
sir?
rhyme if you
What
want.
you got for us? Yeah, we gonna find out. Both of you will let both of y'all spit.
Sky ain't no joke.
Go ahead, Sky. What you got? Blue Sky report.
Okay, the first story that I'm going to mention is about Russia and the 2018 Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Russia will not be participating in the Olympics
They won't
Wow.
because of their
Motherfuckers.
doping scandal.
Oh.
Oh well.
Anybody
Everybody was on the shit. The
Yeah.
little tumbling kids.
That's not a surprise.
Everybody.
Everybody. It says right
Yeah.
here from 2011 to 2015.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
Oh, the little bear. Yeah, that they had the most doping scandals.
Turn yourself
or
up a little bit, or put your thing up.
doping
Perfect.
scandals or accusations for the last 4 years, and so the Olympic people, I forgot their name, so I'm not even gonna look for it right now.
Committee.
Bam, that word. Thank you.
All day.
You didn't see that there, son?
No.
She said, I can't find the word. Duh. Okay, you that.
Yeah, but the committee said that they just banned all of Russia as competing, but the Russian Olympians can
Protest.
No,
Oh,
they
they can come.
They can come and they can.
They just can't participate.
They can participate, but it won't count for anything. So come.
Well,
and
then
like,
why come?
So you just practice.
Yeah,
Basically,
exactly.
yeah.
You just right.
But
You
that's
won, but you didn't win.
But you know that's not just about the doping. It's about what's going on with Russia now.
Yeah, and us.
And
Right.
us. So
Right.
it's a combination.
Which is cool that it's South Korea
Right.
where the Olympic Games are going to be, and South Korea is pretty much standing with us.
Right.
Because they could have said, "Nah, let them get in and spank that ass," but because that's what our stupid ass president would have did. But that's dope. So I mean,
Yeah.
no pun intended.
that was so right on, right there. That
Right
was-
on, right on.
Right on, baby.
brother.
But even the little girls, they tested them and they're
Yeah,
little
even
flip flopping
the little
bitches.
boys, they said the youngest person that they tested for, like, I guess he was an 11-year-old boy who was off of
At
enhancements.
11?
Yeah.
Wow, they
Look,
doping the kids up.
They drained him. This nigga got all the steroids of a bull.
Like that, like
Right.
you didn't see the little girls Adam's apples, bitches, bitches Adam's apples. Like, you didn't see the balls coming through.
Oh.
The little manly hose was just. So y'all want me to do some flips? You's a manly little 11-year-old.
Yes.
Look, whose toddler is this?
Don't you worry about it.
My mama be here with a stroller in a minute. Man. What else you got, man?
That's so wrong,
We
man.
also got to talk about these fires that's going out right now.
It's right by my
Right
house.
by your house.
It's right by my
Yeah.
house.
No, it's
Out here,
you
it's-
can see the smoke.
No, it's by my house.
When I came
serious,
through
yeah.
from North Hollywood to over here,
Could hardly breathe.
it was so. I mean, like literally, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, I got my inhaler with
They
me.
said
But
it's
don't you
getting
have
worse.
the soot in your? I got it all in my yard.
Oh,
the
my
table
car
is
was
black.
my
Everything
car
is
was
black.
filthy.
But they said
Yeah.
it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Because there's
Yeah.
there's no way to stop it, and then they have like it says zero containment, which means there's nothing they can do until the winds die down. The winds is what's making
Yeah, and
this
it's
even
60,
worse.
and they're like 60.
For real?
Yeah, because it's
Can't
blowing.
they? You know how they do the
winds.
helicopters?
No,
You know
not
what I'm
work.
talking about? Nobody.
Yeah, where they
Yeah.
drop the.
Where they drop water?
Yeah,
But the
but-
water
Right now
will
it's
blow
not
because the
containable.
winds.
Yeah, because the wind is blowing so hard, when the water come out the plane, it ends up somewhere else.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because I saw that
Wind.
on a. What
But
they
remember how
do.
you just throw the water up and it's on you? You're like, it's nigga.
So, oh, is that really? I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
that bad. Yeah,
And-
and it's in different parts of Cali too. I know they have about 3 of them.
Well,
going,
Ventura, which is
Ventura
closer to
County.
Fox.
Fox.
House. Yeah.
Right? You still near
Yeah.
your area.
You don't want to burn my little spot up, man. I need everything in that motherfucker.
Off of the 14
If-
and then around that area.
If they
Yeah.
come and tell me it's time to
Engineer.
evacuate,
So,
I'm gonna stay.
Nobody got hurt. Like, because
No.
in Anaheim, somebody got hurt.
As of right now, no one is hurt, but they're asking tens of thousands of people to
leave.
evacuate their
Just to get out?
Yeah, and then the horses and stuff. If you don't have time, they're just opening the gates and letting them run because I guess they're smart enough to figure out where to go. But they-
Pam,
I didn't know about that.
whether you're a horse or not, fire make you. Oh, nigga, I need to go this way.
Yeah, I mean they're saying
And
that
the-
they're just letting them out.
No,
Like,
some people like to stay. Like, I'm staying in my home. I'm going to stand here and fight this fire till it goes. And then the
Usually
next
white.
thing.
A horse ain't gonna be like, that's a pretty blue.
Yeah.
right.
We
No,
stand
but-
there and go, oh.
No, I know that I saw the shit on the news and it didn't look real. It looked like a special effect because the whole, like, it was glowing.
Yeah.
So that shit's crazy.
My drive coming down the freeway, that's what you see. It's like either
Was it
all
smoky
burnt up-
like mine? My
Oh,
my
no,
drive
it's-
was smoky
it
as
was-
hell.
It was like you can see.
Oh,
the
you coming
flames.
from the 14?
Yeah, you come out the 14.
Oh, so yeah.
Is this one out there? Is there
And,
one out there?
yeah, and man, my car, like, I'm like,
The little-
Oh yeah, my little car was like.
Oh, from the wind?
Yes,
Yes.
from the
Well,
wind.
they'll have these.
Especially
little,
off that
she has
118.
that little car that the little mice get in on the
Little
commercial.
so-
Yeah.
It's-
Nigga,
You mean the hamsters?
Look,
Where the hamsters are dancing?
nigga, the wind went. Now this should be easy right here.
What's it? No, I saw
look, you
the.
did like another lane. I like your little car, but I would be terrified in that
It's
fucking
scary.
car.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh.
Nigga, it looked cute on the lot.
That's the kind of car
That
they.
shit
If
is
you
traffic.
get hit in that, you get buried in it. It's
Oh wow.
no, that's what they said.
Hey, Debbie Downer.
No, they call
She just got. Oh, damn.
they call
Shang.
yo.
Shame.
They call
Too
them,
soon. Too
they,
soon.
they call it casket cars.
Oh wow.
Little tiny.
You gonna keep it going?
I'm just letting you know. Put that in your rhymes, motherfucker.
Cipher that.
Yeah, cipher that. Yo,
Oh my God.
so I'm saying we
It's
we
cool.
go, nigga. You see what I'm doing? My shoulders. I blaze hardcore.
Look, now, look, watch this. Anything else?
Yeah, you know, well,
Now, when you get a car, you'll be like,
I'm all scared.
Uber. It's a great Uber car, though.
If
oh,
all
yeah, well, I signed up for Uber, like, to drive. I just never, ever picked anyone else.
You think?
I
Motherfucker,
smoked
get in your car, you're gonna be like,
car.
so where you going?
Nigga.
No, I went to the little Uber place, and I had, well, it smelled like marijuana in my car. And they were like,
You think?
oh.
Are you
Yeah, they
serious?
were like, oh, you know, you got to clean your car or whatever. I was like, this ain't my job.
They probably got in and went,
I can't do this.
Look,
Ma'am?
she's offering the weed. Y'all good?
I said, that's what I'm going to start, a Uber where you going to pass it back.
You are so silly.
So you went to Uber and they turned you down. You know everybody get the job at Uber.
Everybody, even the ticket.
You the only motherfucker I know that didn't get the job.
Yeah,
at
Right.
I mean,
No, they gave me a warning.
I know like a nigga with flippers. They're like, just make sure you put your flippers on the steering wheel.
You get turned
You
down.
mean they have the Uber job? That's
They probably walked in and go, she smells like weed.
Yeah.
She's just not done smoking.
Right. On the way
I
there.
did.
See?
Only Sky.
But somebody,
but isn't it legal? So you
yes, it is.
Yeah,
but
but
somebody suggested that I drive Uber because I drive so much. But then I was like, I be going places.
you can make a friend of mine's a comedian. No bullshit. She make like $1,200 a week.
Yeah,
But you got to be
that's my
driving
cousin.
during prime
No,
and
no,
during the,
she drive like in the morning. So
yeah, that's prime or
So,
from.
can I do it, Pam? Can I say?
What?
You, okay. So, Pam said, Speed, I'm going to try the Uber thing. I was like, oh, go ahead. Nigga. Because Pam is Pam. She ain't finna do no extra shit.
No.
Pretty much Uber got to come to her. Like, you got to come to Pam's house. And then Pam go, okay, I'll take it.
I'll drop you off.
Yeah. So, I said, Pam, you going to do it? She's like, I'm going to make all this money. I said, how much you make this week? I ain't feeling $2. Nigga want to take the airport. I got shit to do. I can't take
I was like,
you to
doing traffic?
Pam lasted all of 30 seconds.
All of.
Maybe you're not the best candidate.
No, I know I'm not. I was not having.
Even when you said it, I'm
It
like,
sounded good at the time.
I'm like, I know you. I know you don't do no extra shit. I like, Pam, you want to go here?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. But it's for the show.
All right, well then meet me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna pick you up.
No, she's not gonna pick you up.
Right.
But it was amazing. But so you didn't get the job, huh?
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the job, but they gave me a warning. They told me to clean my car before, like, I go pick anybody up.
It's hard to get that weed smell out your car.
I didn't want to get it
Febreze.
out.
Whoa.
Oh.
I mean, I smoke every day. I was like,
Trying to help you out here. Don't just snap our little heads off. Bitch, I didn't want it out.
Okay.
Like air freshener.
You know what? She's aggressive. You're quite
a Shang angry.
You're quite
Hey, wait,
aggressive.
can I just tell us one story about Sky in
Turn
the
it back
studio? There was this one part we were like, Sky, we need you just to say this one line sexy. We just need you to be sexy.
yeah.
And she kept going all horrid and stuff. I was like,
Horrid?
Sky,
Horrid
damn.
was the line.
Soften up. I
What they
forget,
want you to
which
do?
one was it?
I
Was
have
it?
no idea.
But she seems soft to me.
No.
See, but in my world,
It took,
in my world,
she threw down the verse,
Soft.
but that one little line, it took us forever just because we couldn't get her to soften up.
Shang,
yeah,
But like whisper.
I hung out with her maybe an hour. Within that hour, 2 minutes, not even like 30, 2 minutes into the hour, she ready to set it off in a fucking Pet
Pep
Boys.
Boys.
Like, we finna set it off. Like, I said,
It's the principles behind it.
yeah.
It's the morals.
Because she has that thing to fix. Oh, so I'm pretty, and you don't think I'll beat your ass? I'm like,
Yeah, that's
he's the manager. He's
Stop.
yo, I
That
need
is- that
I
is
need
shit.
to hang out with you. You know what I'm saying? We need to go get this shit lit. She is like, you like me if I had a pussy. Like,
Oh, wow.
if I had a vagina, I'm sorry, vagina, ladies. I said pussy. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I meant vagina. You know what I meant, ladies. Vaginas. Stop it. But not we both beige.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
thinking.
we
Somebody
both and we
gonna
don't
be
play
writing
we
down.
don't play that shit.
And we don't play that.
Shane, we're going to get another letter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually don't use the word pussy here.
Such a lie.
Unless you
I
say
mean, say
pussy hat. You got to say
Pussy hat.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
pussy
sorry.
cat.
All right, I
Yeah,
mean
the
to say
hat.
pussy.
say pussy
And
cat.
ladies in the chat room, I didn't mean to say pussy. I meant to
Say
say.
that shit every other show.
Oh,
Every other.
oh, it's for real?
Pussy
Yeah,
willow.
just one.
Pussy footin'.
Yeah. What?
Pussy willow. Pussy
No,
footin'.
but nobody
I told you
says
the story
that. Nobody
about-
says
Pussy hat.
pussyfoot.
I told you a story about my mom's Bible, and somebody wrote that in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. You told it like
Pussy footin'.
Somebody wrote that in my mom's Bible, and she thought I did.
Pussy.
Gotta-
What?
your ass
I
What?
said, I don't even know how to spell pussy, Mom. She said, "What you said it." You just told me. It looked like your handwriting, so I had to write pussy like 15 times. My mother went, write it
Okay.
again.
that bullshit.
You do not put pussy in the word.
I know.
All right, what else you got there?
Okay, so the last thing that I have. Well, first off, you guys don't. Do you have a sister, Tandra? You the only child as well.
My daddy has a daughter. Both of my daddies
has a black
have
family.
daughters. So I do, but not. I didn't grow
That's
up with
fucked
one.
up.
Well,
Everybody-
what if one of your homegirls got into a fight with your man?
Oh.
A physical altercation.
Your
Oh,
homegirl.
why did that happen?
Because neither of you guys have sisters.
Right.
We don't know why. Just
That's
So,
a problem.
what would you do?
Oh, that's a problem.
Did that
Wow.
happen or something?
But it's
yeah, it happened.
to you?
No, but who?
Oh.
But who
Explain.
won though?
but it's
I
a
don't
definite
believe-
problem. But it would depend. It would
Who won
depend
the
on
fight?
why.
Okay.
So
You
let's
know, who
explain.
started it? We're gonna have
What
some
the hell
talking.
But really, that's all just to get into this picture where Jay-Z and Beyonce posed in the elevator for his birthday. Because 3 years ago,
Oh, when they got in
they
that
got
fight.
into the
Oh,
fight
yeah, yeah, yeah.
when Solange had kicked him in the elevator.
That wasn't a fight. She beat him up,
Allegedly.
and then
But
walked out.
if Jay-Z wanted to put hands on her,
He
Yeah, but
could
he
have.
was smart. He didn't.
Yeah.
That's
Could've
her
put hands.
He restrained
sister.
himself.
Which is your sister-in-law. Where they were married at the time, right?
Interesting.
Yeah, they've been married.
So it's your sister-in-law, and then she kicks the shit out of you for whatever the reason. You have to just be like,
On his birthday?
Yeah, Shane, you remember how you said, you go,
Oh,
ooh, another
got-
world, bitch, another world.
another
Yeah.
world.
Two piece.
okay. So Karamia is just over here going in like that's where the lemonade came from. That's when he cheated on her.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Solange, like took up for her.
So
Yeah.
Beyonce was probably
So I
like
think
in her
it's-
mind like good.
Yeah, I think she was. I think
But-
she didn't really
She
do
set it up.
stop her. And,
That's why she didn't do
Like,
that.
look,
He
gonna
deserved to
hit
get
me,
beat up, but
he
I
not gonna
respect.
hit you, so
Right.
you should get
But
in
but
there.
Right.
but Jay-Z on the real Jay-Z. I mean, he got her on lock, dude.
oh, for real.
Yeah.
Something about him, her, she's with it.
Yeah.
If he cheated on her and she know he cheated on her and made all these videos and all of this shit, she's still there. So maybe.
Yeah, but he. I mean, I'm not in their relationship, but the way he treats her and. He apologized and made songs, and I'd
But he
still be
fucked
with him
around.
too.
She still
I'll still be with him too.
Tangy,
He's Jay-Z. Women coming at him all the time. Make me think that it was an accident. You didn't intend to, but I'll still be with him.
How do you accidentally put your dick in somebody?
How you gonna? But you can't let you don't let a man go that you really really love and that it's y'all flowing and it's right. Cause
But then no.
but now if I did it. What?
But like I don't
Then
think he
it's
don't
like,
beat her up,
why?
or I don't think he that type of dude. But I'm saying the fact that she stayed.
I would have stayed too. He apologized. He wrote a song about her.
Tangy would find silver lining.
I would have forgiven him too.
Okay, but I'm saying I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
just saying
he killed everybody of the same race.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And like if my woman did that, I don't know if I'd stay.
If she cheated on you.
Guys are
I
very.
don't
if
know.
your woman
I
was-
don't know if I
Dang.
probably.
I'm gonna say
I think
I'm a
it's-
dude. That's a dude. Those dude over there.
He like
You
this.
cheat, I'm out.
Yeah, y'all a little
Because
weaker though.
it's for one thing,
Y'all a
it's
little
harder for a man to trust a woman and let that go. And then now you fucked it off and you want to say you sorry. No, I'm out. Because
then
I
I'd be
don't
like,
have time to think
be
whether or not
fine.
you're doing it. I'm not going to
But what
follow
if
you.
I got
not
other
giving
shit I
us
gotta
what
do.
we
to the
need?
left, everything you own in a box to the left.
Okay, but what if you're not giving us what we need? You ain't dicking
Then
us
just
down,
leave.
you
Just say you ain't gutting us.
Today you didn't gut me, and I want you to know
I got it.
I need to be gutted.
Yeah. Then just leave. Why do
bounce.
you have to? If you want to be with somebody, then you ain't just
But
say
y'all cheat too. I mean,
no.
All I
just
know
leave.
is the
y'all don't
older
just leave.
the older I get, the more I know that it's harder to find someone that I really feel all that I want to feel, and I like them and love them.
We got a phone call.
We have a call.
So
Call her
we're
with
gonna
your
work it
name.
out some kind of way.
Call her with your name and where you calling from.
Vernon from Chicago.
Hey, Vernon from Chicago.
Hold on,
Wait, hold on, one more time.
Y'all tripping about this cheating mess. Cheated, I'm out, I'm gone, ain't no talking, ain't no
Yeah.
discussing,
Oh, we know.
Yes.
ain't none of that shit.
Y'all lying.
Yes.
He's right.
Thank you. I'm
Y'all
out.
lying.
No,
Tell him, Frank.
no. I mean, it's like
Because most of
believe
y'all,
y'all.
I don't understand why it is that females, y'all say, oh, well, I forgive you, but then you get mad and want to bring it up every 45 minutes.
Man.
And you
Talk,
and
son.
because you cheated, you need to grin and bear it.
No, but if you gonna
need
let
to
it
say
go,
she
then let it
bring-
go.
No,
You need
no,
to
no,
say,
no, Tangy,
"Oh,
no,
no,
because I cheated.
if you
need
cheat-
to make that adult decision
if
and
you
say, I can't
cheat-
be with you because
Wait,
I
wait,
can't
one
trust you, I'm out. Instead of trying to put somebody through hell and go through all that rigmarole, let them go.
I
How old
wouldn't.
is this nigga? Rigmarole.
I wouldn't put
No, no.
anybody through hell, Vernon, or anybody through rigmarole, because
I
that's
would.
not my thing.
But-
But if you cheated on me, I'm not gonna say, "Oh, I forgive you." You're gonna have to handle the rigmarole until I decide that I'm finished dealing with the rigmarole.
Right.
And then once I don't
No,
want to,
see,
wait, let me
and
finish.
I can do
And once
something
I don't want to
just
talk
from
about it
home. I
anymore,
can leave
then we
without
can be cool.
worrying about what you
Hold on,
do.
hold on, hold on,
Because
hold on,
see,
hold on.
if you're an adult, you handle it as an adult, not as a child.
So for you, Vernon, if that would be your specifications with me, I'm your girl. You cheated on me, and you don't want me to express how I feel. Bye,
Well,
bye,
that's
bye.
not, no, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what you said.
not
You
what I'm
said,
saying.
don't put me through no
What I'm
rigmarole.
saying is express how you feel. Make your statement and make how you feel very clear.
Okay.
Don't be passive aggressive. Don't be,
Women do
oh,
that a
well,
lot.
yeah, you cheated on me with this bitch, and you did this, and you did that every
that's
time
not
you
me.
get an
Well, why don't you
attitude.
let Sylvia pick you up from the airport?
That's another girl. That's not me.
Let her pick you up and, yeah, let her go suck your dick. And
No,
no,
that's
that's
true.
not me.
No,
That's
women
not
do
me.
that all the
That's-
time.
Either
Hold
you
up.
forgive
That's
me
another
and
girl.
We move forward.
Let me say
Or
something.
you should just be able to just let it go.
I
Go
think
ahead, Shang.
is your
That's
name
another
Vern?
girl.
Your name is Vern.
Yeah, Vernon.
I think
Yeah.
Vern should run for fucking Congress because he's saying shit that is on point.
That's real
Women
shit.
really do stay together with a dude, and then they torture him
Yeah, but that's not
over
me.
the over the affair.
Thank you, Vernon.
And here's the thing.
They do.
Again, And I understand what you're saying, Tangi, but at the end of the day, if I fucked around and I say, hey, babe, I made a mistake, and you have opportunity to go, okay, or you say, hey, look, I'm going to accept you back, but I'm still going to throw some shit at you. And then I know, okay, then I go, well, I guess that's
how I have to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. But you can't say it's all good.
I wouldn't say that.
I say you said okay, we can stay together. It's all good.
Right.
We're gonna work it out. And then half the milk is gone. Who drank up all the milk? That bitch you fucked. And then we right back there.
That's me.
That's funny.
That's me until I'm ready to let it go.
But
God damn it.
Women.
I mean, I got.
That's funny, but that's not me. I would tell you. I would tell you that I'm done.
Right.
But I wouldn't leave unless we were living together. And more than likely it'd be in my house, so you would have to go.
Whoa.
And then we would discuss whatever. As long as you came back and you wanted to apologize and talk to me about it, we would talk about it. If you stop coming back to apologize, then you don't have to worry about it. We would be done. But if you came at me and said, Tangi, blah, 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 I would listen. And once I said, okay, fine, I love you, we can work this thing out, we don't have to talk about it no more. But I'm not going to say, oh, baby, it's okay.
Put a lot of butts in there.
Yeah,
well, I just want y'all to understand the difference because y'all are thinking I'm going to say, oh, Speedy, it's okay. You cheated on me. It's all right. I love you. We can be together. No, I'm going to say, bye. And then you need to say, no, baby, no. If you run out, then it's a problem. Because you ain't going to never hear from me again. Wow. But if you stay and you say, Tangi, no, listen, this is what happened. I didn't mean for it to happen. It was after a show. I hadn't seen you in 2 months. And this girl, she kept coming at me and coming. And I said, but Speedy, you got to be.
What am I supposed to do?
So I need to, we're going to talk about
what am I supposed to do? She started sucking on it.
I said stop.
I said stop with all that rigmarole.
Did you have a condom on at least?
Yes.
And then she sucked me off and I said, hey.
Did you have a condom on while she was sucking you off?
No, I never. Not me. No.
Then it's a problem because what if she had an open sore in her mouth?
Okay.
Now you're bringing me something.
What if she was possessed by the devil? All kind of shit.
Exactly. There's a lot
you're making up.
All right, so we got top 5. We'll start over here because this one.
I got a top 5.
He got to do his first, because he got to go.
Okay, top 5.
Okay, top 5 white.
Yes.
Performers.
Shang.
Linkin Park, Closer. Robin Thicke. I can't. Now I can't remember the name. You know a song that Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
Tina Marie.
Oh shit.
What?
Which Tina Marie?
I didn't look at yours.
Okay, which one you gonna say?
Which one?
See, now I'm running a blank now. But
Your story.
But Tina Marie.
Glasses and age.
Glass and age. That's the truth. And then it's what's my man's name? I can't remember now.
Yeah, I told you to write it down.
That was 30.
I should have wrote it down. I had it like a half hour ago.
I told you to write it down.
You're right. You did. You're right to tell me to write it down.
Shang.
Oh, yo, if y'all get a chance, check me out on my website, iamshang.com. Also, the Twitter is Comedian Shang, and also my Instagram is Comedian Shang. I got a special coming out next month on Amazon Prime called Shangri, live in New York. So if you get a chance, check it out. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all the support, all the people on the road, especially Georgia last weekend was off chain. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Shang, for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
All right, Tangi.
Okay, I get to go first. I got so many because I thought that I was going to go last and have to do my fallback. So my first one is a fun one that I sing with me and my children. Megan Trainor, y'all know who that is? Dear future husband, if I was you, I want to be me too. You know what? All about. Y'all don't know who that is? Okay. Y'all don't know that?
No.
If I was you, I want to be me too. Okay, so my next one is the Bee Gees. Staying alive, jive talking, more than a woman. How deep is your love? Night Fever.
You're talking about the whole album. That's the whole.
Oh, you only want me to name one? The Bee Gees.
One song.
Oh, one song.
Yeah, just pull one out. It don't matter.
Okay, so if I'm gonna do one song.
Okay, don't worry about it. Go to the next group.
Dag, I'm doing one song. Okay, well if I'm doing one song, then I'll do Amy Winehouse. And I was doing a bunch of them. And for her, I had Rehab maybe.
Okay,
Rehab is
and then Hall & Oates.
That's a good one.
Oh, I got so many. She's a rich girl. Say it isn't so.
Okay, she's a rich girl.
She's a rich girl.
And
Yeah.
and Average White Band. Play
Okay.
that funky music, white boy. Is that 5?
No, that's not the Average White Band. That's Wild Cherry.
Well, it is.
Okay, well then instead let's take them off then and let's say Willie Nelson. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
You stupid.
And we're going to take a quick break because after that 5, we're going to kill ourselves.
And we'll come back and
Rate
later.
the shit down. So don't move. Yeah, really. Dumbo, let me get this plan. We'll be right back. Yeah. Spit a bar on that. I wish I knew how to rap.
Me too.
I do too.
If I knew how to rap, motherfucker, it would be on and cracking. It is the Rollout Show. We are back. It is your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet as of today. I can hear a whole house. I don't know why. I can hear everybody, but that's good. In the house we got.
Nikki Pam, a.k.a. Scrambled Eggs and Pam.
In the house we got.
Tangy Ambrose, Heaven High from the front and Tangy from the back.
Way too much. We have a young lady here that's had the original.
Yes.
From the back.
The
I
power
never said
of
that
the
to her.
booty.
I never said that was one of her. I never said that to her.
Really?
Yes.
The very talented
Yes.
comedian, actress, director,
Yes.
writer.
I say it. Okay.
She did it all. Oh, my bad.
Yes.
Fabulous. You had a list. No.
Fabulously.
No, my list is different than yours. Go ahead.
Miss Phyllis Yvonne Stickney.
Yes.
She's already listed your credit. I mean, let me just name some. Malcolm
Yes.
X, Stella got her groove back. Inkwell, New Jack City.
Now, if you New Jack City fan, you know who she is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Hey.
She's the lawyer.
not?
She's the lawyer.
Yeah.
Not to mention, a sister with a booty, little
Hey.
brown girl. Not to mention how proud you made us of our complexion and our bodies before we were in style.
Hello.
Thank you very much. Because you would come in looking like a queen, and it would just be like bam, 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 and still bam, 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 still royalty.
To this day.
And it would just be like, oh, yes, I can do that too. Yes. So thank you.
So, hold on, Phyllis. Got to get it right.
Thank you.
Okay, let build up. It's a build up kind
Yeah,
of thing.
it takes-
Let it happen. Look.
Yes.
Let feel it. Are you embracing it? Embrace it. Accept it.
Yes.
Just they love you.
Yes.
And the winner of the runner-up for an Oscar.
Yes.
Hello, thank you so much. You like me. You really like me. You never know. You never know these days. Hey, the game has changed. It's new players.
How far we go back?
Hey, we go back at least 20 years?
Yeah.
At least 20 years from the beginning.
Yeah.
I think of your game, your game in comedy and mine.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even know that I do stand up.
Yeah, and she'll
Wow.
and you'll be laughing, but she done said some deep shit. You like, what?
Did we introduce?
Yeah.
You were taking forever.
It's about her anyway.
In the house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna act like I'm giving you the same. In the house. You singing him? No. He is the producer extraordinaire.
Yes.
Yes.
We are just so happy that you're involved with us from not just from that time, but it's still going. Javon in the building.
Yes.
Javon.
Hold on, Javon. Javon's in the building. Make some noise. Let it embrace it. Embrace it. Here it comes, Javon. Let it embrace it. Accept it. Feel it. There you go.
God bless you.
Thank you for hanging out with us. And you took our girl, man. Again, so you don't know this part. So again, Pam, because she's Pam, who she is. The men, we was like, no, we got a girl, and she this, that, and the other, and you went, okay.
I sure did. Yeah.
He was like,
That's,
nah.
that's not what I do, but thank you.
Right.
So we didn't want to let her know you was like, nah.
We didn't really tell her.
No, we just say you on the show, and
Not until afterwards.
somebody might see you, and she was like, who gonna see me? I said, maybe Javon.
Right.
And then you saw her, and
killed it. I was so what happened was Speedy and Michelle and the whole crew, Pam, came to my office and we were planning the Rollout Live show and the budgets and all that stuff, all the money I got to spend. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm hyped. I'm a comedy fan. And then this artist comes in. I'm like, now keep in mind I never saw a picture of her.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any music. So let's get that disclaimer out. It's not like I heard Sky's music and said no.
Right.
Or saw a picture of her.
look,
No, I didn't see or hear anything yet. But then she.
we weren't playing shit. You didn't know it was her. We were like, hey, you like
And you know what I didn't know? Yeah, you're right. I
Right.
did.
You had it all rigged up in the beginning.
I didn't know.
listen to this ringtone.
And so I get to the show. First of all, I didn't even recognize Sky. So I get out my car and we go across the street. And then she walks up to me and my cousin and says, oh, I'm just going to go in with you guys. And I'm like, why is she talking to me like she know me? I'm like, hi, my name is, I'm from church.
Right.
You got it.
Yeah.
Right.
My
How
name
you
is
doing,
Ron.
sister? Good to have you here.
Yeah, all
here for
that.
Bible study.
Exactly. So I did that, and she's like, "It's me, Sky." I said, "Oh shoot, the hair all got the juices and stuff." I said, "Oh."
Just embarrassed.
I said, "This is a whole nother Sky." So then she goes in, kills the stage, and the part where I knew that something was in her different
is she came up nervous, and we all knew that part.
Yes.
But then when she says, go Sky, go Sky,
Yes,
go.
I love
and
that.
everybody got with her. And then she did this thing, the Michael Jordan, Kobe fist thing
Yes.
on stage.
Yes.
And it showed her transparency. And she had this little smile and said, oh, she about to kill this guy.
Yes.
And she did exactly that.
Yes.
So Phyllis,
yes.
we have to catch you up. I know you like.
Yeah, I know. I kind of, because I'm from the theater, I kind of filled in the blank.
Yeah.
I was absorbing.
She's a great actress.
As y'all was absorbing, I was absorbing.
I saw you hit me with a.
Yeah, like show.
I said, let me say, Phyllis. I don't want her to be acting like. So, Javon, my wife, happened to talk to him, and he said, "Hey, man, I always wanted to sponsor comedy." And I'm like, okay, well, cool. He sponsored our stand-up comedy show, which was a total blessing.
Absolutely.
And then Sky, who's been with us from day one, we think she's like that girl, but
Awesome.
that's what we think in this building. This building don't mean shit. so we tried, and he says, "Oh, I'm a producer. I do this." And this in a meeting for us. Pam go, "Well, we got an artist," and Javon went, "All right."
Back to the comedy.
And we pretty much gave him a tape. He did like this. You know what? I have nowhere to play this right now. And it was a cassette player right here. And I have nowhere to play this.
Right now.
But I'll be there.
Yeah, get back and let you know.
That
I'll let
machine.
you know.
Yeah.
And because and I understood, but Pat was like, "Oh, well,
Crestfallen.
we'll just, she good." Javon was just like, "I believe it."
I did say that.
And he did say at the beginning, "I don't take on new artists.
And I got that.
Right,
I really got that whole thing.
I know you're in church, but it's like having new pussy. We don't. It's like you're a virgin. We don't. Guys don't. You're a virgin. We don't.
Yesterday. Maybe not right now.
Maybe not right now. I can't train you right now. I'm not in the training. So that's what it is. I can't train you.
Oh my!
So she goes in. And she got on stage and she commanded, because
she
in
did.
the midst of a comedy show and you bring up a singer,
it's hard.
Come on.
Yeah. And people are, and we did the singers at the end of the comedian.
Yeah.
So people can automatically go, "Well, I'm gonna go outside and get something."
Right.
This ain't part of my show.
Right. They didn't come. Ain't nobody laughing.
She destroyed. And
Sure did.
we were
And you
so
could
proud.
tell she had a gift. You could tell that you were special.
Anointed. She's anointed.
The way you handled it. You're absolutely
My
right.
head going like this.
Yeah. And your body did settle a few times when you do your verse. It was like and then I don't know what you said, but it was like, oh yeah. It was the bomb. I was so proud.
And then we heard that you put her in the studio that day.
That day. We had a meeting at 12:30. She was in the studio by 2:30. Me and Sky was like, "Hey, wait, what now?"
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
See,
Yeah.
that's a good
Usually
thing.
when a
That's
guy
good
has to
thing.
come to the studio,
It ain't
That's
sexy.
true. That's
I
true.
brought my mom.
it's sexy, but it ain't. Why is she in there by herself?
No, that's true. And you know what? I'm gonna say this too. Now, I've been married for 9 years, but even before I got married, there's a rule I set for myself, and I've kept it. I've yet to be in the studio with a female by myself in my whole career. Not
That's
one
a
time.
blessing.
That's smart.
Yeah, because you can get set up. I mean,
Right.
Yeah, you won't
Yeah,
be happy.
especially
You won't
right
be
now.
It's
sad.
hard for me to say that because I'm a comedian. And she has to go on stage. I have to be there with her when she goes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just my own.
Tell me
standard
jokes
I
with
had
me.
set
You
for
gonna
myself.
know.
You stupid.
Phyllis, you gonna. But so Phyllis, you understand.
I overstand.
Overstand.
Yes, I do.
I like
I
that.
got to bring a little
Overstand.
deepivity factor into the
Let's do
game.
it. Let's
What was the word?
I can't spell that.
The deepivity factor is about to get way low. We about to go deep. That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? But I understand what that is and what that feels like, because as being a female in the comedy game, trying to get the mic sometimes when they don't really want to give you the mic. They don't want to pass the mic. They pass the mic all over top you, around you, and you be like, I can handle it. I promise you I can if you just give it to me. So sometimes you just have to show and prove, as we say. You know what I mean? You showed and proved, and that's a beautiful thing.
That's exactly what she did. Yeah, carried herself well, killed it on the red carpet too. Just the way how she was handling herself.
Yeah, what's
and all that.
amazing?
Yeah.
What's amazing is the day before you were like, I still got more to write.
Oh yeah.
That's what's so amazing, and all of her material is so deep
And positive.
Yeah, it is.
Well, she
And
just finished her
Yes.
first song.
Yeah, last night.
Last night, and it's
We're
amazing.
gonna play that in the break.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just
You
a
get a little
snippet.
Yeah, because it's getting mixed on Thursday.
Yeah,
but you can play you can play
we'll
snippet. That's
play
fine.
mix
Now
That's
this
fine.
is Talent Tuesday, and
This
we
is-
do. We're looking for your top white.
So you
Top
start getting it
5
together here.
White artists
Okay.
that you would play.
Okay.
They didn't
Right
like
now?
mine.
No, I'm gonna come to you.
Okay,
I'll give you
okay,
a chance to
all
get
right,
it, 'cause
okay.
you look
I'm
like,
gonna let you
no, I
right
got
now.
it. No, we don't want you to get here. Go.
Okay, got you.
So we give you a second to get it.
Okay.
So So you went. Do we have a fan? We got anybody?
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of those. Okay, hold on, let me go back.
Can I do?
Go ahead, Tam.
Can I do what's my guy's name? Let me do his thing.
Just go ahead.
Okay, so here's our. I gotta find his. Okay, I'm just gonna read them and then I'll say your name. My guy, who I always read. He gave me 5 solo. I'll go real fast. Michael McDonald, Keep Forgetting. Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight. Boz Scaggs, Low Down. Elton John, Benny and the Jets.
Hey, I'm gonna take that off.
Rod Stewart, Do You Think I'm Sexy? And his groups, The Police, Roxanne, Pink Flood, Money, Steely Dan, Peg, Schoolboy Crush, AWB, and Sarah Smile, Hall and Oaks.
So we're doing songs and the artists.
And artists. Songs and artists, yeah.
This,
But
this
he
person,
just-
because Tangy's special. You said
Retired player.
Retired player, okay.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
And I got Miss Robin.
Okay, go ahead.
Now 5, Kenny Rogers, Lady. And then 4, UB40, Red Wine, Red Wine.
But that's a reggae group. No, they are white.
They are white, yeah.
Yeah.
3, Hall & Oates, She's Gone. 2, Redbone, Come and Get Your Love. 1, Chicago Heart.
Now, just so we understand,
Chicago Heart
the
to
group
say I'm
Redbone are Native Americans.
Okay.
Just so we get
History
Be
lesson.
clear, be
There it
clear.
is.
They're Native Americans.
He knows this.
Well, then.
Not just light-skinned
The
people.
young lady that did the DJing on Shazam, that was the lead singer was her dad.
October?
October.
Oh,
the lead singer in that
wow.
group was her dad.
Okay.
They're
Oh, okay.
all Native American. So you have an asterisk on that. But go ahead.
And that was it.
What about, can I read one more? Romardo?
Go ahead, Romardo.
Romardo T. Hunt. Number 5. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Tears for Fears.
Perfect.
Number 4.
I gotta take that off.
I Can't Tell You Why. The Eagles.
Okay.
Number 3. I Want to Know What Love Is.
That's mine too. That's on my list too.
Okay, that's on my.
Yeah, it's a
It's
great
a
Number
great
2.
record.
Comma, chameleon.
Yeah, it's a great
You
one.
Come and go.
You come.
Okay,
and go.
Culture Club. And number
right.
1, a love of your own.
Average white.
Average white band.
Wow, he killed that.
That was
I'm giving him a
excellent.
9 on his list.
That's a great
We
one.
forgot to rate everybody else, but
I'm a good
9.
nine. I got
I'm
nine.
going 9 on that list.
Yeah.
Javon, you ready? Now, if
think
someone's
I
already
am.
said George, you got scratched out.
I had to take out Michael McDonald now.
Take it out.
Okay, so
Or
I got.
you said you could say it with a different song, right?
Yeah, you can do a different song.
Well, see, with Michael, there's not a song I don't like of Michael McDonald. Every song on every album.
Even when he was with Dewey Brothers.
Yeah,
Which
no,
one would it be?
every song.
That's
Right.
That was my grandfather's favorite artist. Well, still is actually. So for me, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll say Phil Collins, Studio. Yep, Studio.
You had a list, but you couldn't sing this.
Sting. It's called 7 Days.
7 days.
It's called 7 Days.
I like how you say it's called because you knew we wouldn't know what you were talking about.
I was like, I might lose him. It's a big record though, if you look it up. But maybe all black people don't know. Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm still working on the last one. I got to work on that
But
last
while you work on that last one, OG Sleepy Looks, I got
OG Sleepy.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
wait, he came with this one. Oh my God, I'm really gonna get a 10 for this. 5, Our House Madness.
Okay, I
Our
like
House
that.
in the middle of the street. Okay, number
In
4,
the middle
Night
of the
Fever.
street.
Oh, Night Fever, the Bee Gees. 3, Beastie Boys, Paul Revere. 2, I Can't Go For That, Hall & Oates. And 1, Benny and the Jets, Elton John. You getting a 10 from me on that list.
Well, I'm gonna have to give you an 8 because somebody already used Benny and the Jets, and I had it. Now,
Well, he had this written this a while
I
ago.
don't believe him. So I'll go 8.
Okay.
And
I'll go 8 because I was looking for the next person in the chat room, so I wasn't really paying attention.
Now listen.
what would you give it?
This is listen. I would give him based on what my list is going to look like. I got to give him like a 9 because I don't know any of the songs. I know, I really can give you a couple of country things.
Where
like
are you from, Phyllis?
I was born in Little Rock, Arkansas. Can't you tell?
Hey.
And you listen to country music growing up? A lot?
I did listen to country music. My mother I'll be listening to it tomorrow when I get to Houston. Okay, let's just say it happens. It's a regular thing with my mother. She listens to country. So Zach Brown would be mine. One of my favorite would be Zach Brown. It would also be, let's see, what was his name? Adele. I don't know any of the songs.
Adele.
Okay, got Adele.
Yes.
She killing.
Robin Thicke.
Yes.
That's on my list.
Okay, Robin Thicke and Ed Sheeran.
Oh, yeah, people love him right
Ed
now.
Sheeran.
What? Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran.
You know who Ed
Where
Sheeran
have you
is.
been?
Play it out,
You're
play it
not
out.
even in this world.
Do it again.
Do it again, your last one.
Say who?
Your last one.
Do it again.
Ed Sheeran. You already know. You already know.
Come on,
you know what I mean?
Like we always say, the motherfucker answer too fast. Then you know.
He don't know.
He don't talk in.
Yeah.
You ain't got it.
Tall chores, right?
No, he's kind of short. I mean, he's short, but he tall.
Right.
He medium.
He dark, but he light.
Right.
What about Eb Cham? Can I read theirs or no?
We'll come back to it. All right, so Phyllis, tell us what you're doing these days, and
well, you know,
are you still doing stand up or?
That's part of why I'm here. I had to come back and just like get their attention because they act like they don't know.
Okay.
You know how it is. So I got to come back. You know, I came back in a small window. You know, coming back on Element of Surprise. I just showed up in June. That's when I started coming back. Lonnie Love's birthday. You know, Lonnie's birthday. Showed up at the Improv. You know, trying to see who's gonna show me some love. Because it's a difference between they see you and they go, hey, and that's real.
Yeah.
Right.
And when they see you and they go,
Hey.
Yeah.
so I just want to know who had to
hey.
I want to know who had to hey,
Right.
and I'm gonna holler at them, and them who had to hey, we gonna put them, fade them to the back.
Right.
But I just finished Gabrielle Sidibe's directorial debut. There's a film called Tale of Four, and she made me the fifth sister. It's based on Nina Simone's Tale of Four Women about peaches, sweet things, and so that's a short that's doing really well in the on the circuit.
So you can see it now.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Oh,
yeah.
How can they
It's a
find it?
short.
Where-
It's a short. I want to say www.refinery29. I mean 29 refinery REFINERY 29.com. That's the production house that produced it, and I think they've got it on their site right now that you can see it. But
It's called what again?
It's called A Tale of Four.
Tale of Four.
And it was Gabrielle Sidibe's directorial debut.
Good for Kat. You know what? I'm so glad she was able to find what her niche and then take it and keep pushing it. To direct, I mean, you win. You're involved with the Academy Awards, and then you're able to move on and get on a hot TV show, and you keep pushing. Don't let these motherfuckers put you in a bag. Keep pushing.
Well, I got to say that while I did it for her was because she had sent me a letter, right? She had sent me a letter, right? She had sent me a letter talking about like how I had made her feel really comfortable about being chocolate, right? And I had made her feel comfortable like wearing my African clothes and all like that.
Yes.
So right. So when I had got the letter from her asking me could I do the role for her, right? I had told her based on
I
how
think
she
it's your
was.
headphones.
Is it?
Oh yeah, put them on your.
Oh, no, I don't know what it was. Okay.
They was like messing everybody up. Right? Everybody was like hurting, but no. So what the sisters say, you know? Yes,
and you're right. At Refinery29.com.
Hello.
The Tale of Four short film produced by Refinery29's Shatterbox Anthology, an initiative dedicated to increasing the number of women filmmakers and empowering them to tell their story.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Black girl magic. Yes.
That's what I'm doing. I'm still continuing to be, the black girl, but I'm just the Empress Returns. What I'm doing now is the Return of the Empress. Because last night I was at Improv, for example. I shouldn't have to go and beg for the mic. I'm just saying. Like sometimes I have to shame some of the brothers to give me the mic.
They got a lot of these young guys who may not know.
Yeah, but it's the ones that's running the room that do know.
Yeah.
That I got to holler at them and see what they don't know. Is I was nice, you know what I'm saying? Like that there. I've been nice before, right?
Right.
I had tried to be nice to everybody, right? I had came to over here. I ain't say nothing to nobody, right? I was waiting, Scott, on my turn. I'm just saying because I know how to represent when I get it. And so I had to come back to let these briggers know. That's a that's a brigger, right? Because I had to come up with new language because I ain't gonna get it's about the reverse of the ratchet right now.
She's strong
It's
as
about
heck.
the reverse of the ratchet. That's what I'm coming back. I'm coming back for reverse of the ratchet. I'm just saying because hoes is on top right now, and I'm just trying to get a little space for the girls that ain't ratchet. I'm just saying.
Now, Phyllis, have you done any directing?
Yes, I've directed.
Tell me what you
Yes, I directed actually one of the first shows that Judge Mathis did. It was a stage production called Been There, Done That. And it was my directorial debut for theater. But now I've done...
Now, is your background theater?
My background is
That's
theater.
what I thought.
My background is theater.
I actually knew that.
Yeah, my background is theater. I'm a thespian. Very proud of it.
How did you start doing stand-up?
Oh, wow. Stand-up, really?
Money,
Those people who know me know it's really just my personality. I'm the middle child, so in order to get attention at home, I had to do something. And so it really is just my expression of who I am, is that you see on stage.
Right.
I work without a script, I pray and I go. And now I'm able to download what I think I want to talk about. For example, now I came in to do Evan Lionel's room, right?
Yes,
I came out to
Tuesday,
do, I did the French Quarter, right?
Yes.
And then but I really just want to get in town and let people see that I do this, because everybody knows me as an actor, but they don't know that I do comedy well. Let me say that again. I do comedy well.
I actually knew. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. So that's why I came back, to let them see, because they have forgotten. They have forgotten.
I didn't forget
I didn't say y'all. I said they have forgotten.
Okay, yeah.
So I've got to come back and get back on the stage, pretty much.
And you were going to say?
I knew you from comedy first, actually, on Comic View. So I didn't know that she was actually an actor until like years later.
Wow,
Yeah,
funny.
I must say, even Tangi, you guys' skills are phenomenal. And that Hollywood, because Hollywood is Hollywood, and they'll find one actor, one actress, and they'll run with them until they run out. They don't spread it. When you see their white actors and actresses, they'll go, these are the new crops of whoever,
But
and they all get a chance.
Right.
Where you see these women have mad skills, and no one goes back and say, hey, I need that on my set.
Right.
Or I need to get in touch with her, or somebody reach out to, because trust me, every black person knows somebody else that's black. So if you call somebody in this room, they go, oh yeah, I know them, or I know somebody knows them.
That's
We're 6 degrees separation. I think, I don't know, are you doing any more television or movies?
Yeah,
or?
but also part of it, like what you said, we had a company that we were working on. I'm really one of those people who really believes in independence. So, some people just say it, but I really didn't want to be on the plantation. And so I came to Hollywood with a consciousness and a knowledge of self. So I always leased myself to Hollywood. They never owned me, which means I came here with my own production company before it was fashionable.
Wow.
So there was a lot of information because I studied. I came from production. I didn't come from theater or being an actor. I came from production and respect for that process and what it was. So I always knew that I wanted to be a producer, that God gave me the talent so that I would support it with my education and my skill set, learning how to produce. So what we're doing now, my brother who's also an actor, we have a small crew that right now we have a plethora we have total spectrum programming. That means you want talk show, game show, what you want. You want romantic comedy, you want sci-fi, what you're looking for. We have it, and we've written it in its quality. So we just want to be able to employ those people like myself who are talented but didn't get this shot because we might not have been on the casting couches.
The nasty ones.
And that's also what I want to say about the comedy too, because see, they can't talk about how deep, how wide. They don't talk about Susie, so sometimes they don't want to call me because Susie ain't on the equation. I'm just saying.
She's up on her own. I have a question for you. In the chat room, they want to know what it was like for you to do the Tina Turner movie.
Well, it's like the story y'all know, and the real story. It was good for me in that I got an opportunity to work. And I'm also grateful for the opportunity to work and portray a positive character. I was playing Aline. So it was a good thing that I got to do it, yes. But then the flip side was that the director cut me out of more scenes than I should have been in because I wasn't willing for him to see underneath my clothes.
Oh, really?
But he did. Now, that's what happened. Don't mess with God's children.
That happens a lot.
With God's children.
That happens a whole lot.
Did you step on the flowers on the gravesite?
No, I didn't even attend the funeral. But no, in all seriousness, it was a wonderful. I'm always grateful for the opportunity. But in the truth that it did, the joke on the set was, Mr. Gibson and I far enough out of the shot now because he would always just take me out of the shot, and it started because he wanted to talk about under my clothes, and I just don't do that.
Right.
So once I shut him down in the best way I could, he started excluding me from the shot.
Welcome to Hollywood. That's the game.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
But I ain't scared, and he ain't take my talent. That's all I'm saying.
That's right. That's right.
It is the Rollout Show right here on a Tuesday. Again, it's Talent Tuesday, and my 5. You got your 5?
I'm doing mine.
Do your 5.
All right.
Top
number
5. White, just in case you tuned in. Top 5. White.
Okay, number 5. White Wedding, Billy Idol.
Ooh, I hate you. You looked on my list.
No, I got my own list.
Fuck you.
Number 4.
This is the first one on mine. How's the first one on yours?
It's the first one on mine too. So
that's
anyway,
my handwriting.
You ain't gonna claim this. I know. Been Around the World. Lisa Stansfield.
Oh, been around the world and
I forgot about that.
I can't find my baby. I don't know when. I don't know why. Why he's gone away and I don't know where he can be.
Where she can be. my baby.
Gotta catch yourself.
Almost
Oh,
trying to
Cam,
say
you won with that one.
Baby, baby.
Number 3, I am going Cry Me a River, Justin Timberlake.
I said that. You stole mine.
You say that?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm about to. Okay, Dirty Christina Aguilera.
Okay.
Oh,
That shit was funky.
it was the beat was
Yeah, she-
slapping.
yeah, she
I love that song.
She's
The beat was
Latino.
slapping.
She's Latino.
Ooh,
Aguilera. That should have gave it away.
Tienes, okay?
Don't let the blonde hair fool you. She's
is
Aguilera.
Latino. I hate you.
Asterisk.
Okay, then I'm gonna replace her with Tina
Please.
Marie Lover Girl.
I saw that coming. Yeah, that's a good record.
Lover Girl.
That's a good record.
Yeah.
So for Pam, we're gonna give Pam. I'm
not done.
Oh shit.
Oh, I have more.
Number 2, Holla Back Girl, Gwen Stefani.
Holla back. I think I like that one, even though I can't hear it right now.
As a favorite.
Oh yeah,
That's one of my favorites.
It's a good record.
Holla Back Girl.
It ain't no holla
That
back
shit was
girl.
bomb back then.
Yes.
And then my throw in is Gone in Sync.
Which one is that?
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Your score about to go in the sink. Look here.
You crazy. What's my score? No, wait, because Gone was their harmonies. I think the Alvin from Take 6 did their harmonies.
Yes.
It's
Right.
in
Yeah.
sync, Pam.
In sync.
But then
I'm just
what?
saying.
I love Been Around the
I'm gonna give you a
World.
9.
I give you
I
a
know,
9 for
I'm
Been
gonna
Around
give you
the
that.
World.
Right there. That was
Yeah,
nice.
that was that's
our
What are you
theme
giving
song.
me, Miss Phyllis?
I'm giving you like because I like you and everything like that. I'm giving you a 9.
Thank you.
yes, a
You-
9.
Angie.
I'm giving her a 9. Been Around the World. That's a 9.
I'm a 9
right
as
there.
well. I'll give you a 9.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll give you a
Speedy,
9.
Hater.
There's only one song I didn't agree with.
Which one?
The Gwen Stefani joint.
I like
It was a
Holla
good
Back.
song. I
It
just
was a hit. I mean,
it was.
Yeah.
All these records are hits.
Whatever.
Cam, did you read
You want me- hold
EBCHAM?
on.
No, you want me to get my
Pre-com. Hold
Oh,
on.
Speedy. Oh, I forgot. Speedy didn't come yet. Speedy didn't come yet.
What's my number?
Make it good, Speedy, because I
Nah,
paused
nah.
for
All
you.
y'all gave her 9. Even you. You don't even know these songs.
That's why I give her a 9 because I knew all of
Watch your
them.
tone and delivery. Did you stole mine? I know you did, Pam. I have my list right here.
When I got it here.
Speedy, FYI, that was the one I didn't know. White Wedding. I don't know that one.
White Wedding.
Do you know what the song is about?
Uh,
His sister was gonna marry a black guy. And he wrote
that's
this song.
right. That's right. Yeah, he was a little racist. Even though he used to mess with Vanity.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I got it. Okay,
Oh.
so I'm gonna give you.
She was Mexican, right?
Vanity?
She was a
No,
mix.
no, no,
black and
no.
white.
Oh, sorry.
Because
I thought she was mixed.
Because these ladies showing love and
Yeah.
You're a hater. Go ahead.
Phyllis is here.
Be nice. Be nice.
We have company in the building.
Be nice.
7.5. Anyway,
Ooh.
Shade.
Okay, Shay. All right,
Shade of it all.
Speedy, maybe you should go next.
did I cuss her?
A little bit.
Did I call her a bitch? I didn't say bitch.
I heard you say it with your
The
mom.
word switch.
Speedy,
I
you
didn't
should,
say
you should
that.
go now,
Go
then,
on,
Speedy.
All right. Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night.
I wear my sunglasses at night. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I still been around the world.
Eagles Hotel, California.
Oh.
That's what it's on.
How did I miss that?
I wrote that one down too.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Sting, Englishman.
Oh, okay.
How's that one go? How's that
Great
one
record.
go? Which one is that?
Don't try it.
Fleetwood Mac, Dream.
Yeah, that's a great
I don't
one.
know that one.
Yeah, everybody knows
Which
that
one is
If
that?
I hear it, probably. The
This
chorus.
is the song they got the Grammy for.
Sing some of it, Speedy.
My dad used to play it like 24/7.
Oh, okay.
I'll play it.
That's
I'm
when you
gonna
know
look
they
it up
don't
now.
really know it when they say everybody know that song.
Shut up.
It's a song you won the
Now
Grammy.
this song,
Everybody know.
I learned because I used to, in the 9th grade, because you know, as a black kid in the school, you didn't find out who your black friends are, so you jump to the white dude, and he was my best friend for like the first 4 months of high school, and he turned me on to Led Zeppelin, with Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay.
That's a brilliant.
Okay.
Actually, the guitar part is brilliant. In
It
there.
is. It is.
Queen,
Wait a minute, how many you gonna name? 15?
you don't. You was almost beautiful and tantalizing, thoughtful, charming. Oh. You almost got it.
Yeah,
on
you
that
did
one.
almost slap.
Somebody catch me.
Yeah, you did almost slap.
Don't say it. Don't say
what
it.
this shit say.
Don't say it.
I'm gonna throw one at you that you're gonna like.
Okay.
Robbie Neville.
Keep it going. Oh, C'est La Vie.
Say love.
Oh, C'est La Vie. Yeah, that was good.
Say love it.
You don't know that one?
I do now that you're singing it. I didn't know what it was off my name.
new? No, I'm
Yeah.
crying. True. Is that the one? No, I'm singing the wrong one.
All right.
And I might just do one throw in, which
you
was Jenny. Jenny, won't you dial my number?
8675309.
8675309.
And they know this. Really
All right, well, let's write Speedy. Go ahead,
excited.
Javon.
They're
You go
like
first.
into it.
I mean, I only have two add-ons because I said my.
You got to rate Speedy, though.
Oh, I gotta read the whole thing. Okay.
No, you
No,
gotta
you got to rate him.
Speedy
Oh,
is
rate
rated
you. I'm
10.
sorry.
Wait, hold on. I'm the homie.
No, don't be begging. Go ahead.
But as a producer, you have to be honest because
Yes, you are.
people
I
are
do.
deciding whether they're going to listen to the
You are
music
Grammy
you create
Award winner.
based on how you rate him.
Yes, we're all looking at you
Did
for
she just
the
manipulate me?
We need you to be honest.
That was the heaven high
I'm just
thing
listening.
she just did to me.
Go
Okay. I'll give it an 8.
Oh, that was nice.
I'll give
What are
it
you
an 8.
going to give
Phyllis.
Miss Phyllis?
Well, all because it's Speedy. I love him so much.
This is not personal.
Speedy gets a 10.
Shots fired.
Well, he needed that 10 because when he get down here, it's going to be lower.
He needed it to average out. I'm trying to balance it out. I'm just trying to balance it out.
All right, well, I'm going 7.
Why, Pam?
I thought she was gonna give him a lower score than
You have
that.
to say why.
Because there was one on there, I was like,
Which one?
Give me your list.
Can I have, I want to see
yours?
yours.
I'm going with, yes.
What was his good one?
Corey Hart was kind of like,
Corey-
I
I
mean,
wear my
I do
sunglasses.
like the song, but it wasn't like all that.
Let me see, Speedy. Excuse me. Let's see.
Okay, see?
Yeah. And then I had the Eagles.
I did
We're not going to
Hotel
negotiate my
California.
score.
All right.
What did he snatch? Okay, I'm going to deduct
You're
1 point
beautiful
for
and
snatch.
tantalizing, thoughtful, charming.
How?
I didn't say it.
I did.
I didn't say
So I'm going to add you and your wife together. You get a 1.
Oh!
Dang.
Be a beautiful, intelligent, tantalizing, charming.
I didn't say it.
I heard it came from your
So
you guys made it up. Not to say ho.
Isn't that what it is?
No.
It is. The H.
No.
No, it's
Okay, I just.
So
made
he
it up
gets
right
a
now.
1.
beautiful and tantalizing, thoughtful, charming.
Homegirl.
Homegirl.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll give you a
Okay. Safe.
6.5.
Okay. All right.
How about Heaven
I'll
High?
give you 8. Anyway, again.
Sky, give me it. In the building, kicking it with us right now. Just drop it through. He must have got the Benz or Bentley sitting outside somewhere. Go ahead, man. He's like you jumping again.
I like the hair on the face.
Oh, well, go ahead. It's your boyfriend.
That's your boyfriend.
Stop it.
In the building, Faizon Love.
Love.
I gotta say, first of all, Speedy, your list was bullshit.
Thank you.
You know, I love music, and I
was this?
it was bullshit. It was very, like, you know, niggas that a nigga hear that music on accident at the airport.
Oh,
Oh,
accident.
oh, now I'm the hoe. Now I'm the hoe.
It. Nigga, I can't get it out.
Say that ain't right.
So what's your vibe?
What's your 5? You got your 5?
Nigga, you want me
White.
to know?
White.
Come on.
First of all, let me say this: there is no such thing as white music.
Well, whatever.
Oh, okay.
White artist.
We going
Pigment.
deep.
We're just gonna go pigment.
Let's just because let me tell you something. One of a white guy wrote most of the majority of the Michael Jackson's hits.
Yeah, I know.
Rod Templeton.
from,
He just
from
passed away.
Heatwave.
Yep.
Oh, he did?
He just passed away. Yeah.
From
Yeah, from
Heatwave,
Heatwave.
who's from London.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, everyone in the group was except for the two brothers.
No,
Two brothers from
they
here.
wrote that shit. The Rod Templeton is from London.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, they all wrote that. Hey, I'm a music lover.
He's right.
What you not gonna do?
Just come on your show because you got shirts hanging up, nigga. Fuck your shirt.
I'm glad you said that.
You got a silky shirt behind you, nigga. By the way, it's my show. Can it be not obvious to Speedy and Friends?
Everywhere.
This is on your head right now, Speedy
Right.
and these niggas.
Yes, it is. Wait, over there. The other side.
You got the
it's
great
everywhere.
Phyllis Stickney in here. Ooh.
So what's your vibe?
Oh man, listen. Have you ever heard of a group called America?
Yes.
What's their song?
I have it on my tablet.
And that one.
Hold on,
They have a couple songs. We're right by the Highway 101.
Okay, go ahead.
Horse with No Name.
Horse with no name.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro.
Go to the next one.
Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
You forgot Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart got.
Kim Sexy.
That's
Someone
one of
in the
them.
chat room said Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
All right, that's 2. Go 3.
You said Rush.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I wasn't a big Rush fan.
You don't even know what the fuck that's too bad. Rush, yeah.
I'm gonna name a song. I'm seeking you name the band. The Beast. The Nature of the Beast.
We're looking at the producer like.
I really.
Who is
You
that?
got it.
got me.
Twisted Sister.
Oh, so. Ain't nobody.
John, trust me, bro. I love music.
We got one
That ain't
more.
all you love. Look here.
What? Pepsi, nigga?
Yeah, you like that, Pepsi.
Nigga,
You
Louis.
got one more song. You got one more song.
Yeah, one more.
One more song. Steely Dan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did we hear that? I don't think we heard
Steely
that.
Dan's a great
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, Steely
That's
Dan,
because
that's
you have to know
great.
your music. To know
Yeah,
Steely Dan.
my mentor produced the majority of the records. The guy that put me on,
Steely
he passed
Dan.
away.
And-
Ricky Lawson.
And that's not his name. That was just the name of the group.
Yeah, do you remember the second group that Steely Dan went to?
No, who?
Donald Fagen. It was his name, Donald Fagen.
So, nigga, you know shit.
Intelligent.
You didn't thank your show.
I didn't even go to my country. I had country music.
Oh, come on. What's his name?
George Jones.
Zach Brown.
Zach Brown is very dope.
Zach Brown is
Zach
dope.
Brown
He's
is
dope.
very
See?
dope.
He knows.
Very dope.
Speedy, you just lost the segment.
Brooks and Dunn. Ronnie Dunn.
Yep, very dope.
Everything to know about me is
You
written
say
on this
one more
page.
name. I
Zach
will not-
Brown is more contemporary.
You say one more thing, I will not watch New Jack City tonight.
People, you gotta listen to me right
Stickney,
now.
nigga.
Listen to my
Hey, I'm
voice.
gonna tell you
gotta
something.
listen
Wait,
to me right now.
now you know
Phyllis is shit.
Phyllis, her history is so cold.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know if she liked me bringing this up, but I was in love with her husband. She
That's not my husband, so let's make it real plain.
see.
That's why that's the bullshit that was out there
See.
that keep me from
Yeah.
working.
Well, yeah.
He wasn't my husband,
Wasn't
number
her
one.
husband, but-
He was an enforcer.
Right. He
This how we go
You
down.
stupid.
Phyllis, I can't put you on. And then somebody say something
He'll
you
be-
can't go, come to stage.
See, you gotta be at the club tonight. You got to be so make sure I get that mother freaking mic. Okay?
Hey,
No,
listen to me.
for real talk. If you gonna bring it up, because I can handle anything you want to bring, but if we gonna bring it, we got to bring it with y'all having my back.
No, we got you.
I always
Yeah,
got
no,
your back. See,
you don't. Not when I sit on the club in the counter and I don't get no stage. That's what I'm talking about. Because I don't care. All
you
this
standing
off
up?
stage I can handle. Yes, I can.
I got confused.
But I'm just
So,
saying, because
I'm gonna
y'all
do
be
this,
talking
Phyllis.
about this and then they disappear, and I can't find
Now,
nobody.
this young man's not around anymore, so we got that.
He died. He
yeah,
died.
rest
And he
so-
was not my husband. That was a lie that was
I
told.
always-
Yeah, and that was a lie he told on a regular
But
basis.
Phyllis, what you didn't know.
Yeah, it was
I got your. We feel your anger.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Thank you.
And look,
No.
I'm gonna help you out and sing.
I know you went through things with her.
Yeah, that's right.
I know
Yeah.
she has a different relationship
Yeah.
than I have.
Right.
But
Yeah, okay. And
we-
if you knew the real relationship, I don't know how much you would respect. That's what I said. I'm going to respect everything here because when that can of worm is open for me, everything
Yeah, I
about it
see.
is real. Everything
I
about
see.
it is real for me.
Yeah.
Well, let me put the top on this can, because
Yeah.
no, it was just Anyway, let's move on.
Like,
My brother's top 5.
Faizon, can you name one more song, please?
Is that bothering?
that's 7.
He don't have 5.
I was trying to give a segue.
He don't have 5.
Who don't have
Give a
5?
segue.
I just gave you 6, 7.
The last one was the country, and you was going to try to clown me because I knew the country. You said you wasn't going to holler at me no more if I knew the more country. Or
I said George Jones.
oh,
I don't know what it is.
George Waite.
George Jones is old. Like, I don't like the new country. Like, the new country clean. I like the ones that say
Tell her
nigger
how
in
it is.
their song.
Yeah.
I work with niggers all my life. I
Honky tonk
that's their
country.
perspective. You know, I don't believe in racism. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Now,
I don't have that cut. Who's that by?
Oh, there's a guy named Earl. He says nigger in his song.
I don't
But that's
like it.
not-
I don't
that's
like it.
perspective.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's his perspective.
I don't
That's
like
what he
it
know.
right there. I don't like it.
all right, so we're all a certain age, so we have to get someone an age a little bit less than us and see what her
Uh-oh,
level-
Sky.
Sky, you ready?
Uh-oh.
I wasn't quite ready.
What the fuck?
I didn't get
It
my
had the whole
Go ahead,
goddamn
Sky. You
song.
got it. You
Well,
got it.
I can go off the top of my head.
Oh,
That's not.
Freestyle. Go ahead.
She in
freestyle.
front of the computer,
Such
too.
a rapper.
Right, you can
She in front of the computer. I haven't found anything.
She was straight Justin Timberlake.
I am going
We
to
said
say
that.
NSYNC first.
Oh, they not white.
Yeah.
I mean, they not.
Yeah, I'm going to go bye,
They
bye,
sung fake
bye,
nigga
bye,
music.
bye.
Okay, bye, bye, bye.
You said ain't no such thing as white black music. Now stop. Don't
Well,
contradict
not when
yourself.
you take some nigga music and put white boys on it.
And I'm gonna change that word. We're gonna be all briggers here today. That's brothers and nigger together. We're briggers.
Oh, okay.
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 Oh, didn't work. My brigger.
It's the word. The word nigga's not killing niggas. It's them bullets.
No, that word.
Wow.
No, that word hurt. That word hurt still. It still hurt. I ain't gonna.
Sky, write that down. Sky, write that down.
He
That
say
is
Sky
a
right
bar.
there in the next song. That's not.
Put Faizon on the publishing split sheets, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Listen.
Go ahead, Sky.
Well, I said what? NSYNC, bye, bye, bye.
Great record.
Yeah, take it down. Okay. This is a
All right,
radio
well,
show.
I'm going to say Britney Spears. I don't have a camera on me.
Really?
Yeah, Britney Spears.
Britney, huh?
What's that one song that she came on?
No, it's your story.
I did it again.
You picked that one?
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's because any of these songs that
This
I
is the
picked,
young perspective.
these are the people that
Yeah, that you know.
That you know. We got you.
You don't know Tom Jones. You just don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't like Robin Thicke. I like
Yeah, Robin's a
unusual to be loved by anyone.
Oh, yeah.
It's not unusual to have fun with anyone.
That horn section of that record was killer.
Hanging around. We used to have a Sunday show, and my
Okay,
mother,
I was about to say.
she really didn't watch TV.
Tony Orlando
No.
Ooh.
You were Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
And every black woman of
A certain
68, Tom Jones
Was
their
their dude. That was my.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
They were
That's
like
true.
in
Till
television.
Teddy Pendergrass came.
Till Teddy, yeah, with the
Till
beard,
Teddy,
yeah.
and then you had Marvin with the beanie, and who wore a beanie on stage?
Right.
Yeah, that was
Marvin was
fucking
high and
great.
he was cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, she didn't finish the list.
You
Well,
finished,
she's
Sky?
done.
Sky, you ready?
Or she
We
done.
got two more.
Well,
Just saying. We'll
I
laugh.
don't really have. Yeah. Okay.
That's
well.
Nick gave you two?
Nick texted me James Blunt. I personally
James
don't.
Blunt,
Oh,
okay.
Amy Winehouse is really
I
good.
remember.
Amy
she has
Winehouse.
Amy
She's,
Winehouse.
but she's black to me though. I don't think that should count.
Okay, but no,
I don't know.
but no, but
Well,
okay.
Okay, that's what I said.
Well, hold on.
She's light skinned.
she's actually worm food now.
Speedy.
I didn't give it a drugs. Now you're not gonna do that.
You ain't gonna shake.
You might go to hell for that one, Speedy. That might be the one.
She did that to
I'm
herself.
gonna go Duffy.
Duffy. What's Duffy?
Okay.
What's Duffy?
I don't know Duffy.
She's British.
Nobody
Yeah,
said the B-52s.
Yep, B-52s.
They were great.
Rock lobster. Rock
Rock
lobster.
lobster. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. Remember, my name is Luca.
Oh.
He knows his
Janis
music.
Joplin.
Eminem.
We didn't even say
Janis
Janis.
Joplin.
Does Eminem count?
Beastie Boys. Eminem counts.
Now what?
But not funded by Trump. That's how much it counts.
Okay, we'll give it.
All
Okay.
right, here we go. So
Here we go.
we got that out the way.
I want to say one more thing.
One more thing.
Now, because now he really knows his music because most people, the general public, thinks Quincy Jones wrote all those songs for Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I know.
Rod Temperton
Yeah.
wrote Thriller. And
Yeah.
most of the Human Nature, that's all Rod Temperton by himself. But of course, it's Quincy's account.
Yeah.
He picked the musicians and stuff.
Right.
He's a great producer.
Yeah,
He's a great producer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just yeah.
I've never
but-
heard Quincy sing a note. Because he's
Quincy is a great
orchestrator, arranger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Arranger.
He's
Yeah, he does.
And band
like
leader.
Norman
And
Connors.
band leader.
I never
Yeah.
heard
Back
Norman
then,
Connors.
they had different tracks and they had to go in. Listen,
Arrange and compose.
there's probably like 70 instruments.
Yeah. Yeah.
He makes that sound like one.
Right. Yeah, he's great at that.
And that sound came from Quincy.
And I think you had like Quincy, you had Norman Connors, who would
Norman
put people around, and he's really from the jazz.
Yeah, correct.
scene.
Right. And Quincy is too. He's from jazz
Yeah, from
originally.
jazz originally.
From Seattle.
Bob James is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Nigga, no.
He's a mod. He's
Listen to Bob
intelligent.
James.
Who told you to come to that?
Grover Washington Jr. is on Bob.
Grover, rest in peace. Yeah, Grover. Ooh.
Benson, George Benson.
I'm gonna tell people if you ever get a chance, there's 2 things you probably should go and do. Put on your bucket list. Go see a jazz concert because you'll love it. And a blues. If you ever go see rhythm like real blues, like artists you've never heard of, and just sit there and watch them get up there and just destroy.
But you gotta go somewhere down south. And
Or you go up to
Melvin Cease. You know what he is? You ever heard the song?
well, here's my blues go. Bobby Blue Bland. Okay. Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Oh yes, that's why I learned to play
Stevie Ray
guitar.
Vaughan.
You don't know about Stevie Ray Vaughan.
He's a great guitar player.
Yeah, he knows who he is.
Not Stevie. I mean,
Speedy.
Knock it off.
It's right there.
Stop, knock it off.
No, I love
Stevie Ray
Faizon says
Vaughan.
knock it
It's a
off.
great
It's blues.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes,
It is
no.
blues.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
He's a great guitarist.
Yes, but he plays the blues.
No,
But
he
he's not.
learned his blues from Muddy Waters.
Oh, that's true.
But that's still the blues.
No. He learned it from a black man, and he's listen. Muddy Waters named the Rolling Stones,
And I have that
band.
out. I have his greatest hits. Muddy Water.
That the Rolling Stones band got their name from Muddy Waters.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Speedy, he won.
You don't like.
He get 11.
You look like that's what a slap.
Speedy looks defeated.
I'm trying to find a segment to go to.
Imagine my shirts.
They don't say that.
Stevie Ray, no.
But I'm saying,
You see, you skipped over the guy who created rock, Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry, of course.
Chuck Berry, I believe it was Stevie Ray Vaughan, knocked the shit out of him. He beat his ass. Because he's like, motherfucker, I created this shit. Y'all taking credit for it. But the Rolling Stones,
Chuck Berry get his props because he don't play.
He don't get his props. But
well, I mean,
but the Rolling Stones are the only ones to really give Muddy Waters and all the blues singers, blues guitarists props.
Right.
They always like the best documentary on James Brown I saw was from the Rolling Stones.
The one
I didn't see that one.
Oh,
neither.
yes,
Which one was
that's a dope one about
Because
that.
when did that come out?
Mick Jagger's the executive producer. He's the executive producer.
Really?
Oh wow.
What's it called?
How the heck I
He
missed
produced
that?
the sorry.
Look, I know what he's talking about. I just can't get the. I'll do like this.
No, it's
ask
called,
me again. Ask me again.
What's it called?
James Brown. James Brown's
Here's
documentary
James.
is called something.
Somebody got a computer. Come on now. Tad, you get in there.
Yeah, how long ago?
What you here
dope
for?
as fuck.
You got your blade jacket on. That don't
James
mean
Brown's documentary, the Soul Man.
yeah. Because Mick Jagger was the executive producer.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It is.
Mr.
I'm
Dynamite.
gonna go watch
was
that.
it?
There you go. Phenomenal.
Mr.
And
Dynamite.
you can get that. And who was the star? Who played James? Or
No. It's
just
a
a
documentary,
James
nigga.
Brown, the
A
real
documentary.
That means it's
Not a docudrama.
That's when they.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that educating? I'm so sorry.
What we not gonna do?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Not gonna educate.
I'm sorry.
Leave me in the dark. Don't come rescue me.
Name your
Pour the honey on the bear. Give him the stick. Don't rescue me.
I'm sorry.
No, I knew she said doc. Anyway.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, I have one. Ronald Harvey from the chat room says Aerosmith, Love in the Elevator.
Okay.
Number 2, Metallica from Who the Bell Tolls.
Yeah.
3, Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle.
Seattle.
Brilliant. Justin Timberlake, Rock Your Body.
forgot about them.
And 5, AC/DC, Back in Black. Yeah, it's a really
They forgot
very
about the Seattle, my man.
Shotgun.
No.
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Nirvana?
Well, Nirvana.
Nirvana.
Yeah, Nirvana, Pearl Jam.
He said shotgun.
He shot himself.
Heart.
Too soon. Too soon. Too
See,
soon,
you know
Speedy.
what?
Too
It's only been
soon.
15 years, man.
Too
Well,
soon.
the other one was what?
I like your details, though,
Bait and
Speedy. I know. I like your details.
Nikki Pam, did you
Which
do
is funny because
DBZ?
that's where I give you some.
I'm gonna ask you something.
No,
Since
check
you're on
this out.
point.
Check
But go
this
ahead.
out. Check this out. Jimi Hendrix's mother was named what?
Miss Hendrix?
Mama
Hendrix?
I'm gonna give you a hint. What is B.B. King's guitar name?
Lucille.
That was Jimi Hendrix's mother.
Oh, I didn't even have time. I would have
What
found
you
it.
trying to say?
Lucille
Tell me
Jeter.
something.
Isn't that fucking a
Okay.
coincidence?
So, I'm gonna ask you since you know all this shit. How long was Jimi Hendrix a star? Between what time and what time? How many years was it? From the minute he hit, you heard about him till he passed away.
Like
was
5
how long?
years.
5 years. So they had this.
So you mad he knew the answer?
Pretty much.
He had it right here.
Since you know all this stuff, I'm gonna ask you.
My shirt.
You knew the question to ask.
You see, I got skills though.
You knew the question to ask.
But
you
I asked, and if he had the answer, I knew how to get out of there. But check this out. So we're me and my sons. We're at Universal Studios. So they had from when he came up onto the scene and when he passed away. And my son said he was only alive for 5 years, and I went, why? Within that 5 years, he became.
He wasn't alive for 5 years.
No, I mean that fame that he got was
Take
for
your
5
time,
years.
Speedy. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. This is your show. That's your shirt. That's your name.
Tell him, baby.
Miss Blade, you got one more moment for your time.
Miss Blade.
Why did lights blink?
Smart.
Lights. Oh, I guess that was.
No, would you take before you got here? No, it was just incredible because you would have thought during that time period it was a lot longer. It was just 5 years.
You know what's so funny? It was so funny. Back then, I mean, because he was, you know, he had went through all these changes in his journey. Bruce Lee had the same thing. You didn't really know Bruce Lee until the last.
Right.
When he died, he became famous.
In 78, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Was it 78 when he passed?
Bruce Lee died in 72.
I thought it was 78.
No, 78. No.
Okay, so 72, he passed away. And then the movies
And they had
started
the
to come
same
out.
birthday.
Yeah. Then these movies start coming out, and we're all thinking he here.
No.
But he was
And
gone.
he
Y'all
was
was
gone.
gone.
Wow.
Huh?
I mean, sorry.
What you had said?
Yeah.
Never mind. My bad. I
It
feel my mic
came
is-
out 72.
Yeah, and then they just start. And then you're at.
He was dead by then.
Yeah.
No, 73.
Chinese Connection.
Yeah, July
Well, he shot Chinese
1973.
Connection before, obviously.
Yeah.
Because you
You
can't.
didn't shoot while you did.
Bruce, can you get up and shoot? Out of my fucking coffin.
Yeah, a little dirt right here. Anyway.
I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan.
All right, I got another one.
Wait a minute, D Weezy. Can I do D Weezy first?
Go right ahead.
Go ahead and then I'll do your boy.
Number 5, Lisa Stansfield.
I said
Change.
that.
You said been around the world. He said
Okay, well,
change.
still.
Does it count?
Okay. Yeah, it counts. It counts if it's a different song. Yeah.
Okay, number 4, New Shoes. I Can't Wait.
Oh yeah,
can't
that's a
wait.
good. That's a good one.
Those are all club. Those are all club.
Watch your
songs.
tone.
Number
boy.
3, Kid Rock, American Badass.
Okay.
I don't know about that one.
Number 2, Maroon 5, Any Song.
Yes. Yes.
5 is
Any
killing.
song?
Yes.
And number 1, Aerosmith, Walk This Way.
Yeah.
Walk this way.
Well,
What?
I like the other era.
That
Those are all
that changed
music that they
music.
would play on BET sometimes at like 3 in the morning.
right.
Look at this white guy.
BET Uncut.
All right, I'm going to do your boy 07. Steve
Okay.
Miller Band, The Joker.
Yeah.
Queen, Another One Bites the Dust.
Uh.
Aerosmith, Dude Looks Like a Lady.
Dude, look like
Oh,
a
God,
lady.
this
That's
is a
what
great
they Johnny Mac.
In Excess, Need You Tonight. And 5 Young Cannibals, She Drives Me Crazy.
You guys get tears of
He was
tears.
white. He was black.
Who?
Let's keep it right. The
Who?
young
Who's
man that
this?
sang lead for 5 Young Cannibals.
Yes, what I thought.
He was black.
Yes,
What
what I
about
thought.
Rage? Tom Morello.
Who?
The guitar player. You
Yeah.
don't know Tom Morello from the Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Tom Morello. Just give me some information. Tom Morello is the new Jimi Hendrix.
Okay.
Black man
Okay.
who's bananas on. You ask any guitarist about Tom Morello. You know Tom Morello.
Yeah.
Doesn't Pam play the guitar?
He performed at
She
that.
plays
I
an
don't
air, she
know
plays
that
an air
shit.
guitarist.
Oh,
Totally.
They did a cover. Listen, they did a cover of what's that shit?
Chill story.
Fuck
Sir?
They did a cover. This is how cold Rage Against the Machine is. They did a cover of Pistol Grip Pump. Remember that song? Pistol Grip Pump on my lap at all times.
Oh, yeah.
They did a cover of it with saying the word nigga all the way through, and nobody said nothing.
Dang.
Wow.
Niggas don't fuck with me. With the white boy going, niggas don't fuck with me. The whole, and it's bananas.
That's
the song is so
crazy.
bananas, nobody said nothing.
When do you have time
Wow.
to listen to all this shit?
All I do is fuck with music. Music is my.
You from San Diego.
Okay.
You shit in San Diego?
They ain't got music in San Diego.
No.
It's like you think San Diego, it's like a paradise of white folks.
I'm gonna do like
Faizon.
Faizon.
Too late company to breathe.
No, you
No
I've
way.
been knowing you for years. So
Yeah.
you go Faizon, and somebody say, I wonder if I'm thinking New York,
Right.
Chicago.
But I
Yeah,
used to
I can see
live.
You want me to finish my story, nigga?
Okay.
Detroit. I'm thinking.
Right, because
Nigga
it's
said,
Faizon.
no, nigga, even San Diego, I went. That don't sound tough. This nigga here, what motherfuckers don't know? This bigger? That's that right?
Brigger. Brother and,
Yeah,
Brigger.
This brother here. So again, you don't know people can actually fight. So motherfucker said something
I know
about
he can
Faizon, and Faizon went. He was doing something. He went. Let me go knock this nigga out. He knocked the nigga. Came back to our conversation. Like I was saying, Speedy. I went. So we ain't gonna pick him up or nothing. So let this nigga lay down. And the motherfucker woke up and went, my bad. Faizon, I ain't really
San
from San Diego. I just never thought nobody was tough from San Diego.
Only two people I know is you and Nick Cannon.
Again,
I love Nick Cannon.
Disney.
Well, there you go.
Look,
You're going
I'm
back.
never gonna let Disney beat my ass. Disney cannot beat me.
Look, Nick's family got hands.
His dad.
They got hands.
Really?
They from San Diego is about transplants. My father was in the military.
Yeah, most everybody's in the
Damn,
military.
there you go.
So yeah, we
Impossible.
came
Really?
we came from Harlem to there, from Bronx. We used to live.
Wow.
But yeah, it was all. So then we came to San Diego. It was like when we first came to San Diego, I could smell the air. It smelled like Tide. I was like, what is that smell?
How old were you?
It was probably ocean.
I probably was like 5. Like that. But I
Wow.
You was that size at 5?
I was the same size. Okay. I woke up like this. I woke up like this, nigga.
I used to live in San Diego. I liked it actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But he would knock niggas out and do that laugh and giggle with it. Like, you alright? Nigga be like,
He's
no.
over facetious.
I remember when I used to hang out when I was running to you at the. We would see Paul Mooney because we all knew if we had to see Paul, we'd have to wait till the last show at the store. And I'd often see Faizon sitting in the back like me, coming to see Paul support. And yeah.
Oh yeah. Trust me.
All right.
Your wife is singing. So.
Yeah, I know. I always have to play. Look.
Okay, I'm gonna do another one. Jason Browse. Did you do Jason Browse? I don't think you did.
No.
Okay, I got him. The Who. These
pretty
Eyes.
good. Yep.
2, Foo Fighters, Hero.
Yep.
3, Radiohead, Paranoid Android.
They went deep.
He going real deep.
Okay.
4, Queen,
She
We
said-
Are the Champions. And
Yeah.
5, Tears for Fears. Everybody Wants to Rule the
finally.
World. You said that. Yeah.
I love
Tears
Tears
for
for Fears.
Fears.
They were dope.
They might have
I
heard
wanted
you,
to go
actually.
see them. My wife was like,
They're touring right now.
yeah, with
Tears for Fears?
I want to say Hall & Oates. Yeah, Hall &
Yep.
Oates.
Yep.
Touring
You're
Hall &
right.
Oates.
You got Hall & Oates. They great.
Yeah,
Oh
they got
my.
it. And we
Crazy.
thought they were a black group when he was coming on the radio stations here.
Listen, that's what I say. The music
K-Ace,
is not
Cute 102.
Rockefeller. It just a dope song is a dope song.
But you're from San Diego, though. Huh?
Listen, Speedy. San Diego, the earth is my turf.
Hey!
My turn.
Sky, write that down.
No, it's already done.
Faizon's getting published in
We just
that.
waiting the same motion. I'm just trying to get the same motion.
Hilarious.
Pam, did you do your boy 07?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You got
The
something
earth
else going on that
is
we don't
my
fucking know.
turf.
Do Freddie? Did you do Freddie 2-piece?
No, I didn't.
I got it.
do
Okay,
Freddie.
so
Okay,
yes.
Freddie
Okay.
5, Mayor, what is it? Mayor
John Mayer.
Hawthorne? No, Mayor Hawthorne. Maybe so, maybe no. I've never heard of that.
You don't know
Maybe
that?
so.
I don't know
4,
that one either.
Daft Punk.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Club
3,
it.
Bobby Caldwell. What You Do for Love.
That is
Yeah,
soul.
2, Michael
No,
Frank.
Bobby
Say no.
Caldwell is soul. What you won't do.
Oh.
Do for love.
Now,
Wait, that was a white guy?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's white?
No.
So, yeah, Bobby Cole was wild. So let me tell you.
Oh, you say he is or he isn't?
He is.
He is.
Let me
Oh,
tell you
wow.
my
We
story.
made
I did not know
Javon
that.
drop his pen.
Trust me.
I know. I had no idea.
So my last name Caldwell. So when Bobby Caldwell come out, my dad, anybody named Caldwell, said, "That's your cousin." I'm like, okay, because on the album it don't show it. So I go to school the next day. Yeah, that Bobby Caldwell, my cousin. And my boy said, "Nigga, he white." all I had was so. and so Bobby Caldwell, but Bobby hates doing that song.
Why?
Because that's the people. Because it's one of those things where if you know Bobby Caldwell, that's probably the only song you know. And he has a whole bunch of other albums,
Yeah.
but no one ever. So
I didn't know.
he goes in concert and people are gonna yell out, "Hey, do that!" He'll go, "No." I got other songs besides that that you should know.
Every artist is like that though. No artist likes to sing their hit record. Fox doesn't like Blame It. He doesn't like.
Well, here's my problem I have. We went and saw Maxwell. We all went and saw Maxwell. Love Maxwell. But then when the artists change the...
But that's the purpose of a concert. That's what we don't agree on.
Girl, you don't let me... My thing is, I like hearing the song and it's how it was on the album.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
No, I go to the concert and
I don't
stay
like
home.
when the motherfucker do the flip and they didn't put a reggae beat on my song. Now I'm like, I can't get involved.
Well, I understand that.
Okay, so that's actually the musical director side now. So the thing is that when we have to do a show, we have to keep the integrity of the music to a degree because fans are coming to hear that music.
Right.
But what I like to do when I do it, Nissan's good at doing it too, is where we just add inflections, like maybe a bigger intro, but it can get out of hand at times where it turns into all this other stuff, and now the fans are like, okay.
Were you really singing along with
Prince was the master at that.
Oh yeah, he was great at it.
Because he would, I mean, you knew it would say like housequake, dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? But then he would add some extra. He would go into say like America and then come back to housequake or whatever. That's what I come to a concert for.
Yes,
I can
Prince
listen to
was
the album.
with that.
Yeah. But I need to hear the song.
No,
you go hear
fuck
it.
your song. Let Prince do what he gonna do.
Thank
you.
I mean, Prince.
That's a lot different though. Prince.
Shut the fuck up.
Too soon.
Shut the fuck up.
Too
Fuck your
soon.
shirts.
Too soon. You can too soon.
You can play the album. You can play the album on the CD. Live, you want a little flavor.
No. We're going to get in the elevator. That's all I said.
Really, Speedy?
What? I can't get in the elevator?
Wasn't it ironic that he was found in the elevator?
It was ironic.
That's like some cold.
Let the elevator bring you down.
The night,
Right,
the
yeah,
night
that was
before,
set up.
He was at the CVS trying to buy drugs. Trying to buy.
I don't blame.
No, he's on the bicycle.
Yeah, I was like,
he was on the bicycle. I mean, I'm not laughing.
They said they knew it was him because he had the boots on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It's hard to pedal with
Wait
boots
a
on.
minute.
nigga.
Wait a minute. You're this is a joke.
No.
It's
They really
true.
said
It's
he
true.
rode a bike
It's true.
to
It's true.
CVS.
With his boots on.
But they have cameras, but it's such a
Because
Grainy.
no one was supposed to. The drugs he wanted, no one was supposed to give him it. So he had to
That's what they
find
said.
another way around. it.
allegedly.
Oh, that's so
Allegedly.
sad.
Yeah, that's why I don't ride a bike now. Look here.
Oh, wow.
You know what
I will take a quick break.
Dressed like a ice skater.
I can't with
really?
y'all.
I got a gang of San Diego jokes if you want them. I got
No.
them. By the time you get over here, I'll be in my shirt and go. Give your information one more time for us. Maybe gonna let people know what you're doing.
Well, listen, I'm going to be working January. Actually, I'm coming to J Spot. We're working on it now. I'm going to be doing my first spot here. And that's going to be in January. We don't have the date yet. We're just fixing it. So we'll be talking here at Speedy and Friends and let you know exactly what that
You
date
tell
is.
Jay I said book you right now.
Listen. And at the Improv, we're looking
Let me
for
call him right now.
Yeah, call that Brigger.
That's the problem. If you just call him a nigga, he's all right.
No, but you know, so that.
Chicken wing
But
down.
if anybody, you know, I'm at Twitter, Phyllis Stickney. I'm at all the social medias. I'm not at Snapchat, however. I don't know how to snap or chat.
We show our age. We do that. Dad, you're not Snapchat? Hell no. Do that goddamn stuff.
What did you say your Instagram was?
All right, we'll
Phyllis Stickney. Phyllis PHY.
So we got to take a quick break. Don't move. We'll come back. You still here? You still here, right?
Quiet. Yeah.
You like you gotta go to San Diego. Look here. I'd sell you a shirt, but
Because Speedy got me over here beside him, so I want to talk to him.
I want to make sure I get
Buy that
Sky's
again.
song in too.
Hit me
You
on
got
the
a cue?
leg.
You got a cue?
well, don't worry
wait,
about it.
do it later.
We'll come back to it. All right, take a quick break. Come right back, and this is a little bit of.
What you want
Just
to do
give
for
you
shirt
Who is
You
this?
never heard
Oh,
our girl
Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Oh, it's Phyllis. Okay.
That's not how it goes. It is the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. It's your boys in the building. You're not Pam. In the building we got.
Sky, or blue as the sky, as you guys
blue as
know.
In the building we got.
Tangy from the back. Heaven high. They told me they just want me to pick one.
I like heaven.
Heaven high.
In the house we got.
Javon Dawkins.
In the building we got.
Christopher Tracy.
Fuck is Christopher Tracy?
It's my new name. Puff took my name. Puff said he's love. Brother Love, and I
thought
I'm Love.
Yeah,
So
I
I have to change my name either to Tito Fresh
Tito Fresh.
Christopher Tracy.
Is it, wait a minute.
Puff took my name.
Is it really Faizon Love?
That's part. Yeah, it's part of my name.
That's your last name?
Yes, that's part of it. Yeah.
No, I like the way you did that, motherfucker. I felt like the police.
Well,
Give me your full name, man.
Yeah, you got too much information going out. I
I'm
might
just
get
know
deported,
that.
motherfucker.
And where'd your family get Faizon from?
My uncle was in jail in Rawway.
Wow,
in New Jersey, and he wanted to name me. My uncle Donald. Yeah, and he got that from a celly.
Hey, nigga, name your little nephew Faizon.
Yeah, turn over. No, no.
Shaw's from the back.
No. My uncle will come up here and whoop my uncle. This nigga, I took my uncle after he got out of jail. Well, he was in jail, incarcerated since I was born. Mm-hmm. So our first interaction to hang out was in New York City, and I said, "I'm gonna take you to a restaurant, man." And I'm little, people was a little known, and he got, "Where you go, nephew? Everybody know you. Where you go?
Is it me or is it you?
Everybody know you. You good." So I took him to this fancy Italian restaurant when the mob, we'll order for you, Pete. You don't order. It's on us tonight. When the mob, right? I love going to the restaurants in New York, right? My uncle goes. I said, "Yeah, get what you want." He orders an eggplant grilled. That's all he. I said, he says, "Nephew, you got it." Listen, when I was a kid, when I was, I think I was 13. From jail, he had a book sent to me. Elijah Muhammad, How to Eat to Live. I said, I still got that book. He said, "I see you haven't read it."
Did you eat it, nephew?
On the page. I would say he ate a eggplant. He was one of the original FOIs.
Okay. Yeah, I know that.
The fruit.
Oh,
I'm good.
He's good with that.
Not the Fruit Loops.
Thank you.
That's the fruit.
He's one of the original ones.
Bean pie.
I always feel like I need to buy the bean pie even though I don't eat bean pie. And the brother goes, "Say, brother, you want to buy a bean pie? I'll take two." Because I buy it because I don't want.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I don't want them to show up.
First res. That's first
need
res.
to talk to you outside, brother.
No, I think you got the wrong impression.
No, I got the right one. I saw Malcolm. Look here.
You stupid. You got the wrong impression, brother.
So he gets out, and so he still eats like that. He still.
Oh
eats.
man, I mean,
if it ain't from the
literally,
ground, if it ain't from the ground, he not fucking with it.
He doesn't. I mean, he's strong as this table is weaker than my uncle. I can hit my uncle in the chest, and he, "Nephew, you're not reading the book."
Not reading the book.
Yeah, and it's signed too. I still have the book.
You do that on stage, don't you?
No. I never told nobody that story because it's a real. It's real.
A great fucking story, man.
Real.
It's a great
real.
fucking story. So Faye, let me ask you this question, man. So when did you know when did you know that stand up is what you should be doing? Because what were you doing before stand up? You just Faizon, chilling, even wrongdoings and haberdasheries.
Yeah, I was. San Diego is a port city.
Okay.
But I knew I wanted to do stand up because I told my other uncle. I was in New York, and I saw one of the first comedians that really inspired me was Freddie Prinze.
Wow.
So one night, Freddie Prinze came on. He was doing his thing, looking good. Yeah. And I was like, "Oh man, that's funny." My uncle was like, "What you laughing at?" And then Eddie Murphy came on the next channel. It was like HBO Young, and I was like, "Oh man!" And he's like, Eddie was probably about 18, I think. So I was like, "That's what," and I think I was probably about 13 or 14. So I was like, "Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do." So when I went back to San Diego, I was like, "Okay, this is what I'm doing."
And you started doing comedy, or just
I started trying. How am I going to do it? Okay, I'm gonna go. Because school. I wasn't a bad student. I just didn't want to sit there. Me and my teacher had an argument.
That's called being a bad student. Just keep it real, nigga. You got F's and D's.
Well, my teacher is the one that Miss Pierce, she was like, Faizon, listen, you ain't dumb.
But you awfully close.
But you disrupted the class.
What she said, you didn't read the book? I'm here all week, nigga.
I used to hate reading. I used to
really?
hate reading. I used to hate reading.
I make my kids read because they're always
You
on their
should.
phone, and I make them read books.
You should.
And you got to go read for
Because you can't.
I need somebody to read this contract. Cheyenne,
we don't emphasize that enough.
We need to, especially because
education has not been getting bitches has been the forefront of the black community.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Nothing's wrong with reading.
Getting bitches is not
I
a
thought the
good.
other part was Phyllis Stickney still here with us.
I'm still here. I'm just, just keeping it 1,000 over her.
1,000?
Listen to the kids keep it 100. I keep it 1,000.
1,000.
Well, you gotta say 1,000.
1,000. I keep 1,000.
Then they'll be like, "Oh shit, she know."
Oh,
I
really?
keep 1,000.
Why do I have these?
They notice 1,000. No, you don't have. Well, I mean, because they were given to us by.
Yeah, mine doesn't work. Listen,
Faizon, do you speak Spanish?
Poquito. I can understand it.
Oh, you can? Oh, so they're in the elevator, you like.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it's everybody. Yeah, she speaks really good.
Yeah,
but her dialect is from Puerto Rican.
Sí, it's mejor para ti.
See,
because
everybody has a different dialect.
She called me a nigga?
That's right. No.
Negro. You said negro.
No.
She's
Listen to
speaking
me.
East Harlem.
No, I'm just trying to get a new nationality because I wanted to work like that.
You want to work?
Because I want to work. And African American is not happening, so I want to get in new nationalities today. So I'm trying like that.
Now, New York for
like
me
it.
is one of the only cities, depending on where you float. Like if you look like this young lady here, and you go through Spanish Harlem, they automatically go and they start speaking Spanish.
No, that's not true.
Tranquilo, con lo suave. Okay.
Tranquilo, con lo suave.
If you walk through the where all the Africans at, they
No.
Okay,
New
right
York
there,
is
right there.
so diverse.
Right now.
You have to let someone speak first.
Okay.
Because you don't know where they from. She might speak French. That's the one thing I did love about New York is like everybody, it's a melting pot of everything.
And how come you said Sky? What about if I walk through Spanish Harlem?
She looks Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Black, she could be anything.
No, because we have to get that myth out of it. It's very true. As
She
a
looks
woman,
Cuban.
That's right. I could be anything.
Cubano?
Yes,
Yes,
that's what
yeah,
happened. I'm
yeah.
telling you right now.
You gotta understand,
Listen to me.
when Fidel Castro
call.
came to...
Oh, we got a phone call. Hold on.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yes, this is Anthony from New York.
What's up,
Hey,
man?
Anthony from
What
New
it do?
York.
What it do, bro?
Well,
All right, how we doing, Roll Out family?
Fantastic.
I don't know what part of the show you're in right now because I left off where I got cut off when we started talking about Bruce Lee, but I wanted to give my 5, and I got one other comment about something that Faizon said.
Go right ahead, bro. What's your top 5?
And I must have misunderstood you because I thought this was going to be sort of like what they call the Blue Eye Soul.
Okay, I like
where
that.
We're doing like the Michael McDonald, but it seems like y'all are just naming just white artists who had, good songs that we, appreciate. So I'm stuck on the Blue Eye Soul. So I'm going to give you the Rolling Stones, Miss You.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with that. That was a good one.
Faizon.
John B. They Don't Know.
John B. Great album. No, don't sleep on John B.
And he plays all instruments.
And mine was songs. Mine weren't necessarily albums, but the next one would be Kenny Loggins.
Yep.
This Is It. That was a
Oh,
bad
very
song back in the
good.
day.
Very good.
Yep.
The Doobie Brothers, What a Fool We
You went
Leave.
deep. My man went deep. You went deep.
And they took my other one, your namesake, your cousin, Caldwell.
Yeah, Bobby Caldwell.
They took it, yeah.
My
One of the things that Faizon mentioned earlier with regards to, I think it was Hendrix. I don't know if you know the story of Hendrix, but they actually heard, the Ozzy brothers actually heard about this bad guitar player that was playing here in the village. And they said when they, two of the brothers, I think, went to go check him out, and they asked that he come, kind of rehearse with him or try it with him. And Hendrix told him that he didn't have a guitar. His guitar was in the pawn shop. So they went and got his guitar at the pawn shop. So they said, okay, play. He said, well, I ain't got no strings. My strings. So they bought him some strings, and he played for him on the spot, and he blew them away. And immediately they said, look, they gave him a rehearsal time. Yo, we doing this. He said, yo, I can't do that because I ain't got no place to stay.
Yep.
So on the spot, the Ozzy brothers said, "Look, you coming with us? My mama got an extra room in the house, and that's where Hendrix stayed, and that was his beginning so far as hitting hitting the mainstream. From there, there was no turning back.
Yep,
great
and I mentioned that part with I'm losing my thought because I'm working and everything. But
No, great story.
there was another part I was going to mention.
Dead on.
The Isley Brothers also, another connection. Remember the Beatles, when the Beatles, everybody know, we got the Beatles when they came here in '64 and did the Ed Sullivan Show. Remember, one of the songs they did was one of the Ozzy Brothers songs, Twist and Shout.
Right.
They were doing that song for about 2 years throughout England, kind of, getting their bones, getting their confidence together. So I'm giving you the influence of all of us in music, and also that's the part, now it's come to me, forgive me. He mentioned Mick Jagger in the Rolling Stones. And Jagger also mentions in that documentary that Faizon is talking about how he wanted to dance like James Brown. So when you see Mick Jagger out there acting like he's having, seizures and whatnot, he's trying to get his James Brown groove on, And he was talking about that early on. So we influence this thing from way back. And a lot of times we don't really give the artists that really paved the way
That's true.
Just the appreciation that we should, because we kind of toss them to the side now. And I love when you do these music shows, because one thing about music, and I'm going to go, Speedy, I see you put the finger up. One thing about music, it hits you something.
Buy a shirt.
It takes you to a time and space where, you have these good memories. That's why, other than the Freaky Friday, the music, this Tuesday, I'm telling you, this not Tuesday, but
Tuesday.
So Tuesday and Fridays are your days.
Right. This is going to be the most popular show.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Something about music. I don't care what the label is.
Oh, yeah.
You can do slow jams, do whatever.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, music is.
Look, wind down. All right. And
the man has something to say.
I'll add on.
Start fading the music
Speedy and
up.
Friends.
Fade music up.
I'm gonna add something onto that. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people probably do. I know you guys probably know. When it came to Elvis copied every single thing Jackie Wilson did.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Okay.
So Jackie Wilson, if it wasn't for Jackie, you don't have Michael Jackson. You don't have Elvis, because Elvis watched him front to back.
Everybody copied Jackie Wilson.
Jackie Wilson was beast.
But Elvis, it's a misconception about Elvis.
Go ahead.
About him stealing. Elvis grew up a poor black child. He was born in Tupelo, Mississippi, with other poor black people. He loved that. Elvis thought he was a black man. He smoked weed with the rest of them. He, till this day, his house is in the middle of in Memphis, it's a black neighborhood.
Yeah, I know exactly where. I've been there.
Yes, it's always been black.
Yeah.
They thought Elvis was stealing, but he was just, this is how he grew up.
Would you say embracing?
No, that's how he grew up.
That's what he knew.
That's what he knew.
Yeah.
He grew up with
Now, I was an Elvis fan. As a kid,
me.
every time the
he
Elvis
Cadillacs
movie came
and
on,
grow big rings. That's a nigga.
Yeah, every Elvis movie, I would stay up late night just to watch it.
Me
Do
too.
you know who his backup singers was?
And Shirley Temple.
What?
No.
Are you serious?
Nigga, I said no.
Speedy, act like you know. Ask him one more time.
Okay, ask me
please.
again. I'm sorry.
Do you know who his backup singers was?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Whitney Houston?
Yeah.
Whitney Houston's mama.
What's his backup?
Cece. Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
And they were suspected of sleeping.
Elvis hit
Allegedly.
that?
Oh, shit.
Oh, Elvis.
And yeah, they were saying for some time that Whitney was Elvis's baby.
That's a reach.
Let me check that
No,
out.
it ain't. Do your research.
Stuff happens.
I will not.
He was an early wigger.
It is the Rollout Show right here at rolloutstudios.com in your mouth. We got little Sky here who, again, we just so happy for you. That's all. I know where you came from. I know, you just the girl that, can I get on? Do y'all need me to do this? She was willing to do whatever. And just seeing you here, and Javon, thank you, brother, because you didn't have to. I know you see something in her that we kind of saw before.
Yeah.
We was pawning off.
This is one of your artists?
New artists.
Yeah, she's coming on board, yes.
Yeah, but I'm from the Rollout Show. I wasn't here the last time you was here.
Yeah, you were.
No, it wasn't.
Oh yeah. It was because Speedy. I don't know if you have an issue with employees. There's a lot of new people. Tangy is here, your wife. But these
Tangy's
your
in the
son's
new seat.
here.
And I'm holding
And
on.
This was somebody's daughter, Moses Malone.
No.
Oh,
She's not with us anymore.
I know.
Right.
Moses Center.
You got a new light skin girl.
Carl Malone.
She must be light and tall.
So Carl, his daughter came here to pursue her career in acting and so forth. And she was in college, and then so she said,
Sorry
"Let me
to hear
take a
that.
little time off." And you know,
She'll be back.
Yeah, parents would be like, "You need if it ain't happening for you in 2 weeks, you gotta come on back home." So she had to go back home. But thank you so very much. They loaned her daughter, and we, that's what happened.
2 weeks.
2
is not
weeks.
enough.
Hey, if it
No,
don't
it was
happen
longer
in
than
2
2
weeks,
weeks.
I mean, I'm
but,
just
you know.
saying.
3.
But it's got to
That's
be.
when you got money.
You gotta have-
You have money. You keep trying.
Well, my daughter, who's
Well, you got it.
visiting now from college, she was like, "Dad, I want to take just a month of no." Because if you take a month off, you're not going to go back.
That's true.
You're just not.
Yeah.
And not saying that school is going to do anything for her, but at this moment, I need to stay focused on one thing, and we'll worry about the rest later. But
Education.
It's a journey. Life is a journey, bro.
They're going to need that thing. They're going to need that little piece of paper.
Yeah, because
I mean, I don't know.
No, BA, I mean, well, we say if the door is going to be open, you got to get through the door now because they keep changing.
don't know.
Right.
Changing the bar.
you don't believe
It used to
college
be a
is
high
that.
school
I think it's the
diploma.
individual.
Now it's a BA, and then it's an MFA.
I think.
Well, here's my
Speedy,
thing.
did you give me this job because of my BA?
Oh, your ass?
Lawsuit.
Backside. A lot of people
Speedy
say,
was
like, I'll
under
ask someone
accusation.
who's gone to college, and I'll say, "Are you doing what you went to college for?" And they'll say, "No."
Yes.
It's
but
very
my answer is
rare
yes.
that people are involved in whatever because they don't think past those 4 years, and by the time they get to the fourth year, they're like, "Oh shit, what do I want to do?"
I never understood going to college and working for another motherfucker. Like, why are you doing all that to go work for another?
So should I quit?
Well, you're an artist. And you have your own thing. You have your own show on Sundays, so you are doing your thing.
Oh, yeah. The show.
Yeah, she is. I mean, it's only a broken clock is right twice a day.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
We all try to figure out
Down,
what
Scott.
depending on when it breaks.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
you don't know when that's gonna boom. It's like it's a journey that you gotta take.
Well, there was a brother on.
Wait a
we
minute,
may have
this
to
is
pull it up.
important, Speedy. He's talking to the people that have dreams.
Yeah, I was gonna.
So it's a journey that you.
I was telling people last night on what you call it. I said, faith should be an action word. Is a verb. Should be
Okay.
a verb, because everything we do should be on faith. You did all this in your shirts and shit. You faithfully think somebody's gonna. You know what? Somebody's gonna buy that shirt.
Right.
Or it'll
Faith.
just stay
That's but somebody will.
But
buy that
that's
shirt.
why. That's why I say actions without faith is nothing.
I say, faith is an action. Is a verb.
It's a verb.
Is a verb.
But you still have to act upon it. You still
That's
have to.
what I say. It's a verb.
It's a
If
verb.
you use faith right, it's a verb.
Yeah.
And all of us in here have to have faith with all the different things
Exactly.
that we
No matter if you
do.
go to college, you know,
Well,
college is.
I watched a young man on someone else's radio show for half a second, and he had a point of view that I thought was great. He was saying how if you're using your hands, like welders, things like that, you'll always work.
That's what.
always work.
Now, why you laugh
Call
when
a
I told
trade.
you?
Why
My
did I
mother
trade?
told me that.
Why
It's
did I
called
get
a
hit?
trade.
Because
That's what
I
you
said my
trade,
mother
yeah.
told me, Tangi, always be able to do something with your hands.
No,
so that
no,
way
I-
you'll never be broken. You laugh.
No, I did not.
No, it's true. I
Maybe
mean, we
I
gotta
thinking
have.
about it.
We
Look,
we
maybe
call
the
it
show
fall
is
back. You gotta have
recorded.
something to fall back on. That's what the
Or
whole.
even if
I
it's
don't
a fall
believe
back.
that fall
I
back
don't like
shit.
Me
No,
either.
no, but
I
I'm
don't
just saying,
fall
for
back.
real, for real.
It's either
Everybody's
fall or
not an
fly.
artist. Everybody's
Yeah.
not going to go to school.
Or I'll
Everybody's
say
not
this:
an academic-
everyone doesn't know what the gift that God gave you. It takes a minute sometimes. Sometimes you know off the bat. Like I think LeBron knew right off the top. This is what I'm supposed to do for life.
Right. Well, he was born 9 feet tall.
Yeah. So, but like for me, I
think
didn't
I'm gonna play
know
basketball.
that I could make people laugh. I had the little $1 jokes. I could do mama jokes all day. That was my get down. And then someone, being the Virgo, and you see, and I was like, I could do that. And my thing was I went to Comedy Store. And that was my get down. I go on a date. I take the Comedy Store. We go eat.
Nikki Pam would say, "Oh, that story again." I just had to say that for her. Go ahead.
I never heard this.
So,
You wrong.
so,
You wrong.
so
I think I was
So
there.
I would go to the clubs, and then I saw these comedians before. He's like, "Well, this guy's on this show," and they weren't funny. And I'm like, "I can do that shit." I thought, But I didn't know that was my gift until I started to work on it. And the next thing I know, it became very easy to make people laugh. I didn't know that. And so I said, well, this is my gift. So to me, that is my hands. Those are my hands because
you can do that without anything.
Without thinking about it.
That
And it's
is
just
a trade.
Yeah, it became very easy.
A comedian is a real trade.
But I think if you're going to go to college, and a lot of people don't tell the college students, you should, day one, you should know what you want to do and pursue that in college, whatever it is.
You guys tell your kids to go to college, that college is success. So they just go there and get these books and be like, what the fuck am I doing here when I want to make fucking bongs?
And sometimes it's really it's about time management. Let's keep it, time management. If you don't go to college, we've got to really understand what it prepares us for, right? It's really sometimes helping us with time management, which in the process of things, if you didn't go through that process, you find out later that time management is really what you needed to have a strong
to begin with.
Well, that's discipline, though.
But you don't know that if you didn't go or you didn't get it from mom and dad.
Okay,
right? You didn't get it from mom
my
and dad.
My college, my whole college thing is all the dropouts are billionaires.
Yes.
Right. Well, every billionaire pretty
They did a study
on
that.
and people that didn't go,
Never
they're
thought about
absolutely
that.
right.
Yeah, they're all billionaires because they said, fuck that, this is what I'm doing. Whether,
and they did it.
And that's what it is
So should we push kids to go to college?
You should push kids to follow their true.
That's what
whatever
I think too.
Right. And Javon, what you?
And he's right. They did a study on billionaires, and all the billionaires either did not go to college or they dropped out. Paul Allen, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs. The list goes on.
Well, I mean, if you want to break that down, the kids that they call bad in school are the ones that don't stay inside that box, like you. Right. And then they go out after they, and Phyllis, and after they get out of school, then they take off and they do things. And I majored in what I'm doing, but only because I did hair for years. And I didn't want to go to college. And my mother came to me and told me that I had to go. I was going, and she was excited because she didn't go, even though she was a successful businesswoman. Right. And so when I looked at the whole list of things, the only thing that looked remotely interesting to me was acting. So I said, well, since I ain't got to stay. And so and then once I started doing it, I'd say, oh, I can do this thing.
And I'm just talking about the changing times, really, just for them to be able to be on an even playing field. That's why I say education right now is different.
That's the thing. There's no even playing field.
But there is, if you're talking about, you're creative. People in here have creative. Let me finish, baby. Let me finish.
What you not gonna do?
What you ain't gonna do. So, because even everything has changed. Family structures change, right?
No.
Yes, it has. Hold up. Group homes, yes, it has. Listen to what I'm saying to you, daughter. Listen to me now.
Go ahead.
Group
Phyllis.
homes is what's raising our babies right now.
No.
Oh, listen to me now. Let me finish, darling. Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying, those of us that had mama, daddy, grandmama, or extended family,
I grew up with my
that changed. The last.
It didn't change.
Yes,
What happened was this. What happened
was a lot of group homes
our family, the black men in our family got disillusioned. I mean, the black men in our community left.
Okay.
It was a project.
Yes, and that's what happened. They were following Jesus or whoever, and that became the father. Instead of Speedy, the black man left, and we said, let Jesus raise these kids.
Or the street.
Well, hold up. Did he leave? In some situations, he was taken out of, because we have to look at the historical reality of how welfare came in, and you couldn't have a man in your house. We saw Claudine. That wasn't just a movie. It was talking about what's really going on.
That was real shit.
That's what I'm saying. We have to look at how the structure of our
movie.
I forgot about
that.
And what's needed.
Okay, for those who don't know, my wife, she doesn't know. The movie Claudine, she was a single mom.
That was cute. Oh.
Well, they said that because she's Latina?
No. So she was a single mom, and back in the 70s, if you're a single mom on welfare, you can't have a man living at your house.
Why?
Because you couldn't.
Because that was
because they don't want you to have
man was taken out of the home.
Well,
that was a system.
No.
That was a myth of the system.
No. That was the system. No.
See, her perspective.
Michelle.
Her perspective.
That's what it was.
I wasn't allowed till years later.
That was the truth.
Yeah, so you couldn't.
Before my time, I'm not.
Yeah. So I think Claudine came out 70.
Me too. I think it was like 73.
73 cents. Okay. So and you couldn't have extra shit. You couldn't have two TVs. You couldn't have two appliances. So, and you couldn't have a man in the house to help you because then the system would be like, well,
He
if
should be
he's
taking
here,
care of
it.
he's,
Then
but
you
but
should
she
like
but in Claudine she was like, well, this is my friend.
Right.
He's just visiting. He spent,
didn't-
and they go, well, if he spend the night,
Exactly.
that's your man, and he should be paying for it.
Exactly.
What's going on?
Which
So
is true.
their whole
Exactly.
relationship was, we have to be secret, even though I want to introduce you to my kids, and the kids were like, who the fuck is this? So it was a way for the system to keep black men from being part of, because of, well, they don't understand, the system doesn't, or people don't understand how much we are important in kids' lives.
Right, absolutely.
Right.
Yes.
Between your son and your daughter.
Absolutely.
We're
Equilibrium.
probably the
It gives them
most
equilibrium.
important people in the body. That's why when they got on LeVar Ball about how he is with his sons, I don't get mad. You know why I don't get mad?
I
'Cause
do.
he's
Don't you get
in.
mad?
Well, here's my thing.
I do.
He's in
He's a
their
fucking
lives.
idiot.
Well, he could be an idiot. I have no problem with that. But he's in his son's
Where's
life.
the wife?
She's sick. So he's in the son's life.
him.
But every, I'm gonna shoot you. I mean, anyway. So I go, why are y'all mad that this black man is in his son's life from day one? He's trained them. He's got them to. They're not in jail. Well,
That's kind of what I'm
anymore.
saying.
Look, anymore. But
That's not
when
the-
the mom is just standing there and everybody's like, oh, the mom, which is a beautiful thing. Then you go, where the daddy? Let me guess, he in jail. Well, he fucked up. No. They build prisons for a reason, to put somebody in them. And now who are you gonna put in them? You're not gonna put the white dude in there. So
do
the
you
black brother who
That's
don't
what the
have
jobs are in prison.
Because all-
1,000.
yeah,
All the
and
jobs are in
it's a
prison.
big business.
Listen,
Right, it is.
all right. I listen.
Did I go too deep?
So you
No,
very
no.
fortunate you had your mama
No,
and your dad and
I-
your extended
but-
family.
right.
Most of a lot of these children don't, and that's what I'm
but
just
listen to me.
speaking
Listen to me.
They need some
That
options.
is our community.
Yeah.
We are responsible. See, I'm tired of black people looking for presidents and these motherfuckers to take care of.
But they
our
won't do that no
community.
more. We learning now.
Yeah, we
now.
know.
Well,
But-
yeah.
and I'll say this about my dad, who's not with us anymore. And then I grew up in it was gangs everywhere. 88th
course.
and Normandy,
Hey.
and it was gangs everywhere. And
Hey.
my dad said, "Get your ass in this house." And the dude was like, "Hey, you gonna join us?" I said, "If y'all beat my daddy ass, I'll join y'all,
Listen.
but you can't, and I gotta go home."
I bought my rag, right?
What color was it?
Red.
Yeah,
I remember ironing the motherfucker. I'm like, we about to go to the skating ring and we about to do the gang thing, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm right there day one. We uptown Pyro,
Yeah.
right? My dad's like, "What you doing with that?" It's my gang.
You cleared your voice.
He was like, "Gang, you in the gang?" He said, "Oh, okay. You whoop my ass first, and you can join the gang." Look, guys,
Out your window. Hey, buddy.
I'm gonna go ahead and stay in there and watch Scooby Doo.
And that's the importance of having a dad in your fucking life,
And for
man.
girls, they wouldn't. If daddy was there, saying, "Where you going with that on?"
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Before
Oh,
she went
yeah,
out
but
the
nowadays
door,
it's like,
she
"Oh,
couldn't-
man,
she
wear
couldn't
that."
go out the door with that on because daddy was in the house.
Right.
Daddy knew, you ain't going out the house like that. So girls
Well, what-
lead the daddy in the lives.
But what I'm
to
saying
give them
is
that balance and that understanding of
our
what they need.
community has to take responsibility, not look for somebody else. Because I don't hear Chinese community going, "But the white man, they do."
Okay, but we got to be real at that. They got different kind of
No,
options
no,
and access. No. They got different access.
They
and
were
options
slaves
and
too. They built the railroad.
They got different
Way more
options
unified,
and
I
access.
know that.
Yeah.
And
Way more
the difference
unified.
is we came here. If we all had a language that we came here.
You did.
No,
First,
no,
you gotta quit believing the white folks brought you here on
You
the
talking
boat.
to me? Look at me. This is me.
Yeah.
You know I don't believe none of that. Like, I really know. Okay. Okay.
Go ahead,
This me.
Phyllis.
I live. This ain't that other girl that don't know.
Right.
This me who all three of my eyes open.
Okay.
All right.
Why? I told you.
Well,
I told you now.
and I love being deep. It's the Rollout Show, just in case you just tuned in.
It's the what?
The Rollout Show, boy. Don't.
Well, where'd you sell your shirt real quick? If you.
We have them on sale. They're $20. You can buy them right
They're
now.
$25.
$25.
I probably sold 5 shirts today.
At least. I'm gonna slide you to $5. But look here.
Faizon, was your gang called the Lincoln Park Leprechaun?
No, Lincoln Park is was another blood gang. We was uptown, Hill City.
But at that moment, you knew, okay, I can't join this gang because my dad and
Well,
you respected me.
I was joking, but you know, you
No,
you
I get it.
affiliated. Because when you play football in Dago, you fighting. If you lose, you fighting.
What position you play? You was like quarterback or something?
Oh, trust me. I was back then. We had to put a tape on your back of your helmet because you went both ways. So you, when
Huh?
you
I know what it means. Yeah, see, all the women
That
like,
means defense and offense.
there you go. There you go. Get your mind out the gutter.
In my neighborhood, we got Marcus Allen.
Where we living?
Marcus Allen grew up down the street. Marcus Allen, daddy was my baseball coach.
Wow.
Reggie Bush, Rashawn Salam, rest in peace. Terrell
Running back
Davis.
out of Rashawn Salam was a running back out of Notre Dame who was beast mode.
From San Diego.
San Diego has some Hall of Famers, yeah.
Oh, no, we have the highest grossing of Heisman trophies.
Millionaires.
I just Reggie Bush,
1.
Marcus Allen,
2.
Rashawn Salam,
3.
Ricky Williams.
Shit, 4.
I know Ricky was from there.
Yeah.
Terrell Davis.
How'd he end up in Texas?
Because he just,
San Diego. You think Pac-10?
Yeah, Patrick Henry, trust me. Trust me. We.
Did you get a Heisman?
I got a image award.
Oh, you got an image award?
No, never. They don't get it to dark niggas.
Now, are you doing the?
Stop it.
You doing Fridays? You doing the last one?
I don't know. I don't think so. I doubt it.
They didn't ask you? They didn't call?
I mean, I'm so past.
They might not be able to fool him anymore.
Where is it?
The last Friday. What movies you got coming out? Anything?
Wait a minute, Faizon, were you born in Cuba? That's what they're asking.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. There you go.
The fuck out of here.
Shut up! I didn't know that.
Well, you remember the last time he came, the guy that was with him was Cuban. He says, "My cousin."
He answered it too fast, Tangi. When they answer it fast like that.
Okay, let me ask him again.
Go ahead.
Faizon, were you born in Cuba?
I can't talk about it.
They still in my papers.
We have a caller.
My birth certificate is fucked up.
Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Cuba.
It's Anthony. One more time, Tangi. I gotta get something real quick in, Speedy. This is for Phyllis.
You want nobody else to call?
I'm a long-time radio listener, and many years ago in the early '90s, I can't remember exactly what year. And Phyllis, you know of the Gary Bird experience. Someone who is dear to the community here in New York made a proposal. Actually, it was kind of forced out of him. A marriage proposal to Phyllis on air. And it became a very awkward moment for the conscious community in New York. I just wanted to know if she could gently tell us what happened.
She been hiding.
Okay, let me tell you what happened. Y'all don't really want to come for me with this, so since y'all want to come for me, let me give it to you.
No, they're not coming for you.
When I say that, y'all don't react that way.
All right.
Jeez, okay, come down. After you have an 18-hour conversation, that individual had driven from New York to a part in Georgia because they heard me call a person's name. Now, when I had talked to that person for 18 hours in that ride, they knew I was not going to acquiesce. They knew I wasn't going to say yes. But they thought by getting on national radio, I was going to change my mind. And that didn't happen because I'm thorough. If I say it, I mean it. So that's what happened. He proposed, and if you listened, I told him very clearly, but it was hurtful for me because he chose to do it that way after having talked to me for 18 hours on his drive back from Georgia to New York and knew I was not going to say yes.
I got a question for you. Why was it hurtful? Was it because you knew you were going to say no? Why was it hurtful?
It was hurtful because I knew that he was thinking that putting me out in a public forum was going to change, and that people like the caller who loved him dearly were going to be angry with me because I had to stand my ground.
That's the part that I didn't get. So people got angry with you.
Yeah, I had to go out that night. It was an event that night in New York, and I literally had to go out because I had to present myself and show to this event where he was speaking that it wasn't quote unquote it wasn't malicious. And whatever y'all feel about me,
you're trying to protect him, and
whatever you feeling about me, this is my life, and I'm not going to say yes just for show. And I said to him, I'm not Felicia Rashad because that's how
shots fired.
Not shots fired. I'm not. Don't slap. Because she was proposed to on the radio.
Yeah,
and she said yes, but I'm sure there was a loving relationship
beforehand.
We didn't have a loving relationship. It was like I was a hostage in my own life.
But and
Bam, in your
must
face.
have been fabulous too, because he wanted you bad.
See,
Well,
she
he
finds
wanted to control me really bad.
She always tries to find the silver lining, no matter what it is. Look here.
That's
Let me always want to ask you
Does that answer your question, Anthony?
Yes, it does. He's over there. I want to ask you this question because being an actress, that's being and all that good stuff. There's a lot of people who come on the show, who listen to the show, who want to get into acting. And as far as co-readings,
Oh, wait a minute, you jumping to that?
Damn, if you don't,
You jumping to that? Can I ask her one question before you jump to cold readings? I wanted to ask her, with all of this, is there anything that she would like to say or to express?
She just did.
I know, but there might be something more. She was answering somebody's question.
Well, a lot of people ask what happened, when they want to know what happened or where was I. Part of my coming back to this place is that now I have the freedom to be who I am and express myself and not be filtered through somebody else's vision or someone else's platform.
Yes.
And so for me, coming back, this is who I always was before anybody. Anybody saw me. This is, he didn't give me my knowledge of self. He didn't teach me anything but to be afraid of him.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, what I was trying to do, Tangi, because I knew where this was going. Now, how am I going to go back to that?
Okay, you said being an actress
Co-readings.
and
co-readings. Being an actor, I was acting a lot in my life, and I was acting like I was happy.
There you go.
Okay.
So, how do you explain how to do a cold reading to new actors and actresses who are trying and going to audition and maybe don't get it because they don't know the method? What is your method?
Well, I am doing a class called the Stickney Approach to
See,
Acting.
look at
My
that.
brother and I, Timothy Stickney, who you may know from One Life to Live. He's also a fabulous actor. We have branded our Stickney Approach to Acting because we like how we do it.
I love it.
However, I always say, first of all, you have to read. You have to be a good reader. You have to be
Just reading in general.
Just reading in general, because a lot of the babies that we see coming to our, auditions or what have you, aren't really well read or don't have the ability to read well. So you first of all need to really, really have some comprehension, some reading ability and comprehension ability. That's number one. But now getting to the level of acting, because as you know, Steve, I do cold readings pretty good.
Yes, you do.
Yes, and so, Raw, I know that's why you had asked that question. And so, you really have to, first of all, read it to understand it. And read it as you are saying the word. Yeah, you have to read it. You have to, first of all, relax yourself because nothing comes from a place of tension. So first of all, you have to relax.
Write that down, Scott.
Even sex is better when the women are relaxed.
Yeah, relax in the moment. Because when we get that cold reading, we're nervous because. And you got to remember, you can only do what you can do.
Okay.
You can only do what you can do in that moment.
But relax. I never thought just be relaxed.
Because that's the first thing. Right now, your heart, even when I go on stage, and anybody that says that they don't, well, I do. My heart is it's beating like this.
Well, I'm not nervous.
So you got to calm down.
I'm not nervous going on stage. I just want to get there and do my thing. Like someone said, "Are you nervous?" No, I just want to get on stage.
But that's nerves. That's just how your nerves.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just how your nerves work with you, and so you become familiar and comfortable with that. But when you're stepping into, let's say this is an audition and it's a cold reading, you've never seen this. Well, first of all, let me just say this: you gotta tell I always ask for a moment because I gotta read through it once.
Okay.
Let's keep it 1,000.
Read through it once while you're in front of them.
No, right there. I need a moment. You gotta give me a moment, because for real, if you're judging me on what I'm about to do, give me that moment and respectfully, you just professionally. Yes, they gave me the script and we want to do a cold. You want me to do it cold? Okay, just give me a moment to read it through. That's what I'm asking. Give me a moment to read it through. And while I'm reading it through, I'm calming down. Oh my God, I'm calming down. Because all that's happening, they may not see that, and they don't have to see that, but all that's happening inside. So then I calm down, I breathe, and I got to keep really controlling my breath until my heart rate has calmed down enough for me to then say, let this church say amen.
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 And let us say amen again.
Amen.
The Lord God Almighty, King of Kings, amen, has sent down the word. Set thine house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. Amen.
All right. Thank you. That's not what's in the script, but look here.
That ain't the role you want me to read. That ain't the one I'm supposed to read.
No.
They're wondering in the chat room how much of your stuff was improvised from Jungle Fever.
Jungle Fever, most of that scene was improvised. Spike Lee was wonderful. He knew my comedy because I was really doing stand-up comedy a lot at that time, but the cameras hadn't come yet. So Spike, being one of the people who came to my shows a lot, knew a lot of my material. So he literally was on the stairs. He said, y'all get my stuff out the way, because it may be the first 4 lines that each one of us said was scripted. And then after that, he was just saying, Phyllis, go for this. And he would just holler what he wanted me to talk about and how he wanted me to. And I was going through a divorce at the time, so everything I said was right there. Right there. It was easy access.
Do you prefer doing scripted material, or do you prefer being able to improvise?
I don't
on
really
camera?
have a preference. I prefer to work.
Well, me
All
too.
right.
It doesn't matter. I'm fabulous either way, darling.
Yes.
Yeah, black.
And well, in the chat room, they would love for you to stand up.
No, listen.
Wait a minute. But even if you don't, they told me to make sure that you know that you are still fine.
Thank you so much.
you
I
go.
will be going to the gym and doing some leg lifts.
Some leg over. No. Now, Sky, so one thing I can say about this eclectic of friends, you have people who've done everything, a little bit of everything. With Phyllis is just fucking incredible.
Yes.
This young lady, incredible. San Diego did some shit. He's. I don't ever think you. When I see you acting, it don't look like acting. I'll just say that.
He's
for
not
sure.
supposed to look.
Yeah, he's not exactly. That's how it's supposed to look. That's right.
Like, I cannot believe they would actually get Faye. I would be like, Faizon, I'm like, nigga, come on with that shit. What y'all need me to do? I do that? Okay, cool. So I think if you embrace and you take a little piece of everybody, you can get a little piece of Pam.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
Pam's back, guys.
No, I have a headphone. Okay.
Where'd you go?
I had to go to the DMV.
Good answer.
That's where she really had to go.
It took a while.
It's a long peek.
Yeah, you don't want to tell your man. Where you going, boo-boo?
At the boo-boo.
Yeah, and I think all of us are throwing our stuff towards you so that you will, that a year from now, the video's out and you're really Sky and you might come do our show.
A year?
I want to direct the video, please.
It takes a minute. It looked like overnight.
It can look that way. It's
It
a
can
lot
look that way.
quicker now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Than what
Process,
it was when I came.
Yeah.
You're not working with 48 tracks.
Right.
Back in the day.
Hey, I still mix on the SSL though.
Yeah, he does.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm throwback too.
Javon got about 10 studios around North Hollywood.
I have 4 studios total. Yeah. So
I knew he had money because I had to wait for him outside. He said, Speed, I know where to park. I said, well, what you in? He said, the Mercedes. What you got? I went,
he said I need to get my life together.
I can get my shit together. Let me move my truck out the front of the club.
For Javon.
He said like that, they're Mercedes, so that means he has another choice, a lot of other choices too. Or were you just impressed?
Pam, don't get me shot. I mean, Tange, don't get me shot out here.
How
Don't
many?
do that to me.
Okay.
You got to go to Bible study. Don't do that.
Okay.
You want nobody in the parking lot going, psst, brother, let me talk to you in your Mercedes.
I actually got you know what? I got a funny story. This one I knew stuff was changing for me. This lady at church straight up asked me, young man, pulled me to the side. Do you sell drugs?
You can't be a brother.
But
Right.
this is the crazy part. Now, not saying that this makes me holy, but I'm like, my whole family is nothing but preachers, nothing but that, and my lifestyle has always been the same.
So she's been watching you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm like, oh no.
I'm telling you.
Give me a Prius.
Them Christians.
Them Christians.
No, it just, it really means she has kept her eye on you.
She did.
One time you
Yeah.
came in with one watch, then you had a different
Right.
watch.
She was watching horror.
You rolled with your mama when she first met you.
Right.
Right.
Now you in the front pew. How you
Listen,
You
I
just jump up.
said it.
He got a computer.
I say,
Apple too.
at this point in time, I trust the devil more than anybody.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you why.
You going somewhere with this? Go ahead.
Oh, we getting late.
No, we got
Y'all
time.
want to hear the truth. Y'all
We got
want to hear
time.
the bullshit. I'm telling you.
I would never.
Listen, the devil stays constant. He's always going to be the devil, no matter what.
Gotcha.
But these Christians go back and forth.
That's true. He's speaking.
They go back and forth because they say, hey, I can be saved, so I can be fucked up one day, and I can be saved the next day. So you don't never know where they coming from.
Better tell it.
That's true.
Speaking of which, Faizon, wasn't you just in some stuff I saw in an interview, or it was with some stuff with Snoop? What happened?
No.
No,
Did
it
we
wasn't
play it
Snoop.
in the break?
Yeah,
What did we play?
It was not Snoop. It was Cat.
Oh yeah, what happened again?
They
Y'all
labeled it wrong.
Oh, they labeled it wrong. Okay.
No, nigga
Do
might
we-
say
are we
Snoop,
talking
and all of
about
a sudden
that?
it was Snoop. Well, the Cat shit's old, right?
Yes,
They
old,
good.
right?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, okay. It just seemed like I saw something recently.
That's okay. Now back to the Christians.
I learned sinning from the saints. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let me address what Faizon said. The thing is, and this is my calling, is that anyone that's around me, they notice I don't Bible thump anybody, and by how I live, and not say I'm perfect, but how I'm treating people and how I move. That causes people to approach me in studio sessions, on set, or whatever, and say, "Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" And then that's what opens up that door. So the problem is in being Christians is that they get so caught up in the religion part of it, but your lifestyle is not speaking what that is
at all,
and that's where there's a problem.
Big problem.
Yeah, addressing that.
Yes.
To get on Sky, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Back to Sky.
To get on Sky real quick, understand all the blessings you have here, because see, there's a lot of people in this chat room. People move to LA from Japan, London, broke, living in a car or not, or in the park, and they don't have any type of resources, and they just come, and some of them make it. Tyler Perry used to sleep in the park.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and so you have this access that people would pay to get, actually. To have someone like Speedy and Pam, and all Pam's experience, with Universal, and
Fox. Just saying.
Yeah, Fox.
Just saying.
They have friends named Jimmy Fox. Look here.
Record deals. Just saying.
Sprinkle.
But I heard the nigga.
Now you're in the middle, and I know we make you blush, and you be like, "Yeah, what do you know?"
I love y'all.
We love you too, baby girl.
Yeah, and we like your kids, which is hard. Most people,
we love
when
our
the kids come, you go.
You have kids?
3.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Tell them how old you are.
29.
No
I thought she was 12.
You've been busy.
What? Hey.
Faizon? We don't like to think
Clean that one up.
That was swifter right there.
Shout out to Corey.
I thought you were 19.
Oh, thanks.
I thought you were 19.
Beautiful.
Well, we feel like she's like 16 because we don't want to hear about her sex life.
Yeah,
we don't want to hear about nothing, even though we know obviously
your kid's 19 too.
Right.
How old is that? 12.
Then we trying to ask.
Drop me off. Hey mom, is it cool? I come in and do some beats.
You got kids, Faizon?
No, I don't have any kids.
What the hell you waiting on?
You can't have kids the way I do it.
Can you elaborate?
You got a stroke method?
Oh my God! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Your eyes.
All right. Close one eye.
I need you to elaborate on that. I'm sorry. We ain't going to just let that go by.
What's the rhythm?
Either pulling out or oral sex.
I need to know.
It's a little bit of all that.
Are you a grower?
Or a show eye.
What the hell?
I'm definitely a grower. I've been taught that. I didn't, like, most guys shouldn't know you have a big dick. But I was told for years, well, yeah, whatever, you tell everybody that. But it's a grower. Like, if you just see me come out the shirt, like,
You know, it's late. My mom just called me.
But then, it's like, it's time to go. It's like, hello there. My kids, we're up now.
Now, do you want kids? Or is it even...
My whole vision of life now is different. Like, because, of course, I was married before, and I got divorced. So, and I'm glad that happened, because now I approach it differently, where the family is number one. And if I can't get a chick, woman... I saw eyes. Why we gotta be chicks?
This one too, she kicked me.
Chicks, huh? That was chicks.
Now I'm just a chicken.
You can't be a black queen.
Empress, get it right.
I'm like,
Empress
I don't
is
know where
back.
this queen shit came from. I'm a good person. If I can't find a woman that's on that, because everything now is about fashion, buying shit. You meet a young lady now, and she's like, "Ooh, them Gucci pants look so good. Look, why don't you concentrate on the house or just apartment?"
Yeah. How about clean your house, apartment?
No. I mean, it's pretty rough out there. So the white woman that I'm gonna marry is gonna be.
And on that note,
here comes Phyllis.
Asking for
Can't find an African black
soul sister.
Hilarious.
So listen. We it ain't even it's the chicks with the sticks that we got to compete with. That ain't even
Chick
the
with the
problem.
stick.
What's that mean?
What is that?
I know what that
We don't even know what that means.
Oh, Japanese.
The what?
Huh?
I'm writing that down. What are the chicks
Because the
with
brother
the
do the
sticks?
chick with the sticks.
A what?
What?
Japanese.
I'm lost.
I'm confused.
Sticks,
Chopsticks?
Huh?
We all still like, huh?
Conversation later,
joke.
guys.
It just got weird.
Chicks with the sticks.
Chicks with the armbands.
How the fuck I know?
I missed it.
Because they are more feminine. You're right. And they have it.
Who?
Oh, dirt. I get it.
Are you saying
the stick part?
the transunion? The
The
transunion people? No.
Transunion.
Yeah,
Credit bill.
No. Here I go trying to clean up.
Yeah, stop.
They
yeah.
like people.
No, fuck that. I ain't
Maybe for not you, baby.
No,
Maybe not for you, baby.
fuck
I'm just
that.
saying.
All right, so look here, man.
That ain't
Chicks with sticks. Okay.
No, fuck
got
that. That's Hollywood.
Yeah, okay. Guess what influences the world? Okay.
Not really.
Not me.
Not
I
really.
didn't say you and you, this individual. If only the hit dog holler. That's what my grandma used to say.
The what?
Only the hit dog holler.
Only
That's
the hit
right.
dog holler.
I'm not
All
mad
right,
at you.
give your
I
information.
know what a
We
chick
got
is.
your right.
Yvonne Stickney, you hit me on
Play it on
Instagram,
rap.
Phyllis Stickney. Phyllis Yvonne Stickney, either way. It's just my real name, and that's where I'll be. PHYLLISYVONNE. S in sugar, T as in tiger, ICKNEY. Phyllis Stickney.
All right.
Live.
Or
Damn.
Sister Soldier, whichever one.
Empress of entertainment, I'm just saying.
Or Black Queen.
Black Queen.
All that.
Chocolate Queen.
Chocolate Queen.
Hot chocolate.
Magic.
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, hot chocolate. Mm-hmm. Fat, pretty, hot,
Boysenberry.
and tenacious.
Black tenacious.
Don't play that shit.
Don't play it every time. No time, anytime. What?
And I'll give you information because you're way over there.
Yeah, you can reach me at Nikki
For
Pam
what?
with 2 Ks on all social media. And then also don't forget to buy a shirt, bitch.
Yeah.
Did you tell her to say that?
Go to rolloutstudios.com and go to my merchandise tab and make sure you give me your address and your size and buy a shirt.
You know, somebody do your hook. I went, well, I guess you could say it.
Oh, you mad? You mad? My bad.
Mean shit when I said, why he copying her? Shut up. Your info, nigga.
Shit, Netflix, nigga.
Oh, straight up. Bam.
Burger.
Dang. Google me is what he said.
Google.
What you talking about, nigga? Don't get it twisted.
You stupid.
Where you can find me, nigga.
Netflix,
That on
nigga.
TV, nigga.
Speedy, we gotta write that down.
Yeah.
I like that.
Recognize moment.
Right.
Go ahead.
Instagram is Javon_drum_producer. You'll Google me, shoot.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Level,
Google me,
level,
bitch.
level, but Google me.
Say iTunes, nigga.
That's it. All music.
Studio,
Not with the hit. Oh, music.
Joe Vibe.
I just found out I had a Wikipedia page. Didn't even know.
You didn't. You got more followers. I know it's a lot of people, but on our private, we have a private page. A lot of people have been sharing your stuff onto our private page. I'm like, he must be getting more followers.
I've been sharing it.
Yeah.
See, y'all building me.
Yeah, we
I
try.
appreciate y'all. I like that. Thank you so much, Rollout.
Or if you see him at church, you know, he's not a drug dealer.
Right.
I pay taxes for real.
He paid taxes. And go ahead.
Oh, you guys can follow me at Blue as the Sky 22 on Instagram or Blue as the Sky on Snapchat.
And soccer rooms.
Oh no, I don't mean
Stop
the
it.
Soccer fields.
Soccer fields.
Oh, soccer mom. She got a minivan. Get in.
You cannot Google me, but
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
In about 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
I mean, if you want to see my high school picture,
You see Cube's ice cream picture?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious, right?
We went to
Taft.
Taft.
Yeah.
I lived around the corner. It's your boy Speedy. Speedy is
You
funny
say
on everything.
Tangy?
Well, she's last.
Oh,
That's why she in this.
she has the longer outro.
It's Speedy is funny on everything. On Facebook is my real name. So if you see my real name, don't get
Donald
scared.
Caldwell.
Donald Ray.
Oh, Donald
My
Ray.
daddy name is Donald Ray, and I'm Junior. Donald Ray Caldwell Jr. They would call for my dad. Donald Ray there? Hold on. No word for me. Also, too, please buy a shirt, bitch. They
Speedy,
on
Miss
sale.
Genuine said she bought 2 on Friday because you said she would get VIP tickets. How does that
For-
work?
I didn't see nobody. you
She
talking
has to
about?
send the name.
Oh,
to
you gotta
see shit.
Pam.
She
Pam
did it
didn't
when?
see it. She
Who
said
did
on
it?
Friday. Miss MSGINEIN.
That don't help.
I didn't see nothing.
Janine.
She went through my website?
How did, okay, I
Are
don't
you
know.
paying attention?
Tell her to send
I'm
the
trying-
email.
Send her an email.
Yeah, send an email. I need to see it.
Send an email
'Cause
where?
I didn't see it.
I don't like Pam.
To Roll Out
Yeah,
What are you
Studios.
trying to do,
Say
Pam?
that.
Send an
What are
email.
you trying
Roll
to
Out
I'm trying to make
Studios.
sure they have her song queued up on the way out.
Well, we're only
Speedy
gonna play a
has-
little
yeah,
bit.
Speedy
Okay.
has
Oh, I have it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah, Pam, you fucking me up with that. You.
Okay, is it my turn?
No.
Get it.
Beautiful, tantalizing, thoughtful, charming,
Homegirl.
homegirl.
Is that TK's thing?
Yeah, and that's where I got it from. Because remember,
Oh.
TK was saying, which do you want to be?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
someone called and they were like, well, she got mad one day.
Because he called me that word.
But I didn't call
he didn't
you.
even say,
Speedy?
he did.
And
He calls all of us
Thank
that.
you.
and I didn't say.
But he said it in a mean way. He was like, yeah, and I was like,
It's not
Oh, he
a
went
term
back
of
to
endearment.
went back to 86.
yeah, it made my heart hurt. It hurt my
Speedy.
feelings.
You
I was
went back
sitting
to
right
Iggy's?
there.
You went back to Inkies and
See, what
510s?
What happened was, I just in talking.
It wasn't
we
even
hear on the
funny.
radio, and I go, hey, bitch.
No, he
You
didn't.
know.
He didn't say it like
Because
that.
you remember the pimps back in there?
He didn't say it.
Why is your wife like, why are we
He didn't
going
say it like
there?
that.
So I said it. There's another young lady here,
One of her
and I
friends.
saw them both cringe. So I thought of TK, and I said, well, hey, what if I changed the meaning of what I'm saying? So every time I got ready to say it, I would go, beautiful, but it was my own.
Well, can
words.
I say this?
Yes.
You're commercialized this radio, right? I mean, this is going to be a big. Well,
No.
Yes,
Well, we'll
yes,
see. Yeah,
yes.
we'll see.
you're-
At some point.
Yes.
It's going to get there. Okay, you just don't probably see it now, but you don't want your woman audience knowing to even that word coming out your mouth.
Holler.
Holler.
What's wrong with y'all?
Nothing. I'm
What's wrong with you, beautiful and tantalizing?
It's almost like, just think of it, if Don King was like, and this next bitch coming to the stage. Way back when Soul Train was filmed in a room this big. Literally.
Yeah, history.
So
Chicago.
as the future,
Are you trying to teach me?
I think he is, Speedy. I think you're getting schooled.
Call on me.
Just double checking.
we brothers. So
Yeah.
so the part of the game is you got to get rid of that altogether.
Told you.
I was there the night that Eddie Murphy had said it on the stage, and it was raw. And I was sitting in the audience, and I know then when he said it on the thing, I knew then it was about the game be changed because he said, "Bush bitch," and I looked at my brother. I said, "Oh my God." And every comedian, but first we all tried to do Richard, but after that it was Eddie. Eddie was the one that ushered. Unfortunately, well, it was just like we were just called bitches. All the comedians after that, bitch.
No, that's not
bitch.
true.
Yeah.
Eddie, Richard Pryor used bitch a lot.
But he did it differently. It's different. Yeah, no, I'm telling you.
So there's a good context to it.
Right.
I didn't say it was a good context, but it's a difference in embracing it.
This
when
bitch came in with the
when
gun.
I too am included in that bitch, or when I'm looking at it outside.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying for Speedy.
Oh, for Speedy.
For Speedy.
I get what
Speed.
And
No,
this
I'm clear.
is Speedy
I agree.
Originally, you're going to be able to sell Pepsi on your show.
Well, you drank it. Look here. Go ahead, Tangy.
Okay. I'm Tangy Ambrose everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Google Plus, everywhere. TangyAmbrose.com. Okay, enough of that. Here we go.
Hold on.
At the Rollout Show.
Tangy, what have we learned?
What have we learned today? Well, we've learned that, ladies, you should have some mace on your keychain. You can order it at Amazon, but it's important for you to have it just in case you have a little situation. All you have to do is snap it, shoot. That's the first thing. We've learned that dry snitching is when you tell on someone, but you don't say the person's name. Yeah, I didn't know that. We learned that Shang believes in gutting his girl out. And we've also learned that most of us are not turned on by that at all.
Yeah, you missed that, Javon.
We've learned that Black Planet still exists. And if there's like, we should put our t-shirts on there, because if something that you want to sell, that's a good place to sell it. We learned that Pam is lucky that we have the Rollout Show, because she'd never be a good Uber driver. We've learned that Phyllis is not only doing her stand-up again, but she's also in a movie, and you can find her at refinery29.com. We've learned deep pivity. Mm-hmm. That's when we take it into a whole nother level that you might or might not understand. We learned that Speedy's taste in music is the kind of music that you hear on accident at the airport. And we learned that, unfortunately, Faizon might not come back or be invited back on another Tuesday because he knows more about music than Speedy. But Faizon still doesn't read enough because that book, Eat to Live, is still sitting on his dresser unclosed.
Right.
Today, Speedy learned the difference between a documentary and a docudrama. Now, Speedy,
I'm not gonna hide
Speedy,
that
which one is the reenactment with actors, and which one is factual pictures and video and things? Okay, he might not know. He might not know. And we also learned that if you combine the word nigga and the word brother, we have created our own word that we can reclaim and empower called brigger.
Our brigger.
So next time you want to say that. One of my favorite things that we learned today is a broken clock is right twice a day.
Bars.
I love that.
I'm in there a lot. I
So
like that, Tandy.
it's a journey you have to take. I love that because that means whatever it is that you're doing or you're dreaming about, just keep doing it. The best that you can be, the best that you can do, and eventually it's
You'll
going
get
to
it
come
right.
around to you. That's right. And with your children, don't make them go to college. If they have a dream and that there's something that they really want to do, help them do that. Get them to do something. But it's good that if you work with them, because we've learned that majority of the billionaires did not go. That doesn't mean you shouldn't go. It's still good for you
Or
to
drop
go
out.
because it's a place for you to learn and find yourself and learn what you want to do. But push kids to follow their dreams. And we learned that Faizon is a grower.
Hilarious.
So if you see Faizon,
Or he has grown.
and y'all at the pool and you be like, I like him, he fine, but this little, don't give up on him.
Yeah.
Because once it gets ready, it's all
Because
right.
I think it's like 9 inches.
Not. Oh.
But it's like this can though.
And lastly, if you're in a room and someone is saying something that touches you or hits you in the wrong way, but you don't want anybody to know that it's you, don't say anything because only the hit dog is going to holler.
Ooh.
She from
With a
Arkansas.
stick.
Buy a t-shirt.
Phyllis all up in there.
Hey, all up and through there.
With a
But
stick.
you left out. What's it called? Sticks and the fish.
Chicks with sticks.
Chicks with
Well,
sticks.
y'all were bothered by
still
that, so I didn't know.
No, that
that
was actually hilarious.
Still don't know.
I know.
We gotta get ready to get out of here. Happy birthday goes out.
I was like, oh, I ain't gonna say that.
Happy birthday goes out to Paula Patton. She is 42.
42.
Michelle is 47.
47.
Okay.
Lauren London
London.
is 33. Little Richard still around, 85.
No, he passed.
85
Did he
years.
pass?
No, he's still here. Josh Smith, NBA player, is 32, and Carrie Hilton is 34.
Or Hilson?
Hilson.
Okay.
Well, I heard
I
him.
didn't see him on this.
Don't ever.
Hilton. I was like,
Don't correct you at Bible study. we got it.
Wait a minute. Didn't Little Richard pass on December 5th? No.
No.
Tangy, you go.
You ain't gonna make him pass.
You don't kill him.
got
No.
fans.
still here.
Well, I love you, Little Richard. He gave
So
his life over.
So this is what we're gonna do. We normally go out on our song.
song.
We're gonna give a little snippet of what our little daughter has done.
Yes,
So
our baby.
shout out one more time to
Go
Javon
Sky.
and shout out to Blue Sky, Sky Blue.
all
What's
your
the song
comments are
called?
welcome.
Did we do the comment song? What's it called?
We don't have a title yet.
Okay, we're working. It's a working title. You ready, Nick, or is it me? It's me, right?
It's you.
Okay, that's what I thought. Try to act like it was somebody else. And here,
Take your time.
So
Take your
everybody
time.
give me your honest opinion. Let me know.
if you hating, just keep it.
Girl, don't matter what
No,
we think.
if you hate, let me know.
Here it goes.
No.
Yeah.
How long?
It should be.
Just we're doing a little bit. How much? Up to the second verse.
There it goes.
Yeah, I met him another lifetime. Back then it wasn't the right time. He told me to let go as if we had another lifeline. Back then I didn't understand it. Thought he left me for stranded. Play the victim, called him scandalous, but I see what the plan was. I knew I wasn't ready, but still I let him test me, thinking maybe if I let him be the best be that he can be, that he'd come back to me in full bloom. Look me in my eyes and say I choose you. This is life too, and this is all true. Meet me by the moon, skylines and sunsets. Hop on your starship. I'll be your lighthouse. Let me guide you. Hey. Break me down, roll me up, let me blow your mind, babe. Laws of love, feelings rushing, speeding down this highway. We're light years ahead, this passion of love. Right after you make that left turn into your heart. Into your heart. When you decide, you'll soon realize there's nothing to hide. So open your soul and vibe. There will always be another day, but still there's only one of you. And through these mirrors of our lives, our promises will tell the truth. And even if we stay the same, the road will still evolve.